How
Yeah.
many of you niggas? How many of you niggas started singing when I Sing You came on? I'm not talking to the women.
Everybody,
I'm talking about
you
the
know, you
niggas.
know, it's the hood boy anthem.
Bet
Well,
y'all started singing to the top of y'all
When I
lungs.
see you, you know, everybody,
did
bro.
you
That's the
sing,
I
hood
was
Lou?
boy
definitely, I
anthem,
was
You
dog.
definitely,
goddamn right. I saw
You
Hollywood.
you
definitely in
could
the
be with the
background with
whole
it.
gang, bro,
Okay,
and
period,
y'all
then.
singing that.
Just
Sassy.
somebody says your name, I was in for sure.
Hey,
Yeah, that nigga gonna sing that. I don't care what's
they
going
gonna
on.
sing that for sure.
He gonna sing that all day.
Well, welcome to Sports After Dark, people. I'm your host tonight. Because somebody's, scared it off. Yeah,
Somebody
whatever.
doesn't want to work.
Yeah, somebody don't want to work, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Stop throwing shots at
Like
Lou. He
even
trying.
even though
Damn.
it's your
Sorry.
platform, you know.
I'm sorry they keep throwing shots at you, Lou. God
That
damn, the boy's
that's
trying.
No,
that's
I'm
crazy.
talking about Ashley.
Work ass. Hmm?
Hmm? Honda? Anyway, we're gonna talk about these receivers. Best receiver, which era was the best era of receivers? Now, some of y'all might say the Jerry Rices and all them old people. I'm not gonna say that, and I'm damn sure not gonna say the millennials. Y'all know why Julio Jones is in that one. He sucked. Um,
Wow.
we'll talk about that later. But I'm gonna bring Miss Gina up. Anybody else want to request up? Please request up. I want to talk about something else really, really quickly. It was a list going around.
It's not gonna be really, really quickly. You're a liar.
You calling me a
Sorry.
liar on
I
my platform?
my bad, my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
respectfully.
is her night since you didn't want to
All right, all
work.
right, all right, all right, all
All
right,
right,
my bad,
so
my
we
bad.
got the
You just make sure you stay around for the whole time and don't spin and leave. How about that?
you don't tell my DJ what to do.
Yeah, don't yeah.
So they did an NFL's daily top 25 players in the last 25 years. I want to see if y'all like agree with that. Um, I mean,
Oh
I
my.
guess some of them are cool, but the placement might be off.
Yeah, number two is off.
You are
I
such
ain't
a
gonna hold you.
hater,
Wait,
bro.
why is number
You're
two off?
such a hater.
I don't even take the list serious after number one now. Like,
You're
Why?
such a hater,
what are we
bro.
doing here?
Okay,
Let me
so
see.
looking at the whole list, right?
Yeah, let me look at this.
Who would you put at number two if not Patrick Mahomes?
Mm,
You took too long.
last 25.
Last 25 years.
Give me Aaron Donald.
What?
Uh, you are a hater, bro. You're
Give
a
me big
hater,
Aaron
dog.
Donald. Give me big Rob at number three. You know what I'm saying? I
Wait,
can move
what?
some
Whoa,
stuff around
whoa,
now.
whoa,
Now
wait,
listen,
wait, wait, wait,
Patrick
wait.
belongs on the list. Don't
Wait,
get it
hold
twisted.
on. You reorganizing the list?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
And
I was
Rob
moving
who?
stuff around. Huh?
Honda? Rob who?
Gronkowski. He
At
at number
number
11.
three?
Swing that up
At
to number
three
three for
is
me.
Oh
crazy,
hell
bro.
no.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Number 19 is off too. That's way too low.
Oh.
Uh, I mean, come on, man. We
I just
You're
got
Where,
one
a
where
issue.
okay,
you are
where
a
you put
hater,
number
dog.
19 at?
I just got one issue. How you got Luke Kuechly and Ray Lewis on this list, and you ain't got Patrick Willis on this joint? Patrick Willis should be over T.J. Watt for sure.
How
Yeah,
long he
I
played?
could hear that
where's
argument.
TJ Watt at?
Oh yeah, for
Oh, at
sure.
5. Oh, that's JJ Watt. Wait, where's
No,
TJ Watt?
TJ at number
TJ's
23.
Oh, he right. You're saying he didn't make the list at all, have you? No, dang. Right,
Yeah, I
right.
don't know how you mention them two linebackers and don't put Patrick Willis in there.
I would love to know what the
Criteria.
criteria, yeah, like what this was. I see Lamar is at 21. Mm,
Yeah, like
And they got
no,
Travis
no,
at 25.
no shade to Lamar, but if you're going to use every quarterback, there's some quarterbacks that should be up there before him.
I'm like,
So they only got, let me see,
I
one, two, three, four,
Like you got Peyton, you got
five.
Mahomes, you got
See,
Breeze,
Payne up
you got
there.
Rodgers.
Payne up there.
Yeah,
Breeze up there. Yeah.
right.
You
So
got
they
Rodgers.
got
Okay,
Drew
Rodgers
Brees,
at
they got
6.
Drew.
why you ain't got Ben Roethlisberger up there if you're going to use
Well,
the
now you know
quarterback?
they don't
Who?
like Big Ben.
Damn,
No way.
Big
No, I don't think Big Ben should have been on
Big Ben
this.
was one of them.
No, no, I ain't gonna
You
lie.
know what? They
I
don't
don't think
like
Big
Big
Ben should
Ben
have been
for
on this
whatever
joint.
reason.
You said what?
They don't like Big Ben,
Where Kurt
like
Warner
at
at?
all.
Kurt Warner could have been on there.
I was about to say if you got Miles Garrett up there, you said
Kurt
who?
Warner. Kurt Warner could have been
Oh,
on there.
I thought you said Fred Warner.
I mean,
I mean,
I
see,
mean,
I mean,
know.
I was thinking Fred only because I see Miles Garrett up here now. Zach Martin, I'm sorry,
I
like
ain't mad
the
at Zach
man
Martin. I ain't mad at that.
at 19 and all his years he only allowed like 5 or 6 sacks
How
in
Josh
all his
Allen didn't make
years.
the list?
Who?
I'm not
You
doing
said
this with
who?
you. Josh Allen.
And Lamar did. That's a good question. Maybe because Lamar got 2 MVPs.
Yeah, it would be the MVPs for sure. They would put
It
Lamar
got to be the
over,
MVP situation.
Why
which
Von
I
Miller
could
didn't make
agree
the
with.
list?
This
You said who?
Von Miller.
Von Miller should have been on that
Why is
list.
Terrell Owens at number 24 and Calvin Johnson
Vaughn
is
could
at
have,
number
yeah,
3?
Vaughn could have been on here
They disrespecting T.O. The
Why is
disrespect.
T.O. so low, but Calvin
The disrespect.
they got
because they
Megatron
don't
at
like
13
Terrell Owens.
Yeah, they don't like T.O.
over
either. You know how
T.O.
long it took T.O. to get in the Hall of Fame? He should have been in there. It took them
Yeah,
forever to put him in. Forever.
I
Him
think
being considered one of the greatest running backs ever. I don't like Adrian at
I don't like
17.
the fact that Larry Fitzgerald's not on here.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald should be on this list.
Who would you put him over?
Yeah, okay. So let's dissect the list.
Uh,
Who you taking off?
I
let me look.
Who the hell is Joe
like Joe
Thomas?
Thomas. He's a
I already know
legendary.
who that
Yeah,
is, gang.
I ain't gonna hold you. Joe Thomas was
whoever
like
did this list had some love for offensive
the
linemen.
25
Browns.
years. This
The
was this
Browns
was
was
in 25
the Browns was
years.
trash.
So this
They were
Nah,
horrible while he was
Joe
there.
Thomas
Joe
was like
Thomas
that
was
though.
one
this
of them.
so this
Who
was
the hell is
done.
Walter
To
So
Jones?
this
Joe
say
was
Thomas was one
done
of
Walter
them.
by
Jones was one of them too. Walter Jones was
In the
one of
last
them.
25 years?
this was done by the Greg dude from they
Oh,
tag like
brother.
around the NFL.
Greg Rosenthal or whatever his
Yeah,
name is.
him. Yeah. Greg don't know
Okay.
ball.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to
I'm
say. I
not gonna
mean, don't
hold
get
you.
me wrong. Like the Browns was trash, but Joe Thomas was like a All Pro a lot of those years. He was a Pro Bowler a lot of those years. They weren't good, but he was good. So
Yeah,
Was he top 25 in the last 25 good, though?
that's who I would probably
if you
replace
go
with
offensive
Fitzgerald.
lineman, yeah, but I would replace Larry Fitzgerald. I would if I had a choice. I probably would put Larry
Yeah,
Fitzgerald there
Joe Thomas was top 25 good for
for
sure. Like,
sure. He
but
was.
I'm not mad at
But is he
Okay.
putting
number
Larry
12
Fitzgerald.
good?
No, I don't
Yes,
think.
Joe Thomas
Yeah,
was like
Mm-hmm.
that,
I'm
but
trying
Well,
to
I
listen,
tell
would
I
you,
only know
still
one Joe, and he was in the White House.
real rap.
I would still put
I'm
I
weak.
don't know him either.
probably Larry on the
The
list before
Browns were
him though.
trash. I think the year the Browns went 0-16, I think he still went to the Pro Bowl that year. I want to
Yeah,
say.
Yeah, he did.
Joe Thomas was one of them
Yeah,
dog.
he
Like,
still was good.
yeah,
They
Joe
was
Thomas
trash,
was
but
one
he
of
was
them.
good.
And Walter
He
Jones,
was nice too.
who he played
I
for?
want to say Walter Jones played for. Did he play for y'all, DG, or did he play for the Rams? I might be making one of those up.
I don't know no nigga named
I
Walter.
only know
Nah, he
one
didn't play for
Walter.
I
us.
have Walter
Who
Payton.
did
That's the only
Walter
Walter
Jones
I
play
know.
for? I did he play? He might have played for the Rams. Did he play for the Rams?
I'm looking him up.
Yeah, I'm him too. I think
Walter
he
Jones.
was with the Seahawks for a little bit.
What? Yeah,
No,
he
he
was with the
not.
Seahawks
He was
too.
offensive lineman for the Seahawks,
Yeah,
wasn't
he was nice for the
Yeah,
Like left tackle. He
he? Yeah.
was nice for them
Hey,
niggas.
listen.
four
When
Okay.
time.
when I looked up Walter Jones, it came up an actor.
Like what?
Yeah,
Four
he
time
was.
All
Oh,
Pro, two
What?
time All Pro, 9-time Pro Bowler. He
Yeah,
was
Walter
part of the
Jones was like
2000
that.
Who he
All
played
NBA
for?
team.
Seahawks.
Okay, so let me. Okay, so let's break this thing down right quick. Y'all are okay? Y'all are okay with 1 through 5
Yes.
in that
okay. So
order?
Yeah,
hold
one
on. Let
through
me.
five don't bother me.
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on. Let me write this down.
It only
JJ Watt.
bothers you.
Y'all are okay with JJ at 5?
JJ who?
Yeah, JJ was like
JJ
that.
Watt.
JJ
JJ
Watt.
Watt was one of them.
JJ Watt was one of them. I ain't even gonna hold you. He was one of them. He was one of
I mean,
them.
I would be 100% okay with removing him off the list, to be honest. But
Because
Why?
Because
Lou a
Lou
Colts fan.
a hater.
I'm
Yeah.
a
Oh,
bro.
okay.
What?
No, but I think Lou giving us more than just cult energy. No. Oh, that's it. That is what it is
No,
because you're a
that's what
cult
it is.
fan.
It's
Yeah,
Colts
he
energy. Ain't
alright.
nothing more than that.
Okay.
So we
All
cool
right.
with
Well,
Tom
stop.
Brady.
JJ
Stop
Watt was
talking.
one of them.
So we cool with Tom Brady at 1, of course, right?
Yeah.
We cool
Yes.
with Patrick Mahomes. Pity Pat at number 2.
Yes.
Pity Pat is crazy.
Yes. Of course we are.
So
Nah.
I'm cool with Patrick Mahomes at two.
You're a
hey,
hater,
you
bro.
gotta
Mm,
get that
Like,
hate out your
okay,
heart, man.
give
I'm
us your
So
cool.
we
reason.
that's
cool
Hold
not
on,
a
hold
with
on, hold
hater.
with
on. Give
Peyton.
us your reason why, Evie.
You mean why would
No,
why I would
Why
put
he's not
yeah,
like
at
no
two.
troll shit.
Aaron Donald over
Yes.
him? Because Aaron Donald was one of him. One of them,
Okay,
I mean. You know
let's
what I'm saying?
let's let's go act
Like I
let's go to
mean
the
like
accolades then.
Aaron Donald accolades is a
oh,
little.
come on.
I
So
ain't gonna
so that
hold
I
you.
mean
doesn't
he got a
matter?
ring, nigga. He got a ring. Aaron
Aaron
Donald got a
Donald
ring too.
Yes,
accolades.
of course.
Aaron Donald accolades is like that though. They like that.
And not to mention, he was like the number one player, like ranked by players forever for a
The
minute
Yeah,
the
there.
only
he
And
thing
then so was
was.
Mahomes.
Aaron Donald don't get is the
Is the
MVP, but we know
MVPs,
why.
but
But we know
Yeah,
why.
that's what I'm
but
saying. Like
defensive
Aaron
player of the
Donald was really
years,
like
like
that.
yo, he was making first team all pro like
Yeah.
his first 7, 8 years in the league. Like he
I,
I feel
I'm
like
not saying Aaron
AB was
Donald
one
should
of
I'm
be
them
not
Aaron
over
saying
Donald was
Aaron
players.
like
Donald
Patrick.
should
that.
be over Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah,
but however,
but his accolades
It
are
can
like
it
that.
could be a
accolades are
conversation,
crazy. It's
maybe.
a conversation. I wouldn't put him over Mahomes myself, but I can see why
He like that.
anybody would put Aaron Donald there.
I
As
mean,
a
I
matter of
think
fact,
AB
and
just
you know what?
hating,
I'll
but
spare
Aaron
you.
Donald is like that.
I'll spare you. I'll spare you. I would put him over Peyton. Peyton.
Okay, so we
Yeah, I
not
wouldn't.
we
I'm not mad at putting Aaron
Yeah, I can
Donald over
see. I
You
can
Peyton
hear
I'm
the
not mad
argument
at
for
him
that.
being
because
at three.
honestly,
okay.
what
because
you talking about Aaron Donald?
Correct.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be
because
mad at that.
honestly, in my
So
opinion, Aaron Donald was the best defensive player that defensive lineman
But let
I've
me
ever
ask you, how,
seen.
how many years was Aaron Donald in the league?
Like
a lot.
like I want to say
I think he
10.
played 9 or 10
He played like
years.
10 years. He
Yeah.
It was that long. I felt like it was
he
And
made
shorter than
what's
that, like
crazy, he can
like
still come
eight
back and
years
play
to make that kind of
now.
impact
he
off of
made
just
first
a
team
dime.
All Pro like
Crazy.
9 out of those 10 years though.
Yeah,
It's
He's
crazy,
an eight,
dog.
yeah,
So
8-time Pro Bowl, 8-time
2014
first
to
team All Pro.
2023.
Oh, 9. So he was only in the league for 9 years.
So he's in the
Yeah.
league
Yeah.
9 years and he made first team All
Dog, to
Pro, eight
leave
of
that
them
kind of
Jones.
impact when we're saying a top three in the last 25 years, that is insane.
Yeah,
You are like, that's disgusting, dog.
yeah.
Like,
He's like to me, he's the best defensive player I've ever seen. Um,
that's insane to leave that kind of mark. And I'm glad that he left on a high note. He
for
said, I'm
sure.
out. I'm like that. I got me a ring. I'm going to stay like that. I'm out of here. Like,
That was all.
So
that's
we
That was
so
all
crazy.
we
else he
putting
needed for
him
his
at
career. He ain't need nothing else.
so we putting him at number 3, right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to put Peyton at
And
4.
Peyton at 4. Okay.
We keeping JJ at 5.
It's up to y'all.
Uh, I mean, JJ was like that. I can't. I would be disingenuous to not say JJ wasn't like that.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask an honest question?
Yes.
JJ was more like that than a Zach Martin.
JJ got like,
Yes.
yes, he
What?
was.
Don't
Bro,
don't. First of
Zach
all,
Martin was like
check.
that.
First of all, check the motherfucking record on Zach Martin. Don't
I
say
didn't say it like,
yes.
but Jay,
Don't say it
But I
like
will
that.
we're
say,
Don't do that
we're
with this
you
Zach
we're
dog.
talking about
check this
Don't
one.
shit
act
on
like it's
you
just
better
easy
check. You
with
better
Zach
check
Martin, bro.
JJ joint.
check the tape on
Yes.
Oh,
JJ
no, no,
too.
no. That's fine. I know what JJ give. I just want to remind, just because he had a
We
star, don't brush it off like it's oh yeah.
J
but
Nah,
JJ
but
he was
AB,
one of
that
them.
ain't why we saying that because we
No, no,
know
that's DG. That's
that
DG.
ain't why DG
What?
saying that because we know Zach Martin was
When?
Oh,
like
that
that.
wasn't you, DG.
yeah.
That wasn't you,
That
bro.
was
No,
me.
but
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
yeah. I
think
knew
I
he
don't
was
think
because
Zach
DG
Martin I
be
don't think
trying.
Zach
No,
Martin
he's sarcastic.
like I don't think Zach I mean Zach Martin was crazy, but I don't think if I pick between him and JJ Watt, like JJ Watt,
I'm picking
I'm
JJ.
JJ
picking
was more
JJ Watt.
dominant. I'm sorry,
JJ
bro.
was far more dominant.
More dominant in terms of
He had
what?
three
Because so was
defensive
Zach
player. He had
Martin.
three
People
defensive player of the
feared
years,
JJ Watt, and I'm not saying that people didn't fear Zach Martin either, but
but
people
people
feared
feared JJ
JJ
Watt.
Watt.
I mean, it's not a lot of offensive linemen you just fear. Oh, I'm scared of this
There
person.
were some offensive linemen you feared.
But maybe because of his look, you ain't
Can
fearing.
I
But Zach
can I get
Martin
a
was really
co-host,
him.
He
please?
was really
Host.
him, but like JJ Watt, 3-time defensive player of the year. I think he had 20 sacks,
Yeah, about to
three
make
or
me
more
cap for a
years.
cow, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? And
Hey, Vinny, look, I don't know, maybe because you see him twice a year, you in our division, you know what I'm saying? But like Zach,
Man,
Zach Martin
it's
was
the
really
same
him,
argument
dog.
y'all just tried to make with the MVPs for Patrick Mahomes. They don't show old lineman love. They don't give
That's
niggas
what I'm
like Zach
like. That's
Martin
why
no
I'm like, he
trophies.
not gonna be looking
Zach
off
Martin is
like
probably the
feared.
best guard of the last decade without a
Yo,
shadow
he
of a
is
fucking
We're
yeah,
doubt.
not
so
First
we're
ballot
not
Hall
but
of
we're not
Famer.
We
disagreeing
not
I'm
in
not
that
saying I'm
denying
not
that.
saying
regard.
y'all I'm not saying y'all didn't give a nigga no credit in that
no
regard. So
that's
before
not
y'all
what
gonna
I'm
jump to
talking
say
about, Vinny.
that.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the accolades because the
JJ
topic we were
accolades is
talking about
better
with
for
the
sure.
rest of them niggas is that you can't do MVPs because they don't give them to defensive linemen
Right.
really.
Same
But
same
what
way they
I'm
don't
but what
give
I'm
O
saying
lineman
but we're
awards anyway.
But when we're talking about like, I'm not. But we didn't bring accolades with them two. Like we just talked about like
Well,
what
so,
them niggas did.
but when it came to Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Donald, when niggas was like, oh well, we know Patrick Mahomes got the MVPs in terms of the accolades, but he don't got the fucking but you know what that is? You know why? That's because it's a quarterback award. Well, they don't have any awards for O lineman.
I know,
Deion
but that's
Dawkins
but that's
literally
what I'm
had the
saying. We're not talking about accolades
Yeah.
between
no,
those
but
two
I'm
and
saying,
Zach Martin
but the point is, if you were to bring up accolades, because there's nothing else that you could use to say anything for a O lineman, they don't give O lineman any love. They
yeah,
barely
but
even
that's what
count their stats.
that's why we're not bringing them shits up because we
Yeah.
know they don't give shit to O
Okay.
linemen.
So, but in this instance, for O
So
lineman,
if
what
you're
the
not
fuck else
adding
can
the
you
No,
give?
accolades,
Yeah.
you
all the
gotta
We're
just
just
question,
think
talking
in
about what
terms of
they
like,
did,
all
what
we,
they did on the field.
Oh,
When you look at
okay,
JJ
but what
Watt and when
they
you look at Zach
yeah,
Martin, as
all we
far
right,
as
did
but
was
what they
say,
did on
a
the
lot of
field.
what is going to be put in people's head about JJ Watt is going to be about the accolades that he gathered. You can't say that for Zach Martin. Zach Martin was
we,
the best
But
guard of the
Vinny,
last
no,
decade.
no,
we're not
we're not
talking about
talking about the
accolades
accolades, bro.
I know y'all are not specifically talking about accolades. I don't know why y'all keep telling me that. I know y'all not specifically
because
talking about
Because
accolades.
you
you
keep
keep
bringing
bringing
them
up
and
Because
saying
accolades.
that's all. Because when people are
yup,
listening to y'all, that's
yeah.
what they're gonna bring up for JJ Watt. The
Well,
same
that's
way it would
them
get brought
and
up for
not
Aaron
us.
Donald.
That's them. What I'm
Oh
That ain't
my
saying
them.
is,
Okay,
God.
but if
if
So
you
okay, so
That's
okay,
how you
okay,
so how
redundant.
you going so how you going
okay,
to differ
okay.
between the
So
two?
how do you measure? So how do you measure? So don't
Because
bring up the
nothing
accolades.
leaves in
Bring
the
that. Bring
lane
that.
for Zach Martin, the old lineman.
to me, to
Zach
me,
Martin, what was it? The sacks giving up, penalties, like shit like that is what you
yeah,
Where,
can
but they
get.
don't. But they didn't
What you
account for half of that shit for old linemen. You would
then
have to go find that on
yeah,
PFF or another
exactly. And
website.
us niggas know that Zach
yeah,
Martin
Zach
only
Martin,
gave up
yeah,
like
we
Was
know
the
that,
fucking
bro.
four
best guard of the
sacks.
last decade.
Yeah,
Yes, we know
yeah.
we all know that.
But that's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
You
It
can
saying.
all
say the
lead.
same.
It
You can
all
say the
leans
same
off
thing
an
for
opinion.
JJ Watt. You could say he was the best edge rusher in the last.
For
Yeah,
a
but I can't. But
decade.
look.
Yes,
But
he
guess what? He's
was, and not to
but he
mention,
overlaps. But he also overlaps with Aaron Donald at some point.
JJ Watt. They used to line him up everywhere, not just edge. He was in the
But he
nose guard
also
spot too. He was
but he
like a
also li-
game wrecker. He was a game wrecker.
he also overlaps with Aaron Donald at some point, and he was actually, if I'm not mistaken, he wasn't like a traditional edge. He was like a 3-4 DN. So
Either way, he was on the edge. He was on the nose tackle. They lined him up all over, and he was a game wrecker where he was lined up
I'm
at,
not denying that. But
regardless. So the
what I'm
question
saying is
was,
I
if you had a
can't.
choice between the two,
I'm
I'm
taking Zach
taking.
Martin.
Okay, that's fine, and I'm taking JJ Watt. We can move along.
Yeah, the nigga overlaps with Aaron Donald at some point, and at some point you also have Aaron Donald being the absolute best defensive player you've possibly ever seen with your own eyes, and
Yeah, I said that.
he overlaps with JJ Watt. Zach Martin is absolutely the best guard of the last
And
decade.
if you feel that way, then
There's
you
no
feel that
question about
way.
it.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
just
way
Yeah.
you
don't like
feel.
Zach Martin all the way at
I
19.
that-
Cop
You
out.
know what I'm saying?
and I
Like
can agree with
Yeah,
that.
no,
You can move
I
Zach
don't agree
Well,
with
Martin
him
up.
at 19 for
that's a
sure.
little tough for
if I
me.
Yeah, I don't
could
agree
real
with him at
But
quick,
19 for sure.
But I mean, to say that he automatically
like
would
to
go over
get
JJ Watt,
to
that's an argument. To
I
say
mean,
he
it
well,
would
would
be an
automatically
argument
go
either
over
way.
Aaron Donald, that's an argument.
It would be. I don't know about Aaron Donald, but JJ Watt is an argument either way. I ain't gonna lie.
well, that's why I'm asking. We're going down the list. We can put Zach Martin.
Zach Martin should
We
be higher
can
for sure.
we can put Zach where we're gonna put him. That's why I'm going over the list and I'm writing it down. Cause we're
I might put Zach Martin over Aaron
cause
Rodgers. I ain't gonna cap.
listen to me. Let me finish.
Uh,
We're redoing
Don't
the
give him too
list.
much love because he's a
See,
quarterback.
here
Yeah,
come
can
that biasness.
y'all mind
I'd
if
for
I chime
sure put
in?
him. For sure put him above Ed Reed and Ray Lewis.
yeah, I'll do
Can
that.
I?
Who,
I would
Zach?
put Zach Martin
Yeah, I
above
would put
Ed
Zach over
Reed and
them.
Ray
Yeah,
Lewis.
Yeah,
I would do
So
yeah.
that.
Over
you would
Ed
you're not
Reed?
putting him over
Nah.
you're not putting him
I
over
mean, Ed
Rodgers?
Reed was crazy
I'm
though.
just
Ed
coming off to
Reed,
say I
Hold on,
Put
boys.
disagree.
him
I
over
ain't
Ed
gonna argue
Reed.
with
I
y'all,
don't
but I
know,
for sure
cuz.
disagree.
Ed Reed
Of
was
course, of
crazy.
course,
Ed
nigga.
I,
Reed is considered the best
yeah,
safety
Ed
ever.
Reed. Yeah, never mind, Vinny. I probably wouldn't put him over Ed Reed because Ed Reed is arguably the
Well,
safety to
Caleb,
ever
we
well
play
see
the
then
your
put
game.
him.
hand.
Then put
Give
him
me a
over Ray
Yeah,
second.
Lewis. Sorry ass. I don't
I
care.
just wanted to
I don't
me
know if you could put him
personally,
over Ray
me
Lewis.
fuck
Ray Lewis, sorry
Hold
ass is
on, y'all.
crazy.
Ray
Caleb
Lewis
trying
should
to
be
get a
at
word.
5.
I ain't gonna lie to
Caleb trying to get a word. I ain't gonna talk over y'all. Y'all ain't gonna
All right,
dominate
well then
me.
mute like you muting, bossy
No,
ass.
no. I'm saying, Caleb. I'm trying to get a
Y'all
word
funny,
in,
man.
and y'all keep talking. I'm not gonna yell over y'all. That's not what I'm gonna do. Can you please get somebody a co-host? And Caleb was trying to get a word in. He had his hand up. I was calling on Caleb.
Yeah, first of all, hope y'all having a great night. Hope y'all.
What up, big
What's
Caleb?
up? Whoa, chill. Uh,
Oh my
me
god.
personally, this is just me. Zach Martin was elite, definitely was. I can't put him over Luke Kuechly, in my opinion. I feel like the middle linebacker
Well, we
position.
not we haven't done the full list
Oh,
yet.
my bad.
Caleb.
My
Like
bad.
we stopped at 5. That's it.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
But
apologize.
you
No,
can't tell me if
no,
you
no.
feel
Yeah,
like
go
he
ahead
should
though.
be
But I'm
lower
just
than
saying we haven't
Yeah,
should be
redone the
higher than
list.
I
19.
just think the middle linebacker position for one in today's era, it's hard to find an elite one. It's the same way as finding an elite quarterback. Like finding an elite middle linebacker is hard to find. And it's one of the most hardest positions to play. Not, but every position in the NFL is hard to play, but especially middle linebacker coming in as a rookie, and a sophomore to play that position. It's difficult. To me, I'd rather have Luke Kuechly over some other linebackers all the time, but that's just me. But
For
I
those
agree
that
with
are
you
just
there,
tuning in real quick,
but not
we're
that much.
looking in the Jumbotron. They posted the top 25 players of the last 25 years. So we're discussing that first before we get into the
And we
verses.
removing
I
some
didn't want
players
anybody
off this
coming here to
list. I
be
ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna
what
hold you.
players we
yeah, I didn't want
removing?
anybody to be confused.
So heavy mentioned Patrick Willis. We gonna remove some people off the
I'm
list that
I'm
we.
taking Joe
Just,
Thomas and Walter
No, no, no.
just
Scantling
I
over
mean,
him.
I get
What?
that, but I'm saying personally,
Nah, that's
we
insane.
gonna make our
No, that,
own list.
that's insane.
yeah,
Actually,
it's kind of disrespectful not to have my boy Patrick Willis up there. That's kind of disrespectful.
no,
I
it's
was talking
nasty.
about
I
Walt.
wouldn't even go to
So
mention
are we
that,
cool with the 5 that we got? We got Tom, Pat, Aaron, Peyton, JJ.
Yeah, we switched it, y'all.
I ain't gonna
Peyton
lie.
ain't
I
three.
think
I ain't
Ray
gonna
Lewis
lie.
should be at 5.
You could
I
put
thought he
Aaron
was.
Donald over
Huh?
Patrick
I'm not putting
Mahomes,
Ray
man.
Lewis over Aaron Rodgers.
fool. Vinny, that's a hot
I'm
take.
not doing that.
I don't think that's a
What
hot
did
take,
you say,
man.
Vinny? What did you say,
You
Vinny?
could put. I agree with niggas when I was coming up here. You could put Aaron Donald over Patrick Mahomes. That shit is not a hot take.
No, it's not a hot take. I said if you got
Yeah,
you
no,
could
they
argue it.
definitely said that. They said they you couldn't
You couldn't
argue it.
argue
Like
it.
it's an
Yeah,
argument.
Aaron
It's an
Donald is
argument
an
for sure.
argument.
Yeah, for sure.
Why do you feel like Ray Lewis should be at 5?
Bro, Aaron
Um.
Donald was a fucking beast.
Oh, ain't no question, yo. But Ray Lewis, I feel like Ray Lewis kind of he wasn't the only one to do it. We know there were some other guys in front of him, but I feel like he revolutionized that role. He literally there's story after story after story of players talking about their Ray Lewis run-ins, and all that kind of stuff. We know what he was on the Ravens. Obviously, he got the accolades and all that, the All Pros and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if he got Defensive Player of the Year. Probably did. I can't remember, but I know he got a gazillion All Pros. But I feel like the impact that Ray Lewis had at that position and in the NFL period, I feel like he belongs in 5. He belongs in up there with that air up there. I mean, but if
Miss Gina,
somebody
he won.
disagree, that's fine. I won't. I'm not mad at it. I'm just going to state my case for it.
Miss Gina, he won Defensive Player of the Year twice, 2000 and 2003. He's only one of six players in NFL history to win that award multiple
Yeah,
times.
I
Ed
figured he
Reed.
did, but I ain't know the years. But
Ed Reed was one of them.
Hey,
yeah, Ed
quick
Reed is
question.
one of them too. That's I
That's a
really
Best
felt
take,
football
like
best
they
take,
could have
team.
been
best
like
safety of
5
all
and 6,
time.
Hey,
but
hey,
Louisiana's
hey,
finest.
Miss
Ed
Gina,
Reed.
Miss Gina, quick question. Who do you feel like Ed Reed was more important to y'all defense or Ray Lewis?
Ooh.
That's a great question.
um
Hmm.
it's very hard to distinguish between the two because number one, we know what they both did on the field, but Ray Lewis was the general. He was the general. He ran the defense. And Ed Reed came in and did what he did and learned what he learned. He gives credit to Ray for teaching them how to learn film and all that kind of stuff. Ed Reed had the gifts that he had. I was just looking at some stuff on every 6 minutes of this man getting pick sixes. It was 6 minutes, and it wasn't even all of them. So it's hard in my heart. I can't really make a distinction, but because Ray Lewis was the general of the defense, I got a edge, a minuscule edge. I have to say Ray, bro, but I really don't make. I try not to make choices between those two. That's the crazy question for me to answer.
Yeah, I mean, no, and the only reason I ask is like Ed Reed is like considered the best safety of all time
Well,
by
yeah,
a lot
well,
of
no,
people.
most people talk
But
about him and
I,
Palomalu, though. Most people will
yeah,
bring up
yeah, that's
Palomalu
that's
in the same
that's not
conversation.
that's
That
yeah that's
Palomalu shit
that's
has fell
yeah
off
that's
for
that's
years
not
now.
that's not even close.
To me, it's not
But
close either. But
yeah, yeah, but with Ray, like people have Luke clearly over Ray, like a lot of people.
Yeah, I do
You know
personally.
what I mean?
I
Like
do as well.
even like
I
yeah,
even
love
like
I love
some
Ray,
and,
but
and
I'm
I know
taking
some
Luke.
people have like Fred Warner over Ray.
I ain't
Hell
gonna lie,
no.
Ray
So hey,
because
hey,
Ray
heavy.
win because he
It's not
dance.
me, not me, but I've heard people
Ray
say
win
that.
because he
I love
dance
Fred
with
Warner,
his
but I don't
dance.
think he over Ray Lewis. Hell no.
I,
Give me Ray
hey,
Lewis and
hey,
his dance, man.
hey, heavy.
You
Heavy? When's the
you
last time you
hate
saw a
Fred Warner though, so
linebacker
that don't
go into
count,
the
bro.
double A gap and then drop back and cover a receiver?
And
Like,
Listen,
T,
you know how I feel about my
Hey
dog Caleb. You know how I feel
Hollywood,
about my
I'm
dog.
hating on
hey
Fred
Fred
T
because he
Warner.
Smith,
unblocked my
He
nigga.
not gonna
What's
unblock
up,
him,
Miss
so you
G?
might
and
as
I'm
well
not
hate the nigga.
mad.
I'm
I'm
hating
not
on that
mad
nigga
at the
because he unblocked
discussion
my
of
nigga.
Ray,
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Kuechly, and Patrick Willis. I'm not like that's a discussion, bro. And that's
Yeah,
a
that's a
hard
discussion.
discussion. Like that's a
Yeah.
discussion. Like those are
Tell
my three favorite linebackers of all time. Obviously, Ray Lewis is coming in number one for me, understandably. But they're my three favorite linebackers of all time. So it's a discussion. I do know some people will put Kuechly over Ray. I know some people be like, "You crazy? Something wrong with you?" Is Ray? And I think it depends on number one who you watched. I think when you talk to a lot of the
That's
younger
true.
football watchers, they're going to say Luke Kuechly because that's who they saw. They saw Ray Lewis at the end of his career. They didn't see Ray Lewis in the prime of his career. Just like that whole stupid Michael Jackson thing, conversation going around by I Speed and Michael Jackson. But
Well,
we're not
nah,
going
nah,
to go
nah.
there. We're
That
not going
that's
to go
just
there.
no, no. Yeah, I'm about to say that's just
But when I'm
stupidity,
saying
and
it,
I can't. You can't even say that, Miss Gina, because a lot of, at least from my around my age range, a lot of us grew up idolizing a Ray Lewis, especially if you played football. So I wouldn't even say that.
no,
But
I'm not
I
saying
think
everybody.
That's
every
tough.
I'm
generation is a
saying
little
it
different.
depends on who you got to see with your own eyes,
Well, no,
right?
I'm only saying that,
And
Miss Gina, because as I grew up in school, when I was in
mhm.
school, that was who a lot of people around my age talked about and idolized was a Ray Lewis as a young kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little tough. You know what I'm saying? Even in his older age, like people still had Ray Lewis around my age as being a better linebacker. But as you get older, as Luke Kuechly starts to come into his own, it looks a little bit different for you. You start to learn more about basketball. I mean, basketball. You start to learn more about football your damn self, and you've grown into an adult, whatever the case may be. It becomes a little bit of a different conversation for you.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying those three are conversation, and I do know some people will put Kuechly over Ray. There's a bunch of people who's going to put Ray over Kuechly. We're going to have the conversation about Patrick Willis. Like that's all tough conversations for me because I love all three
Yeah.
of those guys. So that's what I'm
Give
saying.
me.
So I'm not mad at it, but I'm still going for the
I ain't
impact that
gonna
he
lie.
had. But I think you got to Luke Kuechly because of a Ray Lewis, bro. Like
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
impact that Ray Lewis had at that position in the NFL and for what he did on the field and how literally players were legitimately afraid of Ray and if
For
Ray coming for
sure.
you it's a problem. That's why I'm saying I will put
Rachel
Ray at
scaring
five
people.
because I just think the impact is huge, right? The way he affected the game, when you hear different, you can still pull up 59,000 clips of people talking about their experience with Ray, how they got hurt, how they did this. We're not glorifying people getting hurt. That's not what I'm doing. But I'm just saying the impact of what he had on the game. Historically,
Ray made
I
you
got to put him
terrified to
at
go
five,
Well, if
across
bro.
we
that
I
talking
middle.
got to
about
put him at
impact,
five.
if we
Ray
talk about
made you
impact, then there's a
terrified to
lot
go
of
across
people on
that
this
middle,
list that
dog.
could jump to 5.
Yeah, that's
Randy Moss could be at 5. Maybe Darrell Rivers could be at 5.
T.O. could be
Megatron
at
could be
five.
at
T.O.
5.
could be at
T.O. could be
5.
at 5.
It's
If
Okay,
we
true.
well
talking
now we
about
on number
impact,
6.
Shit, LT too.
I about to say
but
LaDainian
he not a. Oh
Tomlinson.
no, 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 no. See, y'all got the game fucked up. It's only one LT. That is
Well,
So
they
Ladainian.
said LaDainian Tomlinson.
That is
so who
Ladainian.
I said
So who?
LaDainian.
No, no, no. Somebody else said
Oh,
LT.
No,
oh,
no.
I
Yeah,
think
I
that
people
was
be
I
Caleb.
saying
said
LT talking
It's
about.
only one LT.
yeah,
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 So
yeah,
yeah.
y'all
Only
taking Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers
My
over
bad,
or
Vinny.
y'all moving him
I'm so
down?
used to calling
It's
Ladainian
all right.
LT.
It's all right. Players fuck up.
Man, don't tell that nigga my bad. That
Players
nigga
fuck
name
up.
is
LT
What the
too.
LT.
fuck was
Ladainian
CeeLo talk
Tomlinson,
about? Players
LT,
fuck
nigga.
up. This nigga talk about he got the
Yeah,
sheriff
I'm
at
gonna
3.
call him
Players
LT.
fuck up.
So are we moving Aaron Rodgers at 6 or are we keeping him there or moving him down?
Nah, he got to get moved down.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers can get moved down. I feel like Ray
Okay, so
Lewis is the best middle linebacker of all time. So I would put Ray over Aaron Rodgers.
You push
is
Ray at
it
six?
somebody else?
No,
But you
I'm
don't have to
putting
put
Ray.
Ray at 6.
I'm putting
He
Ray
moving
Because
at.
he
Ray at
Oh,
moving
eight.
Ray is
Ed Red
at
up.
Nah, you need
eight.
to talk about you dropping
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. That'll make it better. You
Okay,
know what
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
saying?
Ray is at
so
eight. So
well
okay, so
I'm
That'll
Ray,
make
fine
if
it
with
we
easier
moving
for
him,
you,
who we
heavy.
gonna
Like
put
you
in
dropping
there?
Aaron Rodgers and then you dropping the
okay, so
what?
hold
You know what I'm
on.
saying?
Okay, what number are we putting Aaron Rodgers?
That's what I'm saying.
Aaron Rod, you
Like,
can't drop Aaron that far now.
You can
How
drop
far we
whoever you want to.
talking?
This our list.
I
is he
think
gonna
at
stay
Fuck
top
eight.
you
10?
I think at
talking?
Hell
8 or 9
yeah.
he's good.
Aaron
Okay,
Nah,
Rodgers
so
got
that
to
Is
be
Aaron
top
I
gonna
ain't
stay?
10.
gonna
wait a
lie.
minute.
That nigga might be behind Gronk.
You said 8 or 9. You said 8 or 9, DG.
Yeah, I think 8 or 9. I put him probably at 9.
Hey, he
He might be behind Joe Thomas.
I,
I ain't,
I
I
Hey,
was
ain't
gonna
gonna say
we
say,
were
Gronk.
just talking about Joe
yo,
Thomas.
they not gonna
Joe,
give the
Oh
O lineman
hey,
no
wow.
but
love.
Joe Thomas was good for so
Well,
long.
yeah, I mean,
Like
we were just
like
talking about that.
and A
I
Rod
don't even know that nigga.
been kind of mediocre for
So so
Hollywood, who the hell?
so
you know what
where
I'm
we
saying.
putting
Since
him
his
at?
MVP, since his MVP year, he's been decent.
Damn, we dropping him to 12?
So where
Yeah,
we
I,
putting him at?
I don't know if we should put A
So
Rod
I
at
can
12,
place
man.
him on the chart and we can
That's
move on.
crazy, bro.
12 is
A Rod
crazy.
been mediocre. A Rod had one mediocre year and then got hurt too as well. So I mean, this last year with the Packers, I don't think we should drop A Rod
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't
That
drop
Yeah,
him.
that
I
He
that
agree.
He's
I
one.
look.
I was
that
I mean,
gonna
last
that's
say
year
that's
still
a
was
Aaron
four
that's
time
Rodgers.
fucked up.
MVP, dog.
That's
A
still
Rod
nigga,
Aaron
had
so
one
was
good
Brett
Rodgers.
Listen,
year.
No, he
Favre,
didn't
listen.
nigga.
had he done fell off for like 3 years now, right? It's been like 3 years.
He was hurt
I
one
would.
year. He was his last year. You can consider fell off because he was back to back MVP. So a lot of people was expecting a lot, I guess, out of him.
Was that the
You feel me?
Packer
How
year?
things
The
could look,
last
but
year
it's
he
like,
was the Packers. Did he get MVP
yeah,
that
his
year?
last year with the Packers, and if you want to go with
No,
last
they went to
season,
I
I
playoffs.
didn't
They
mean,
think.
went to
I thought
playoffs.
that was a fall off year. That last year with the Packers.
Nah,
that's
he
what I'm
Am
won
I
saying.
remembering
That's
that
MVP.
that.
wrong? I
Listen,
remember that
Miss
wrong.
Jana, Miss Jana, Miss Jana. Can you get me out? What I'm saying is his last year with the Packers, then he got hurt as well, and then last year. So if you want to go and say that's his quote unquote fall off, I think that's unfair to drop that man. And we have how many years? Like 15 plus years. I think that's unfair to drop him that far, just because of
Man,
them few
he'll be
You
seasons.
all
gotta,
right.
but you gotta think about the list that we are doing and the people that are on this list. That
I
wouldn't
mean, I'm
be
thinking about it.
unfair
I
You
at
see
see
all.
it.
the
I
list,
still don't
right,
think
Juice?
he
Especially
dropped
with
that
the
far.
shit that people will hold against him, like being a
I
chokeoff.
still don't think he dropped that far.
You don't think he dropped past 12?
No,
So where are we putting him?
Does he stay in the top
I mean,
10?
you could
I
put that
think he's
nigga at
still top
25
10.
for real. I'm just
Y'all know he's still top
I
five.
would
He's
put him
top five
top
in a
Wow.
lot
10.
of these categories,
I'd
right?
put him top 10.
Yeah, that's
I gotta, yeah, and
congratulations.
when I just think about the last 25 years, man, in terms of like, yeah.
In
I
terms of
mean,
what?
all
That's what I'm saying. You don't got too much to think about, but
right,
that nigga
Hey,
losing.
Goody,
all right,
hey,
all right.
Goody,
What you
hey,
Can
talking
Goody,
I?
about?
I mean,
wasn't in
so
terms of,
can I ask a question?
As you
yeah.
should put him
Quick,
in the top
quick
10. He
question.
always beats the
Does
Cowboys.
does he mean more to the NFL history than Ed Reed?
No,
hell
No.
Ray,
no.
Yes.
hell no.
Bro,
That's, I don't
hold
like
on,
that
time.
question though, T.
Yeah,
That
hold up.
question
Y'all
is,
know Aaron Rodgers got the passer rating record. He got like 3, 4 records that I mean three. He got that shit three
Bro,
times. I think
no,
he's like number
bro,
six
That's
in
he
passing.
has
Yeah.
amazing.
So the
he
answer
yeah,
has
is
one of
no,
the
T
bro,
Smith.
he
all right,
has one of
No.
cool.
the best
So,
touchdown to
so,
interception
That's
ratios
so,
of all
amazing, and
No,
that's
time.
he
that's
also
don't.
see. This is what happens when you rewrite history, right? That's what also has been a criticism of him for years now. People didn't say, "Oh, he was having this touchdown interception ratio just because he's so fucking accurate." They were saying the nigga was playing it too fucking safe, and he wasn't
and
taking
can
any
I
risks to throw
also
the
say this?
ball.
Can I
Huh?
also say this? Can I also say
What you mean,
because
huh?
Patrick Mahomes?
That's
Can
literally
I
what
also
niggas have
say
been
because
saying.
Patrick Mahomes came
Bro.
on the
Maybe
scene
in the
that people
playoffs,
kind of
Benny, but I don't
started
think in
like
the
forgetting about Aaron Rodgers a little bit because Patrick Mahomes came on the scene? Can I say that?
I mean, I
This
think
Like we started
No, I think it's
devaluing him
what.
just a little
No,
bit.
I think it's Aaron Rodgers and not
this is
getting it done
crazy.
more than one time with the level of talent and the level of hype that
I'm
people
just
give
talking
him.
about before Patrick
And I'm
Mahomes
telling you,
came. It
before
was
Patrick
like
Mahomes came,
no,
Ashley.
no, 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 no. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm talking about before Patrick Mahomes came in. Like Aaron Rodgers was
mm-hmm.
like
Yes,
a you,
he was.
you you're
Yes,
like a
he.
god to us
Yes, he
because
was.
we had
He was.
never
No,
seen
God
nothing
is
like this
crazy.
Man,
nigga
He was
before, right?
beloved
Now,
for
hey,
Well, you
who
sure.
the
know what I
fuck
mean.
is
You know what I mean.
us?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm about
look,
to
now
say
hey,
now
look.
you
like
Yo,
he
just
was
Jesse,
dropped
can
that
I
beloved.
man
say
like
this?
that is crazy.
I've been watching Spartacus on
Oh my
repeat, so that's
nigga,
why I say.
you my nigga.
I've been watching
Hey,
Spartacus.
That's
I've been
like
hey,
binging Spartacus. But y'all
can
understand
I
what I'm saying? Like we was looking at Aaron Rodgers like we ain't never seen nothing
he
like
was.
this. And
He
then
was
Patrick
dumb nice.
Mahomes
Yes.
then been in the league for the last like 7 years, and maybe that kind of like wore off him because now it is
What
somebody
wore
that
off
is
was what
better,
wore off
winning
was him losing.
championships.
no,
Ashley,
no,
that's what wore off.
it's the expectation, but I don't feel like that's fair to where we're gonna look at the last 3, 4 years in this right. Because now some things that I just heard, right? Because if
Yeah,
y'all go,
I'm making a point in that defense though, Juice.
yeah, no,
Like
no, 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 that's what I'm
you
saying. I'm
can't
agreeing with you
erase
on it,
all the stuff we saw.
but Ashley, that's what I want to say too, though, right? Because if that's the case, I can sit there and say it's another guy that I'm looking at in that top 10. Like, yo, he really probably had what 2 years, 3 years of like an elite peak level, and that's Revis. You feel me? If y'all want to do that, you shit like that. You feel me? I don't think that is fair because Revis really had 2, 3 like elite years,
Well,
in my
that's why
opinion.
we
Man, they
So if
got
you
an
redoing.
gonna do
island
that,
named
then
That's
after
why
that
we
man.
redoing the list and we trying to figure
Yeah,
out
I
I
know,
where
wouldn't
I
do we
mind
know,
put
that
I
pick.
Aaron
know.
Rodgers
I'm
at.
They
listen,
got
listen, listen,
they got an island named after him,
listen. I
man.
know
That
y'all
is a
didn't get to
fact.
read.
They definitely got an island named after him for sure.
Man.
Like for
But
you,
Juice got a point though. If we talking about
yeah.
peak, he does have a point that Reeves only had like three, like his prime was like a good 3 years.
But the impact that those three
Yeah, it
years
was
gave
wicked. They were
for you
wicked.
to still be a to be considered a top at your position, and we're talking about within the last 25 years, how many people have come and gone out of that position in 25 years, and we still talking about a Revis?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
sorry,
people
that
are
means that
still,
his
but
two
that's
or
kind
three
of
years
Juice's
was like
point.
that.
People are still talking about Arevis because of what he did or what he was in his
See,
prom,
no,
not
but this is
necessarily
my
him
thing though.
as a long term corner,
This is
longevity
my
wise.
thing though. Some people I can comp, and then it gets down to because I know some guys, and we had some conversations of where when we start breaking down DBs and look at certain things, hey, a name like a Champ Bailey might really break down, and look like
Yeah.
yo,
Give me
Champ
champ
was really
all
that
day.
guy.
Give me champ all day.
We might really look and say, yo, I'm gonna
He
take
should have
Champ,
never
or I'm
left
gonna take.
DC,
So I know
man.
some people that think
That's
Antonio
my
Camari
dog,
was better
Juice.
than him in New York.
Who?
Yeah,
No,
I've heard
people
that.
do think that.
I've definitely heard that.
I've heard that conversation. Some people thought
So that's
Cromartie
what
was
I'm saying.
better
So
than
it comes
Reeves
down to where
too.
it's just like it's tricky because I feel like some of this has some not I don't want to say favoritism or like a casual view. Even though these are executives or whoever made this list, some people be sticking like just look at that part, but it's like, oh, Champ Bailey had some years, like
Okay, so let's
so.
let's 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 we'll just try to talk about other people that's not on the list. But we gotta are we moving on from Aaron Rodgers at
I
six?
mean, yes, y'all said yes, but the where are we putting him
We
at?
gonna move him. Are we gonna move Ray Lewis or Ed Reed up to six?
I'm not moving Ray Lewis up. You could definitely move Ed Reed up.
Are we moving Luke Kuechly to six? Can Zach Martin be at
I'm
six?
moving Zach
But
Martin way the fuck up.
Yeah, you got
Ed
to
should
move
be
I
Martin
already
up.
moved.
five. I
He's
mean,
You
not
Ray
at
should
moved
be
six
Martin
though.
five.
up.
Let's
Ed
talk
should be
about
six.
six.
You
No,
got
Let's talk about
I'm
six.
sorry. Ed
you
Reed
got to
is the
move
best
Martin up.
Raven ever. I heard what Miss Jana was talking about. All that Ed Reed is the number one Raven. Like, if we really want,
So
Yeah,
yeah,
Ed Reed at six. I'm
I'll
not
move
mad at
I
Ed
that.
up
got
to
Ed Reed
six. I'll
over
I'm
move
Ray
Ed
not
up to
mad at
Lewis.
that.
Y'all
six for
like
sure.
Ed Reed over Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can give me.
Okay.
I like Ed Reed and Ray Lewis over Aaron Rodgers.
And I'll move Zach Martin up to
You,
7 and move Aaron Rodgers down to 8 and move Ray down to 9.
I like
Yeah, I'm
Zach
not mad
Martin
at
that
that.
high. I'm not mad
I'm
We
at
not
Zach
mad
not
at
we
that.
Martin
not
being
doing.
that
We
high.
not dropping Ray Lewis no 9. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well,
saying,
hey,
man.
this my
We
list,
gotta
and
run
Gotta
you
put
Hey,
these.
some
don't tell me
respect
where
on
to
Get
Ray
put
a
him.
that
move
ain't
on
that
it,
ain't
C-Lou.
crazy
Pack
at
that
all.
nigga's
At all.
bags.
Pack that nigga up.
So who we
Hold
had
up,
at? So
hold
who we
up.
got at 7?
They said they want to put Zach Martin at 7.
I'm cool with that if that's what niggas do. I'm cool with having Zach
They
Martin
said they
anywhere in the
Okay.
want to put
top
Reed
10.
at 6, Zach Martin at 7, Aaron Rodgers at 8, and Larry Lewis at 9. That's what y'all saying?
Who the fuck is Larry
That's
Lewis?
I said Ray Lewis.
I could have swore you said
I
Larry.
could have sworn
He
you
said
Y'all
said
know my
Larry
Larry. He
Lewis.
said
y'all know
Larry.
I got an accent. Go to hell. I don't think I said Larry Lewis.
It sounded like you
Who's
said
Larry
Larry
Lewis?
Lewis, dog. I
Yeah.
I
He
don't think I
did
said
say
Larry
Larry.
Lewis. I did.
Yes.
I don't know why I ain't seen
Yeah,
Larry's name
I
nowhere.
think Heavy trying to get up.
And what is a Lurie?
Yeah,
It's
Bobby,
man, go to
Bobby,
hell.
seasoning.
how are y'all ranking these
That's
players?
That's
Lowry's,
How are
nigga.
y'all
Larry.
ranking these players? Is it by impact? I mean, and are y'all counting
Stop
in?
asking questions, Caleb.
We just going based off the list, man.
Okay,
What we
all
see
right,
here,
because
like,
So
I
who
don't,
at
cause we don't
10?
even know what they
I
went
wouldn't
on.
have Zach Martin that high, me
That don't
personally.
make no
Huh?
sense.
No, I don't know.
What do you mean you wouldn't have him
Name
top
another
10?
guard from the past 25 years or decade that's better than him.
you can't.
You can't, but
You
I'm
can't.
I'm
So
I'm
why
I'm,
would
That
he
I'm
nigga
be? Why
also
said
would he be
looking
but.
at
top
That
10?
negates
You can't,
I'm
everything.
also
Like you
looking at
can't.
the positions too that these players are playing and the value of those positions and how much they impact the team at the same
That
time.
nigga's guarding.
I ain't.
He's
go- I,
guarding.
I
He's guarding
mean,
your quarterback's blind
Caleb.
But
side.
he's
Yeah,
not
His
guarding the
but
blind
position is
side.
very.
He's not guarding
but
the
He's
blind
not
But
side.
that
guarding
was
your
Dak
blind
blind
but
side.
side. Every side for Dak is blind.
But this right
He's
here is
guarding
my
the
problem.
trenches.
Every side for Dak is
a
blind. Okay.
tackle a
This right here
tackle
was my
is more of a
problem.
premium position than a guard though,
But
if we're
this
being
was my
honest.
problem. But this was my
That's true.
problem exactly when I came on the stage. Is when it comes to O
Wait, what you say?
linemen, they
I
are
said a tackle
extremely
is more of a
devalued.
premium position than a guard.
Well, yeah, because of Lawrence Taylor.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah, for
course.
sure. That's a
Wait,
fact.
what? What he say? What you
He
say,
said
Caleb?
a
I
tackle,
said a tackle is more of a premium position than a guard.
Absolutely, it is.
but that
So
doesn't take away from a
But
guard's
that don't take away
success.
from. Yeah, it don't take away from
yeah, I'm
what
not
he
If
gonna
I'm
take
the
did.
that
if I'm the
away from
greatest
him.
guard of all time, but this nigga's the third best tackle because
So
tackle is more valued, that doesn't make him
so
better than me.
so who do you think had more of an impact? Zach Martin or Joe Thomas?
I'm taking Zach Martin.
I'm
I,
taking
I,
Zach Martin.
What did even
I'm
though
taking I'm
whether it
taking
was
Joe
his
Thomas,
quarterback, whether
bro.
it was his quarterback play or you want to put it on Cleveland, whatever the case may be,
Uh,
what did Joe Thomas's play do for his team. And if we going towards accolades, Joe
But
Thomas a 6-time
but
first
we
team All Pro, Zach Martin's a 7-time, or if you want to add second teams and all that shit, he a 9-time All Pro.
Yeah, give me Zach Martin, Benny. I'm with you. If
all
you
right,
give me Zach
we
Martin.
can agree to disagree. I take Joe
Nah, for
Thomas.
sure.
Yeah, I,
I'm
I
So who
taking
we
take
I'm
got
Joe
at
taking
number
Zach
Thomas.
Martin.
10?
So what
I
did
mean, you
Ray
could put
Lewis
Joe
do for
Thomas in
his
the top
team
10 though,
then?
Caleb. I'm
I
not
want to
tripping
use
about
that
that.
same thing.
Yeah,
So what did
I
Ray
feel
Lewis
you.
do for his
No, no,
team?
no. We're not going. Fuck
Well, I
no.
mean,
Let's
I
that
talk
think
don't
you
about
help
keep
your
this.
Randy
case, Miss
Moss at
Gina,
number
because
10.
a lot of
I think
people
you keep
use the
Randy
talent
Moss at
around
number
him
10.
to
You
discredit
said
Ray
Randy
Lewis.
Moss at number 10.
I'm
I
fine.
think you keep Randy in the 10,
I,
man.
oh
Randy
yeah.
got to stay in top 10,
I mean,
dog.
hear me. I'm gonna stand on this. I think To should be higher than Randy Moss, but that's just me.
You biased as hell.
That's just me.
You biased
I
as
don't
hell.
think
He
that's
Yeah,
he
biased.
played
I've
for the
heard people
Niners.
say that
I mean,
They thought
Nah,
Terrell
I
because
Owens
mean,
was a more complete
I feel
receiver.
that way. I feel that way
he was
too.
my.
And
I
and
would.
for that very
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
hold on
Y'all telling me that y'all want T.O. to jump all the way from
for
24
that
to 10?
very reason that you just
I ain't gonna
said,
lie.
Benny.
What Zach
Because
Absolutely.
Martin did,
Yeah, I
he
know.
Ray
See,
did.
To
Yeah,
is
I'm about to say
really
Zach
one of
Martin
them.
is
Zach
is
To
Martin
my
is
is
guy.
my
whatever
like
preferable
else he
type of
like
was.
receiver.
look, check this out,
Real
check this
rap,
out, right?
Lil.
What if
To
even
is
let's say this, let's say
my.
even if niggas didn't take Randy Moss out, would you put Terrell Owens over Darrell Reeves? I would.
Yep, I would in a heartbeat. In a
That's
Ah,
tough.
heartbeat.
what?
That's
In a
tough. That's
heartbeat.
tough. That's tough.
He's
That's
the
tough.
third. He's
Hell no,
considered
that
the
ain't
third
tough.
best receiver of all time, man.
That's
That
not
Okay.
ain't
tough
tough.
at all.
That's
It,
That's
not
it's
not tough
tough.
at
not.
Hey,
all.
yo,
That's a no brainer.
But you're talking about a corner who's playing on an island against some of the best receivers
You're
in the
talking.
NFL. Like
Yes,
you're
you're
going up against
talking
the best
about
And
athletes
we
in the
talking about a
world.
receiver that shitted on niggas that played on the island.
I
from the
yeah,
Real
90s,
shit.
yeah, you're right.
2000s
I
into
watch
the
him. I
2010
watch him
life.
hit Champ Bailey for on a hitch and take
Hey
it
man,
95
hey,
yards on that.
hey,
And
heavy,
Champ, my dog.
don't piss me off with the Champ Bailey
I
shit.
hey,
watch
He
me
I agree
traded
dog
with
he
Benny
Champ
traded
though.
that
Bailey.
Say
man
nowhere
Champ Bailey
got to
for
be in
Clint
the top
Porter. I'm
five.
still
So
mad
we
Nowhere
about
moving
got
that.
to be
T.O. to
around his
number
position,
10.
and he's not top 10.
I mean, me personally, it's there's
We
a
can
slight bias
vote on
because he
it.
was a
I'm
Niner, but
definitely
like
No,
putting him
no,
in the
To
we
was
top
no,
really
no,
10.
my
no.
guy.
Hey, we can vote on it.
Yeah,
No,
But
I put
yeah,
no,
T.O. over
I
him.
think he can be in
Yeah,
the top
yeah,
10 or
I'll
at
go
least
ahead on
top
that.
15 for sure. Because if you top three, top five in your position and you're
That's
not,
crazy.
and we know
that
receivers
yeah,
are
Juice. That's crazy to be top three at your
yeah,
position and
like
not be top 10
Can
or
I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
15.
So this means that Randy Moss ain't making the 10.
That does not mean that.
I
You
mean,
take
Wait,
it
but we already
Randy
got
because
should
up to
make it too.
9.
because
Randy
I
should make
yeah,
it
I'm about
too.
to say, Ashley, we moved the conversation from To to Randy to To taking over Darrell Reeves because that's more of a easier, like, Terrell almost deserves that spot in that sense.
because now is Darrell Reeves a top three corner
Hold
or
up,
Nah,
top
hold up,
I
five?
hold up,
wouldn't say that.
because I'm confused. I'm
Mm,
confused a bit.
Some people I don't got him top three, but some people do.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because I'm still confused on the TO. Are we just swapping? I'm confused. I'm
You
confused.
just
Because
putting
Randy
Terrell
was at
Owens in Darrell
number.
Reeves' spot.
Well, no. Well,
I don't think you
Randy
got to
was at
swap it.
number
You should just have
9.
create a pool.
No,
So
Randy's not at number
no,
9. We switched it.
you didn't hear what I said. I said was. I said was.
Okay.
So they will be switching those out because Randy will get dropped down right to number 10, like quote unquote.
Who did you move Randy out of non for?
Can you give us 6 through whatever
So
through
6
9
is
real quick?
Ed, 7 is Zach, number 8 is Aaron Rodgers, number 9 is Ray Lewis.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm
You're gonna have to
saying,
move. Yeah, okay,
y'all.
so you moved the list already. Okay,
So
so
Yes,
somebody ain't
I've
making the
already
you
did
10.
my job.
you're gonna have to post it at least in the community or some shit so niggas can look at it as it's going on. Because I
Mm.
can't, like, how are we supposed to be able to tell? Like, I'm looking
Ask
directly at the
Yeah,
list
questions
that was
then.
posted.
that's a little tough right
Because a lot
there.
them
Answer a
names that you
question,
just
niggas is
named,
crazy.
I'm definitely putting Terrell Owens in
All
that now.
right, golly, golly.
That's a little tough right there.
So that's what I'm
Re,
saying.
re,
Either
re,
Randy, that mean Randy coming out of the 10 if
no,
y'all swapping.
he can't come out of that. He got to make the 10.
nah, you gotta put
If
Randy
I
in the
have
You
to
ten.
got to
pick
put
between the
Randy in
two,
there.
I'm taking Terrell Owens.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
taking T all day.
You taking T.O. over Randy or Darrell?
I'm
When
taking
y'all
T
figure
I
out
over
who go
mean
number
both.
I'm
over
taking
10,
T
over
over
y'all
Dre.
post the
both.
list.
I'm taking T over both. I'm taking Randy over Reeves.
Facts.
Somebody in the
I won't
community
dispute
said
that.
oh never mind, this ain't a conversation, but he did say that Ray got Super Bowl MVP. But that
No,
was about
don't
something.
get me
Never
wrong. I
mind.
think Ray should be. When Miss Gina made
He
her
in the
point,
top 10. He in the top 10, man.
I'm not like I said between Ed Reed or Ray Lewis, whatever one you go with. Me personally, I would go with Ray Lewis. I agree with what Auntie said because Ray Lewis was there before Ed Reed got there, and he was already catching wreck contract before Ed Reed got on the team.
Yeah, but there's also people that make
So
more
Hold on,
are we
though.
moving
hold on.
Terrell Owens to number 10 and Randy Moss is dropping out? Randy
Nah,
Moss and Darrell Revis would be dropping out of the 10.
damn.
Where did we
I
drop
ain't gonna
Aaron
hold
Y'all
you.
niggas
Rodgers
real
to?
quiet.
I'm about to say I ain't gonna hold you.
Aaron
Rogers
Rodgers
is
is at
8.
8.
Oh, now we go bump
Drop
A
that
Rod
nigga out
out.
the top
We're about
10.
to say we might have to drop
Drop that
Rogers,
nigga
bro.
out
Bro,
the
We
top
I
got to
would.
drop
10.
Yeah,
What?
it's
Rogers.
because
Go
y'all
ahead.
fuck with Rogers, bro. But that's
We
Is
got to
he
drop
top three of his
ridiculous.
Rogers.
position, Juice?
No,
All
No,
time?
no,
hell
but put
no.
this though.
No,
Rogers,
Nah,
all
but
right,
that hold on,
and
but that we just said that, right?
Yeah, he's
hold
not.
on,
He's
no,
not.
no, right.
Hell no, he
No,
not.
I say to not be in the top 10 or top 15, right? So fair enough. So Rogers still should be in the top 15. But way this is sounding, think some of y'all will push him out. But if I'm looking at this right, Rogers, I believe, is top 5 in passing yards and in touchdowns, or he's fringe top 5 overall. Like, bro, come on, man. I feel like it's a recency judgment that we having with Aaron Rodgers. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
But to be honest, Juice, it's really not because what they're saying is to not have T.O., Randy, and Darrell Reeves in the top 10.
Darrell Reeves is
They're
not
talking
top
about
10.
booting Aaron Rodgers. They're talking about booting Aaron Rodgers out to keep them in the top 10.
See, I'm gonna
So
say
they're
this though,
just going
Ashley.
based off of the greatness that they've seen from Reeves, Moss, and Owens.
So no,
It's
hold on,
not
but
really. It don't really have nothing to do with Aaron
no,
Rodgers not being
but
good.
this will be my rebuttal, right?
Please post the
So if we're
list.
going up the 3 years of the greatness we seeing from Revis, I can pick 3 years for Aaron Rodgers, and I think those 3 years is better than fucking what Revis
Yeah, I'm
did.
not. I'm not
Oh yeah,
putting Revis
absolutely
over. I'm
was.
Yeah,
not
but
putting Revis over
I
Aaron.
don't
Like
think we
That's
Hell
what
arguing
no.
for
I'm
No.
Revis
putting
though. I
Revis
don't
over
think we
Aaron,
arguing for
bro.
Revis.
my thing is just to keep
Okay, so
To
maybe Revis
To
is
and
outside the 10.
yeah,
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
be okay
that
with
was
that. My thing is to keep To and Moss up there.
You
yeah,
I
got to
that
don't
was
keep
the
the
T.O. and
argument.
fuck.
Moss in there. They
You
The
can
can't
move
argument was
lose.
to
Revis ass
find
down.
yeah, that's why niggas brought up Revis when we was looking at the original list because the argument was to find somebody that you would put To in over instead of like, and that was the thing, like instead of
And
taking
Revis is
Randy
one of
Moss
them for
out,
sure.
you get Revis out of there and you put Terrell Owens in and keep Randy Moss in the top 10.
I
Yeah.
like
Well,
that.
then that
I agree
means
with
that
that.
somebody else. Okay, if y'all putting T.O. at 10, Randy Moss is still sitting outside of
Take
that.
Revis out.
Take Revis.
No,
No, but she
Revis is
said they
already
already
out.
redid the list. That's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
Revis
Can
is
y'all post the
already
Right.
list?
out.
So
I
number 10.
am gonna
Hold
post
on,
it
hold
when we
on,
finish
hold
the
on.
10.
Yeah, number 10 is between Randy Moss, Revis, and Terrell Owens.
I
Oh,
ain't
y'all
gonna
niggas is
hold you,
quiet.
man.
Wait,
Hold on.
so
You said what
Bro,
now?
so
Ashley,
Nate,
say
hold
it
on, hold on.
again.
Number
Before we
10
go
is
there,
between
Hey, yeah.
Darrell
Hey, listen,
Reeves,
I'm the only
Randy
one
Moss,
that
so
fight
and
for
name
Aaron
six
Terrell
through
Rodgers.
Owens.
nine
Y'all
again.
can remove Aaron
This
Rodgers.
why
I
you should
just
have
think
posted
that.
the list, Hollywood. But name six
She
through
did
nine
post
again.
it.
Where's that?
Hey, I'm gonna
I
say this:
I
Aaron
had to
Rodgers should
type it
not
up
go
on
past
this
12. If
phone
y'all want to
so I
move him,
can
move him. You feel me? I'm the only one
tell
fighting
you.
for it, but move Rodgers.
No, Aaron
Nah,
Rodgers shouldn't go past 12. I agree with
he
that,
should
Juice.
not.
But
He
Yeah.
shouldn't.
I think
So
like
far, that's the 10 in the
Hold
jungle
on, hold
car.
on. Oh, okay.
for Randy Moss is a top three
And
receiver of all time.
I put Terrell Owens right there just for the sake, and then we can change it in a second.
I mean, it's another argument in there, but I ain't gonna do that.
I
That's
mean,
like
go ahead.
it's kind of that's because it's kind of the Revis argument again. Like
Nah, go ahead, bro.
I'm not saying this person is better than Moss or whatever, but I know some people that would probably take him, and some people put him in the top 3 to 5 receiver conversation, and that's
Who
You
you
talking
talking
You
about
about?
talking
Chris
about
That's
Calvin
Carter?
Johnson?
Larry Fitzgerald.
That's
Calvin
Megatron.
Johnson.
That's
Yeah.
Oh,
Megatron.
Megatron.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
He's
people
not a top. He's not a top 10. He's not top 10 over them people.
like Megatron over
Some
Wait a
people
minute.
like
Calvin.
him
Is he on
over
this? Oh, he
Moss.
Yeah. So
13.
hold
Nah,
on. So if this is the
I
top
don't. I don't
10,
got
if this is
Megatron
the top
over
10,
No, I don't.
Moss all
move
time.
Rogers
Nah.
Meg,
down and put Moss in there.
Yeah, I'm with that.
yeah, I'm with that.
People
If
are talking. Okay, so y'all talking about moving Rogers out of.
Yeah, moving Rogers out of 8, move Ray Lewis up to 8, move Terrell up to 9, and put Moss at 10.
Yeah.
By the way, number 3 should be Aaron Donald, y'all. Don't get confused. That was a typo
Oh,
from
that yeah,
Holly Holly.
that's me fucking up.
Players fuck
All
up.
right, so hold
Players fuck
on.
up.
Okay, so talk to me one more time. Hold on, Lou. Let me fix Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Players fuck up.
All right, talk to me one more time, Lou.
I said move Aaron Rodgers out of there, put Ray Lewis at 8, and put T.O. at 9, and then put Moss at 10. And then to me, Aaron Rodgers could probably be 11, and then you put Revis at 12.
Oof.
Yo, y'all,
But
man, that nigga number 5 right now in passing y'all. I mean passing
you
touchdowns.
said what,
So
Juice?
I said Rogers number. I think he's number 6 in passing
He
yards,
So
and
yeah,
he's
then
he's
number
why the
5
fuck
seven.
in
did we
He's
passing
take him
seven.
touchdowns.
off? Like
He's
I'm
7 in passing.
confused.
And,
But
no,
moving
but
him
I'm
to
saying, and then
11
how many
ain't
MVP?
bad.
How many
Like
MVPs he got?
moving him to
How
11
many
ain't
MVPs he
bad.
got?
He got 4, don't he? Yeah, four
The
4
thing,
MVPs.
Juice, the
MVPs.
thing, Juice, is that this is just some hell of a people we talking about here in this top 10. These some heavy
No, no, no,
hitters,
no. It
nigga.
is, but see. All right,
These
put
some
it like
heavy
this. You know
hitters.
what? And I'm gonna be honest and say this, all right. maybe I'm just looking in the sense and I have a bias in Aaron Rodgers because that was my
That's what it
favorite
sounds like.
quarterback and for like a long time. Like you watching Rodgers, I was like, yo, when you watch a quarterback and how he was playing, that's why I feel like motherfuckers probably forget.
Trying
I
to get
get
me
it.
caught
He didn't
like
go.
I'm
He only
Randy
won a championship
Moss.
one time, shit. But Rodgers was a fucking like. And
Yeah,
people say,
Hollywood
he
talk
was
that shit.
careful to ball. I think the motherfucker was
Somebody
surgical
said
out that bitch.
Zach
He
Martin
was
is
surgical
great,
out that
but I
bitch.
don't think a guard should be in here. And
See
once
what I'm
again,
Wow.
saying?
T.O. is not better than Moss.
So is Zach? So no. Is Zach Martin better than Aaron Rodgers? That's what we're saying.
I'm saying that.
No, I
I'm
mean,
saying that for sure.
No, bruh.
I'm saying that for
Updated
sure.
I'm
list
not.
is
Yeah,
No,
I'm
Bro, and
not
in.
see,
putting
like,
Zach
this, but
no,
this
Martin.
bruh.
Hey,
this
hey,
my
hey,
That
problem. Hold
nigga
on,
Zach
time out,
Martin
because
was
this is my
really like
problem.
that,
This and
man.
this my problem with this
yeah.
shit, man.
Vinny, I know
This
what
is
you
my
about to say.
problem
I
with
know what
this
you about
shit.
to
Niggas
say.
will sit here and mention a MVP or whatever. And yeah, I know Heavy and CeeLo, you tried to tell me, oh, well, that ain't y'all saying that. But like I told you, this is what people were gonna do during the conversation. We know why niggas get MVPs. You're the quarterback. You're gonna get all the fucking stats and all the fucking yardage. O linemen don't get any fucking love.
Yeah, I
And it's
feel it.
almost just as hard of a position to play, whether you agree with it or not, Juice, as any of that DB shit. Because you mirroring a nigga the
No,
same way you mirroring a nigga when you
it
play
it
DB.
no. It is. You don't know why it is? I mean, I feel like it's even because you're going against 300 plus pounds motherfuckers and
That's
shit like that, and you
crazy.
react. So 100%. But on the other side, when I fight for the DBs, it's like, yo, I'm going against some fast ass motherfuckers, and I don't know
But I'm
what
not
they doing.
arguing,
I'm
but I'm
really
not
getting
arguing against DBs. What
so
I'm saying is
yeah.
what I'm
It's like
speaking
it's
is to
so
him as an O
I'm not
lineman.
so Vinny, I don't want you to think I'm trying to be on the like how like the typical people don't respect the guards and shit like that. But I am looking at it like, okay, Zach Martin was valuable. Let me not say better, whatever the case is who was more valuable to their team still though,
But
bro?
a nigga,
Rogers was
he's the
out that bitch
quarterback.
working with his guy.
He's the quarterback. Zach
No,
Martin.
no. But
Hold
let
on,
me.
hold on. Zach, if
What
we
I'm
talking
saying is,
about importance to a
let's
team,
remove the
Ashley,
casual
if I'm
mindset.
lying, I'm
I can.
flying. We talk about importance to a team. Zach Martin was the realest or the most of a stalwart when it comes to that O
Dog,
line. Tyron
He
I'm
Smith was
telling
was,
getting
you, it's
hurt.
not even close.
Doug Free was fucking
and
hurt.
they had Travis Frederick.
Travis Frederick ended up retiring. He was getting hurt.
Yeah, it's not even
Zach
close,
Martin was the
bro.
only nigga on that O line that was consistent and played at that same
Yeah,
high level
He did
for a
for a
very long
very
for
Nah.
10
time.
long time.
plus years.
Yeah,
And to be
Nine-time
and if you
All
want to keep
Pro.
it a bean, if you want to keep it a bean, when you talk
yeah.
about
Zach
Dallas's
Martin
great
was really
offensive
one of
line,
them.
that was because of Zach Martin. Like he was the cherry on top. It's not even
Yeah,
close.
real rap.
So I
Like
agree with
he
that.
was
You
like
feel me?
that.
I agree with
Like
that. This is what I want to say too, though, right? Aaron Rodgers was definitely out that bitch working with. Bro, I don't know, man. There's some teams where people can say, "Oh no, but that guy was good." I'm not gonna lie. I heard of some of the motherfuckers because of Aaron Rodgers.
That's great, but I've
Like,
also I've also
so
seen some of these motherfuckers
mhm.
lose, and I've also seen some of these niggas not have a ring, as people would say, maybe not me, but as people have said, because of Aaron Rodgers. One of the big, and it's funny because see, when we talk
Yeah.
about your quarterback, niggas love to talk about how your quarterback chokes, but we talking about
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers.
used to choke too,
He
Vinny. That's
choked.
a
Peyton
fact.
Manning got MVPs,
Yep.
and
Aaron Rodgers used to
we
wet
still
the
call him a choke
bed. He
artist.
used to wet the bed for real.
He got one ring in 2010.
Yep.
so and where's Manning ranked
They
in
got
this?
they got
Three.
him at 3.
Right. So if he's ranked at 3, right, and you feel like they're within the same sense, and he only got what one and shit, like we
But you
saying
didn't
it is
say,
that
Vinny, do
much of
you
a
think
so
Peyton Manning deserves to be up there? Because I wouldn't have him up there neither.
now Vinny, hear me out. So if that's a list and then people was using that, and I'm
Hey,
glad
man
you
is
just
at
said that, right?
4,
So
by the
someone
way.
like me, who's gonna be on Aaron Rodgers' side, I will say this. If we're gonna put Peyton Manning in the top 3, we think it's that much of a motherfucking gap from Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, do I think it's that much
Let's
of a
be
gap?
real.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Come on, fuck, let me see you,
Peyton was
please.
better than Aaron Rodgers though.
Please.
Let's be real.
Yeah, I think it's a gap. But I don't think
Somebody
Peyton
Peyton
Bro,
Manning
got
should
come
be
yeah,
on,
three,
bro.
yeah.
but I think it's a
No,
gap.
he's not 3.
So
He's
so
4.
if
He's
y'all
four. I
just
don't think he
say
should be
one
four.
guy chokes,
Oh,
one
well,
y'all
tough
just say
titty
one
nigga.
guy chokes,
I don't know,
one guy
y'all.
if
Y'all
you
sure y'all remembering
come on.
like back when they both was out? I
Yes,
don't
Miss
think
I
Gina.
remember.
Yes.
I remember
Vinny.
for sure.
Yes, Miss Gina. Yes. I remember. I especially remember them niggas playing in
Hold
the
on.
Super
Back
Bowl
back
and
when they
betting
was
money
Y'all
with
out.
saying
niggas
Hold
y'all
that them
saying
niggas
this
was
on.
shit
going
to
to lose
compare
at
Those
a
shit
was
young
to
close.
age.
Saint,
Those,
but
when they were all out in their prime, yo, it was close.
okay.
It wasn't
It
close
was close
between
with what?
For
Rodgers and
Peyton Manning
who?
and
Peyton.
Aaron
It
Rodgers?
Aaron
wasn't
Rodgers
close
and
at
Y'all
Peyton
all.
saying
Manning?
this shit is a
No, it
It
gap.
was
was
not.
not.
No, it wasn't
That's
even
not
an
in the regular
argument.
season.
It wasn't even a debate between Rodgers and Peyton Manning when they
That was
It
played.
was
never a
Tom
debate.
That
Brady and
was
Peyton
it was
Manning.
Tom and Brady.
And that
I
was
mean
it.
Tom and Peyton. They were the two arguments.
No. But this is what we're saying. Y'all saying it was a gap. If anything, right? All right. People would say Rodgers. I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, people would say Manning and Brady. Brady, we know why, of course, right? But Manning, because Manning was there for a while, so it's like it came to Aaron Rodgers. We had to wait for you to come out here, so it's like Aaron Rodgers had that third slot locked in. It was one of those like we're not moving you
But
these
I
two.
can't say he
Those
had
two
that
is not
locked in
moving
either,
at
whether
all.
you agree with it because it's a rival. People would mention a nigga like fucking Ben Roethlisberger. So like that's what I'm saying. Like that, we already talked about this with the quarterbacks. Like that era of quarterbacks probably had like
No,
some of the
but
most
Benny, what
stacked
I'm saying is,
talents.
I asked if it was a gap. I didn't say who was bad. I said, is it that much of a
Yeah,
gap?
but you talking about just because
It's
of the
not
way
that
they
much of
was
a gap,
ranked, and I
y'all. Like,
think
if we want to say
CeeLo,
that,
me,
that's
and
not.
maybe Heavy is. I'm sorry if I'm talking for y'all fellas, but I think they're talking about the talent and the way in which they were playing at the time. If
Absolutely.
regular season, Peyton Manning was considered, or possibly is considered, the best regular season quarterback of all time.
That's a
The
fact.
playoffs is what hindered his legacy,
That's a fact.
but it's
But we
not
could,
hindering Aaron
all
Rodgers.
right. So if you say that
Yeah.
for Peyton Manning, and then people say Aaron Rodgers is a choke, Aaron Rodgers is a choke artist in the. All right, this shit sounds crazy because I don't want to like, but I feel like I got to use some shit so people can see. Because now Aaron Rodgers, he lost in the playoffs, right? But most of the time he lost in NFC championships, or it was like, but he did have the 13 plus win teams. But I feel like Manning had some of those same things too. That he had some good ass teams. Bro, from my remembrance, I feel a lot of shit, bro.
And
I
that's what we
truly
saying.
believe,
Yes.
yo, if you're gonna push that for say that against Manning, but he's top three. Aaron
Well,
Rodgers
he's
got
four
almost
now, and
about
I
the
don't. I
same
don't think he
shit.
should be three.
I don't think it's that much of a gap.
But I think it's definitely that much of a
I
gap.
think it was
We are
definitely
literally
that much of a
we
gap
was we
between
was literally
Rodgers and Peyton.
at one point in time, at least at that time, people would talk about
Bro,
Tom
that's
Brady or
crazy,
Peyton
bro.
Manning.
Real rap.
Tom
It
Brady,
was
Peyton
always the
Manning, who
argument.
belongs over Joe Montana? Can they fuck with Joe
But I'm
Montana?
saying,
It was
but
those two
Aaron
niggas.
Me
Rodgers was
growing up, that was
number
always the
three, bro.
Has
Like,
conversation.
what
Aaron
the
Rodgers ever
fuck?
been compared to whether you agree of him being the greatest of all time or not? Has Aaron Rodgers ever been compared to Joe Montana in the height of his playing times? The people
Hell
say
no.
he may be better than Joe Montana in the height of his playing time. No, he had
Nope.
to get past Peyton Manning and Tom
Yeah.
Brady.
When growing up, the
Yeah, but
conversation was
hold
always
up.
Brady
What does
versus
that? But,
Manning. They was
we
always the
speaking on the
argument.
gap of
But
those.
that's the
So
gap.
yeah,
That is the
now
gap.
y'all saying
Those
this,
two niggas are compared to the nigga that people thought was the greatest.
bruh,
For sure. Benny.
bruh,
Niggas wasn't talking
bruh.
about
I'm gonna
Aaron.
put it like
Niggas
this
wasn't
though,
putting
right?
Aaron Rodgers in those greatest quarterbacks conversations.
No,
He
no, no.
wasn't in those
I'm gonna put
conversations.
it,
I've
bruh.
heard people
This
put them
is so
together.
Yes,
like gap
later,
right now.
Ashley,
Aaron
later.
Rodgers
Yeah,
is always number
later in
three,
his
bro.
career,
We're
Are
yeah.
you
talking
Like
about
talking
two
we're
and
about?
talking
three
about
is a
when
gap.
Brady and Manning were
I'm
playing.
talking about
We
when
were
Yes,
not
Manning
at the
was on
height
the
of
Okay.
Brady
Colts.
and Manning. It
When
was
Peyton
Brady
Manning
Oh,
was
and
okay,
doing
two
it,
and
okay,
Manning.
Aaron
three
okay.
is
Rodgers
a
In
in
those
those.
gap.
Yeah,
conversations.
when
Okay.
Peyton was on the Colts, it was
I
just
mean, it was a
Manning and
time that they was
Brady.
trying to say that 12 was better than a certain 12. I ain't gonna hold you, but okay.
Yeah, when Rodgers started winning MVPs, they was trying to start to say that Rodgers was better than Brady.
Bro,
I remember
this
that.
is what y'all saying is not true right now. Yo, Rodgers was always three, locked
A
in. What I'm
lot
trying to say,
always
right?
is
If y'all gonna put
crazy.
him at three,
You
cool,
already
I'm not
admitted you
gonna
was a
say
cool.
fan
I'm not
though.
gonna.
Two
Like
and
Well,
three
no,
is not
listen.
much of a
I'm
gap.
not gonna say Roger was always locked in because again, like Vinny was saying, when we did that era, and we talked about like the Peyton Manning's, Tom Brady, Philip Rivers, like all of them niggas in there.
Mm-hmm.
It Drew Brees, like
Yeah,
that's what I'm
Yeah,
that's how
saying.
you
real
can't
Aaron
compare.
shit.
Rodgers was
Rodgers,
never always locked
Ro-
in at three because Drew Brees,
I
Peyton
thought,
Manning, and Tom, those were the top
and keep
three.
bro,
it keep it a
but
buck,
Rodgers
Lou.
was winning. Drew Brees
Keep
was
it a buck,
losing.
Lou.
So it
I used to
don't.
argue
What
that
the
Drew Brees was better than Aaron
fuck?
Rodgers at one point. I used to argue that.
No way.
I really felt like Drew Brees
Rodgers
was.
was
I
winning,
felt
bro.
like
Like,
Brees
what
was
are you
better than
talking
No,
about?
I'm
Rodgers
not.
at
Rodgers
one
was
Hold on,
point.
hold on.
winning.
You're talking.
Drew
Me
Brees
too.
wasn't
Me
winning.
too,
You're talking
heavy.
about
Huh?
winning juice. We're talking about who
Yeah,
was
but
the better quarterback. And at one point in
so
time,
y'all trying to tell
Drew
me it was
Brees,
a time where you can just sit there,
Peyton Manning, and Tom
bro.
Brady were the top
Dog, I
three in the
used to
league.
die on my hill
Niggas were
saying
not
that
talking
Breeze was
about
better
Aaron
than
Bro,
Rodgers
Rodgers.
y'all.
I
being
used
the
to
So
top
die on
so
three in
that
now
the
y'all
hill.
league.
telling me Drew Brees is better than
I thought
Aaron
he
Rodgers.
was.
This is
Yes,
what
I
I
y'all
could
thought he
definitely
saying.
make that
was.
Drew,
You
argument.
can
all
Hey,
make
right,
that
all right, I'm
accolades
argument.
fucking
aside, if you
sorry.
want to put
Accolades
accolades
All right,
aside,
aside,
you
all
can
right,
make
all
that
right.
Come
argument.
on,
You know
bro.
what?
You can make that argument.
Sorry, guys. I need to hit one
I'm
mic.
sorry.
Remember, we are playing on other podcast platforms. We
And
want to make sure they hear
we gotta
everybody.
speed this up because I'm on a time
Yeah,
crunch.
15 minutes, y'all. We gotta roll. We gotta finish this
Real
list
quick,
in 15 minutes. Can y'all do it?
this
I believe.
probably fucking not because they want to argue. But second round pick Alfred Collins has been signed by the Niners.
All right, let's get it, Alfred.
By
Let's
the
get
You
it,
know
who?
all.
brother.
Who?
By the
You know
who?
the
Thank
night.
you,
By
Yeah,
brother.
he's
us.
their second round pick.
Oh, the
Yeah.
49ers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you
our
know
So
you
did
know
y'all
RG7
him.
did Did
million.
y'all
Did
guarantee it?
they give him a fully
No, no,
guaranteed
no, no,
contract?
no, no, no. Only 9 million is guaranteed.
Hey, listen, he a
4
second
years,
round pick, no fully
10.3
guaranteed
million,
contract.
Okay, maybe
nine
something is going to
guaranteed.
get moving with these second round picks. Then we just needed somebody to cave. One of these GMs needed to cave.
All right, we got it. We gotta get back
All
to
I'm
this
just
right,
say I
so
can
because
hurry
take
we
up
want
with
to make
this
defeat.
so
sure.
we can
We have to
do
move
the.
on.
Okay,
Let's
so
get back
cool.
to this
Hey, that's
list.
fine with me. He said, let's move on.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
So
we
this shit
cool
is
with the
insane.
top 10.
not everybody's cool, but we gonna
All
move
right,
on.
we
What
gonna
what
move
is the
on.
top 10? Is it in the bottom?
Yeah, it's
Jump up.
Tom
It's in the
Brady,
jump
Patrick
up.
Mahomes, Aaron Donald, Peyton Manning, J.J. Watt, Ed Reed, Zach Martin, Ray Lewis, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss.
I'm cool with that, 10. I got no
All right,
arguments.
Yeah, I
all
do, but
right.
we can move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on for sure.
All right, let's
So
go to 11. Let's go to 11
11
through
through
15.
15. Let's go.
I would put Rodgers at 11.
Okay.
Let me go back to the list. Yeah, I'm not. We got to. Rogers cannot be too
Yeah, we
far
can't
out of that
disrespect
top
Rod.
10.
Yeah, we can't do
Yeah, we got to
that.
put.
We can't
He
do
got to be
that.
at 11. He got to be at 11.
Man, that poop butt ass nigga, man.
Even though Vinny
Hey, but
was
let me
making some
ask you
valid
though. But let
points,
me
because
ask you
that
though.
Hey,
nigga was
Let me
folding
hey,
them
ask you
hey.
picks
though.
too, bro.
Let me ask you though. So what we
I,
gonna do? We gonna put Revis
I
at
wish I
12?
ain't put, but I truly believe that would have
I'm
been
gonna
my
keep it a
damn top
beam with
12
you.
because I
That's
ain't
the
say
nigga
shit.
that's gonna fall the farthest in this list 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, he gonna fall.
Who?
I would.
Darrell Reeves.
Oh, yeah, no, now Reeves going to fall.
Reeves gonna fall for put.
I'm about to say if we gonna put Rogers, we
I
gonna
would
put Darrell Reeves
put
still
Luke
floating
Kuechly.
out
I would
there.
put Luke Kuechly over Darrell Reeves
Darrell Reeves is gonna probably fall into the 20s. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay,
I'm
for
gonna keep it
sure.
real
But
with
just
is
you,
just
right?
make sure that
is
you
I
that
can.
a
put
good
Hey,
thing, Vinny, or a bad
Hollywood.
thing?
Hollywood. Just make sure Aaron is at 11.
It's
I'm
possibly the
saying
right
hey,
thing when
hey,
you
I
hey,
talking
I
Vinny,
about
got
I'm
when
I
gonna
you
be
got
talking
real.
about
to
the top
ask.
25 niggas of
Hmm?
20
Oh, this
years.
me
That's
now. You gotta
My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Big baby, you
when
got it.
you
My
when
bad,
you
but
baby.
talking
look,
about the top niggas
please,
of the
Jesus
last
Christ.
20 years, shit like that is gonna happen. You're gonna have to split hairs, and niggas that you feel like, oh, was so great, they're gonna fall. And Darrell Reeves, compared to a
They're
lot of
gonna
these niggas
fall.
we talking about, is gonna fucking fall.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
give
ain't
me
gonna
Luke
lie. Darrell
Kuechly over
Reeves could get
Reeves.
out of that 25, but hey, I ain't. I got.
Okay. So let's
Give me Luke
let's
Kuechly
let's.
over
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Darrell Reeves for sure.
we're gonna
So that's
use
number
Revis as
12.
the piece right now. Okay, so is Revis? Are y'all putting Revis over Joe Tom? Okay,
No. Ah.
okay. Let me move to the next person. And we gonna keep the real in mind. Luke Kuechly, should he be 12? Should he be over Joe Thomas, Calvin
And
Johnson,
keep in
Darrell
mind, we're
Revis?
doing 11 through
Oh
I don't
15.
know if he
man.
should be over
Rob
Megatron.
Rob Gronkowski, Rob
I don't know if
Gronkowski, Rob
he
is in
should be
there.
over Megatron.
Bro,
I think
Adrian Peterson is it. We haven't
Adrian
even
We not
Peterson.
down there yet.
Yeah,
We not
Well,
down
well,
I
there
ain't
yet.
even
Ashley,
Thank
hearing
you.
that
you can.
shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
whoa.
but you could bring people
Damn,
up if need
dog.
be. But if I don't think he should
Yeah,
be,
true.
But so wait, so we got the 10, and then it's going from the rest of like the actual list that was posted,
the
right?
actual list, and we're gonna
Yeah.
reorder it.
All right, so
Yep.
like now, so it's at 10 for Randy Moss. So who would be right after Randy Moss? Or who's the 3 for 11?
Uh,
And
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers is
at
Aaron
11.
11.
Rodgers
Okay,
is
so
11.
who's the 3 for 12?
Yeah, what three y'all want to
Uh,
look at for 12?
That's how we gotta do this. Who's the
Luke
3 niggas
Luke
that
Okay,
y'all
Okay,
yeah.
need
Kuechly.
to
well,
fight
Vinny,
for?
you so smart. That's why I keep you around.
Luke
Sh-
Kuechly
This
should
that's
nigga,
be
why,
man.
but
one of them.
that's why I asked. I'm like, you gotta still Revis is still
Luke
floating.
No,
Kuechly.
but
Okay.
actually, no. What I'm saying is base it off the niggas that are directly left. You get what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all
No,
have
no,
it
no.
ordered?
And that's what I'm saying. Revis is still left.
Okay,
Okay, so what three we looking at?
Then I
Revis,
said Luke.
Luke
I'm
should be
saying do it
one
in
of them.
order though.
Luke,
Megatron.
Megatron.
Is it anybody that should be moved up at this? Look at this bottom list. We got Kelsey. We got Walter Jones. Who the fuck is
Nigga don't know what the
I
Jones
still
is.
don't know who that is.
I told you up it was an actor, Walter Emmanuel Jones. I
Walter
don't know
Jones
that
is a
either.
Hall of Fame tackle. That's what he is.
All
Okay,
right,
From
man.
That's
what
Whatever.
team?
good.
From what
The
team?
The Seahawks
Seahawks.
and the Gina.
Oh,
Seahawks.
yeah, I'm not familiar with him.
I'm not familiar with his game either. Okay, so 12. Can I say? I mean, are we just? We don't think Rob don't deserve to be at 12.
Right,
Rob
but no, he does. That's what I'm
Rob
saying. Like,
deserves the
okay. So
argument.
who's the
Vinny,
Rob
the
three?
deserves the
name,
argument.
the names was Rob,
Luke.
Calvin, and
Megatron,
Luke.
I
Kuechly.
want to put
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the
Adrian
three.
Peterson
So
in that
I would
conversation.
no,
I
probably
would like to
hell
add,
no, no.
huh? I would like to
Go
add
I'm
ahead.
with
Adrian Peterson to that
Miss Gina. I'm with
conversation.
you on that. I'm with you on that.
Uh.
Okay,
AP
so
I'm
that's
not
was
putting
that's
that.
crazy. He was
I'm
crazy.
not
I'm
even
with you
putting
on
that.
okay.
that.
That's four names.
I ain't
So
gonna
we only
hold
doing
you.
four.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
So I got
I'm
Luke,
sorry.
AP
AP,
all day.
Megatron.
can we throw one more name in
Rob
there?
Gronkowski is widely considered
Can,
at least
Who?
in
Can we
recent
throw
time
Okay,
one
the
can I
name?
best
throw
tight
one
end for
more
me.
who?
name in there?
Well, come
If
on.
you go
That's
put
five
if
niggas.
you go put Adrian Peterson up there, you gotta give some consideration for Ladainian Tomlinson.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Hell no, Adrian Peterson is not up there because Ladainian go before him. Fuck out of here.
Ladainian was he was bonkers. Like he
That
was.
nigga goes before
Yeah,
him.
Ladainian will be before
Yeah, I would put Ladainian
Adrian
before
Peterson for sure.
Adrian
Yeah,
Peterson.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at the five
I love
names
AP, but I gotta
and
put
let's go
Ladainian up there.
12 through 15.
Okay,
We already got A Rod at 11. So who's number
Okay.
12 after
So
those
I'm putting
so
Ladainian
five
let's
right there.
names?
is Ladainian, is Gronk, is Megatron, and is Keekly, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
All right. Uh
Damn, y'all niggas just don't care about Reeves no
he
more,
I
huh?
got
ain't
he
gonna
got moved
lie, I
down.
might put Gronk right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough.
That's tough
That's
though.
tough.
Though my argument would be for Ladainian. If I'm gonna
This
put
is
some,
for
I'll put
11,
Ladainian
correct?
there. No,
This
it's
is
for
for
12.
Yes, it's for
12.
12.
For
For
It's for
12.
12.
12.
I'm with
Um,
I'm with the Ladainian,
But
but Gronk.
Gronk,
Gronk
yeah,
niggas
Gronk
called the
was
greatest tight end of all time. He was
For
Tom Brady's
sure.
only weapon for a vast majority of his career. Well, his best weapon, excuse me, not only weapon, but his
yeah,
best weapon for a vast
hmm
majority of his career.
yeah. Gronk
That's
has a
He
for
was a
sure
tough.
argument.
he was a
Gronk
bit
has a
clumsy
legit argument.
motherfucker, but he was
He
like
could
that.
do it
The
all. He
nigga
could
was
block.
goofy.
He
but
was
He
Yeah,
was a
like
bro,
goofy
goofy.
yeah,
ball
like
player.
the
You
nigga
He
know
was
was a
that?
built in the
monster on the
lab.
field, though.
Ladanian Tomlinson had 7 straight years of 1,200
Talk about
rushing
it.
Yeah, nah,
yards.
that's
Talk about
insane.
it.
That's
Ooh.
insane.
Talk
So
about
That
it.
nigga's
so
insane. Don't forget him catching the ball.
Yeah,
so
Catching the
that
based
ball
too.
on
too.
this, it looks like he goes at number 12.
Well, didn't
But that's
Gronk
what I
had like
said.
7, 8 straight years of 1,000
So
plus too?
now
Gronk was also hurt a lot too, Miss
so
Gina.
now it's
Like
between
he
Gronk
would
and
get hurt a
LT.
lot.
Let's focus on those two.
And
Ladainian
LT,
Tomlinson.
I
Ladainian.
mean him.
Ladainian
Yeah,
had the
give me
most.
him.
Ladainian had the
Yeah,
most TDs in the season. I think he had like 30 TDs in the season.
Give me Ladainian
That's
Tomlinson,
And then
man.
we
give
crazy.
me
He
put
had
Gronk at
13.
30
13.
TDs in the season.
He had 30
Yes,
TDs in the season.
yes,
Yeah, 30.
yes.
He was bugging. That's what
He
I'm
broke the
saying. Like
record.
he
He
was
broke the
bugging.
record. He broke the record, didn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
he had 28 rushing
Miss Gina.
touchdowns, but he also had 3 receiving.
Nah,
Real
fuck the
rap.
receiving. He had 28
He
touchdowns
had
and almost had
28
Yeah,
rushing
two.
touchdowns.
Yo,
and that's
Von
And
Miller
and
is
almost had
signing
and
with the
almost had
Commanders.
two
Von Miller is signing with the Commanders.
oh
Sorry.
wow.
and
Wow.
almost had two bands
That's
rushing.
what I was
And
about to
almost
say,
had
C. Lou. He
two.
almost had
2,000
two
yards
racks with
Hey
rushing.
28
Deuce, I see
touchdowns,
you
nigga.
down there, brother. You may
Ladainian
have
was
to
he was
restart a
bugging.
space.
He
Damn.
was
I'm
bugging,
sorry,
bro.
y'all.
Yo,
Let's,
the
let's go get the
Okay,
family
so
show.
All
so
right, y'all. We gotta
let's
focus back on this list,
yeah,
please.
let's not get sidetracked, please.
But
Ladainian was bugging, man. Give me
So
Ladainian.
12, Ladainian.
I would put Gronk after
13
him, Holly.
is Gronk. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with
14,
that.
I'm going Keekly. I'm not taking Keekly out the 15.
I'm with that too, Vinny. Kuechly definitely need to make this
He,
15.
yeah, and Fringe is a little bit crazy, I guess. I don't know. There's too many niggas,
Yeah,
man.
Luke need to be up there for
Luke
sure.
need to
yeah,
be in
I'm
that
gonna
Luke
put
Luke
Luke up
15.
was
there.
Luke is one of them niggas.
For sure. Luke,
Luke
he
is one
was
of them
one of
niggas,
them
dog.
more. He was one of the ones, cuz, like the
He was
old.
one of them.
I
Like,
feel like AP should still be there, but and he had a longer career. Like Luke Kuechly, we know what he did. It was cut a little short. AP had a longer career, and AP got hurt and came back and had what 2,000 yards or something after
Yeah,
having
that's
an
just
yeah,
ACL.
more.
Yeah,
he
yep,
did.
and Miss Gina, like he also, I think when he was 33 years old, he got 1,000
I
rushing
think
yards
just for
too.
longevity's sake, I feel like AP can edge out Luke just for longevity's sake.
What? Then
I
where the
don't,
fuck is Frank
but
Gore?
I don't
Uh,
Hey,
know,
Vinny. Hey,
man.
Vinny.
so many people would then have to get cut down because everybody didn't have the longevity of a career.
No, like,
Because
but
my
we
man
only
Frank
talking
Gore
about
should be
these
on this
two
list,
right
dog.
here.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
but
Yeah,
that's the
still,
no.
we still
but if
doing
that's
a
the case,
list. So if you're doing
but
a
I'm not
list, people are gonna ask how you got here, how you got there, how you got here, how you got there.
because I was gonna say if we talking about longevity, then Patrick Mahomes need to be moved off the
Way
list.
That's
down.
a
Yeah, I'm about to
fact.
say yeah.
He shouldn't be on the list at
If
all
we're
if we go
talking about
longevity.
longevity, and then
No,
that
no, no,
means
no,
Aaron
no, no,
Donald needs
no,
to
no. I didn't
Aaron
say
Donald
that
needs to be
though.
moved down too.
I
That, but it's
said
not
no.
what you
I was
said.
talking about the no,
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 it's
no. I'm saying
no, I
we were talking.
the,
Y'all were saying Luke Kuechly, and I said I want to put in AP over Luke, and I gave longevity as one of the reasons. I'm not saying longevity should be the only factor when we're moving people
no,
around.
I know that, Miss Gina. I'm just saying when you're looking at if you take in longevity to account with this list, it just overall, then that means there's a lot of people that's at top five that probably need to be taken off the list
Right,
or just
like Aaron
move
Donald.
down the list. Aaron Donald, Patrick Mahomes, just because what Aaron Donald was 9 years, Patrick Mahomes only been in the league for what 7 years. And
Yeah,
while what they did were
Right, but for
great,
me, but
there's better players that had long. There's better players that were also great, but that had that longevity.
no,
If
so
you
for
I,
see what I'm
sure.
I
saying, so like
understand what you're saying. I'm saying for me, I'm trying to decide between. I'm keeping it strictly between Keekly and AP. So
But we
what?
doing a list, Miss Gina.
I know,
So you
but we're
can't just
going
keep it
one at a
between them
time.
two.
But
Yeah,
we
but
were
Miss
like,
Gina, it's a list. So like what you're the idea that you're using can be applicable throughout the entire list. That's the problem.
I hear and understand what y'all saying, but we picked like we had like four people in the name in the pool, and now we're trying to fill out these last 4 or 5 spots. So several
Yeah,
people said Keekly, and but AP was one of the names that was in the pool. So I'm just saying for this particular spot right here, that's the one of the reasons I would put him there. But I understand what you're saying. A longevity can apply to the whole thing. But I'm just addressing where we are right now. But I don't want to hold things up.
yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Why you making an argument for Peterson and Kuechly?
Kuechly was
So
what,
my
eight
question,
years, seven
Yeah,
years?
Hey,
mm. He played 8 years. He made first team All Pro all 8 of them Jones though.
All but one.
so my question
All but
would
one.
be, we already got 11 through 14, well 11 through 13, and even if we put Luke Kuechly here at 14, is AP like an automatic stamp for y'all to be at 15?
no.
No,
You still got Drew Brees.
you
You
still got
still got
Megatron,
niggas ain't gonna like this, but I
Hey, my
Julius
bad. Hold on.
Peppers.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm
Julius
sorry.
Peppers.
Tell me who's 12 and 13.
Okay, so I got 12 is LaDainian Tomlinson,
Okay.
and then 13 is Rob. They're putting Luke at 14, but he's not
Okay.
a 100% stamp right now. So we're trying to
Okay.
figure out if we're gonna put him at 14, and when we go to 15, is AP going to be an automatic stamp to where like we gotta put him at 15?
No.
I ain't gonna hold you. Vinny just named a name that you got to strongly
Oh,
consider.
hey,
Well,
Vinny,
it's
remember when
two
I talked
names
about
because I
Revis
would
might
I
be
gotta
out the top
strongly
25?
consider. I even gotta strongly,
Julius Peppers,
That's
man.
but I
you
gotta
can say
consider
Terrell
Drew
Suggs.
Brees. I gotta consider
Come
Drew
on.
Brees before I consider
Breeze too.
Julius Peppers.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Breeze was really one of them. He was really one of them.
Does Breeze fall out of the top 15?
Hell no. There's
Well,
no
Uh
way.
he was never in the top 15 on the,
That's why I'm at.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
we
I'm.
yeah.
but
No, no,
we
no.
moving
But
people.
we're rearranging. We're
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I'm
what
rearranging.
I'm
Should
saying.
he
saying.
fall
Okay,
out of the
yeah, if we rearrange, then he can be
Should
in
he fall out
consideration,
of
but
the
I
15?
ain't gonna hold you. I'm not if people want to put Breeze 15, I wouldn't argue that. I wouldn't argue it at all.
I mean, especially for all the arguments that Juice was just making for Aaron Rodgers to be in top 12, Drew Brees
Yeah, Drew
should definitely
Brees
be in top
gotta
15.
definitely have
Yeah,
an
no, I'm
argument.
about to say if y'all believe in how y'all was moving, y'all should definitely have him in about Breeze. Y'all should definitely have him in the 15. But Vinny, I'm you know how you brought up Peppers? That was one of the motherfuckers I was gonna
That's what
name,
it
and then also
is. Peppers was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, it is another Raven who got defensive player of the year,
I
defensive
know you're
rookie.
not
He
talking
got
about
shit and got
scissors.
multiple like. I'm
Jesus
no, but I'm
Christ.
saying this is
Suggs
how
was a
nasty I
baller
can
though.
really push to get
Suggs was a
Reeves
He
out of
baller.
that
not on the
25.
list.
I know he's not on the list, but I'm saying that's how nasty I can get to push Reeves out that
Yeah,
top
Terrell Suggs
25.
was a
Mm.
baller. He was a baller too.
Damn, we still ain't got Revis. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
he
he
gonna
still
move
ain't made.
down. He
Oh
I
gonna move down
told
for
you he was
sure. He
going to
gonna move
drop,
down. He
Ash.
gonna drop.
so
He gonna drop.
so is Luke the stamp at 14? We
For
all
me,
agree.
for me
Are we putting?
personally,
Are we
yes.
putting? Are we putting Luke
Yeah.
over Drew?
Breeze.
Yeah.
Y'all like
Ooh.
Luke over Drew?
Yeah, because Luke Kuechly's arguably a top 3 linebacker of all time. Yes.
Yeah, you could
Beat
argue
his
that.
Whatever.
ass.
I mean, I ain't mad at putting Bree.
It's tough, but
I'll just say
I'm
I don't
using
have
that
an
and save
argument for
my
either
ass.
way.
Hey,
No,
that
I
shit
do.
got
They're
You gotta do
I think
interchangeable.
something.
Luke one
You
of them
gotta
ones
use
that
something
you
like
have
that
to
because, like
like.
you said, it's splitting hairs. So you will have to use something like that, Vinny. Like
I
I'm
will.
not
I will.
mad
I
at,
big
will.
but
top 30
I'm
linebacker.
with
He
Breeze making the top
needs to be over
15 though.
almost
I'm with
anybody.
Breeze making it though. I just think
and we might as well do a little quick voting.
All right. Well, what's the vote? Y'all like Luke at 15? If you like,
No,
I
you
mean
put Luke at
14.
14.
If you
That's
Luke
like
Luke
Luke
that's
at
not
14,
bad.
okay. If you like Luke at 14, say Dak is great.
hell
Fuck
no.
out of here, nigga. You got me
Hell
fucked up,
Fuck
All
nigga.
right.
out
Well,
of
it look like
here.
Drew gonna be at 14.
Fuck it.
Oh well.
Put the Grand Wizard
Yo,
at 14, then
Well
I'll never
then,
say that shit.
there's the argument
Put the
settler.
put the Grand
You're
Wizard is
nasty.
crazy. Yeah, Vinny.
Like you're
Y'all
disgusting.
so petty. Y'all can't even move past y'all.
The Grand Wizard is insane.
The Grand Wizard is nasty.
That's just
So I
saying.
got I got
But I
Luke.
feel it.
I got Luke
Honestly,
at 14. Who was
Okay.
your stamp at 15? So we can name the 15 and then
Drew.
move on.
Drew,
Drew.
yeah,
We're
Drew should
putting
be
Drew at
stamped at
15.
15.
You got your hand up, Phoenix? What's up?
What up, Big Fee?
Big Fee is
Yo,
crazy.
yeah,
Big
that's
B is
Didn't
crazy.
they
absolutely
It's
tell you
wild.
stop
crazy.
prefacing shit with big?
She
Exactly.
hard headed, bro.
Exactly.
Low said,
After she heard big tip, she ought to be,
hey, I don't know if y'all saw
tired of
Lowe's
saying that.
comment, but Lowe said if any lineman was going to be on there, it should be Joe Thomas. If any lineman.
We
Yeah,
already
he
seen
gonna
that.
he
Yeah, I
gonna
mean
make
he
it.
could be on there
I
too.
think he was saying like in the top 10 or top
Oh,
15
okay,
over
got you.
Zach Martin.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Honestly, I was just ready. Well, first and foremost, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully,
What
everybody's
up,
doing
What up,
Fee?
well.
brother?
I was
See?
only, yeah, that's wild. I was only raising my hand to get a clear picture of what exactly you guys are ranking because I kind of
So
came in a little bit late.
yeah, so we doing, have you seen the if you slide over, it's like the second um
Third.
can I finish? Second from the beginning. Thank you. Slide.
No,
Have you seen the top 25 rankings that they did, like the around the NFL, like they did a top 25 of the last 25 years? Have you seen that?
I have not.
it's in the
It's
jumbo.
in a jumbo. You
Oh,
can now go to the third slide. Um,
okay.
That jump been third for me. I ain't gonna hold
I was saying second from the beginning.
you. Go to hell.
No, you go to hell. And
I vacation there.
me too. Scoot over.
What
Hello.
that's wrong.
That's from that's shut
Okay,
up,
so
dude.
I
is it?
love me some Lynn Whitfield, baby. That girl.
Hey,
So
listen,
what?
you know where she from? That's that Louisiana blood. That bitch
So
That's
what?
that.
crazy.
That's that boot.
So what you
So
guys are doing right now is just like
it's reorganizing it. Yeah.
Okay. I,
If
can,
necessary.
can I ask you guys a question, like in regards to this as well? Are y'all gonna at least do like a reorganization of maybe the top 25 of that bullshit Bleacher Report list that they did for the NBA players, or is that like up for debate?
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe we'll
It's
do that.
football
Yeah, but
season,
not
nigga. Fuck
tonight.
out my face.
I know. I'm
Not
just.
tonight.
I'm
we,
just saying.
Tell him again, Vinny. Tell him again.
Phoenix. Sometimes when I host spaces, you never know what you're gonna get from me before we get into the football. So, you know,
Long as you got
I can
Kobe
let
in
it
that
go.
top 10,
Hey,
I ain't got
listen,
nothing
brother,
on
it
Five,
you.
ain't.
Yeah,
Listen,
Kobe in the
it's
top
not
ten.
on me,
Oh, nigga,
Kev.
we're
It's
gonna
on
have
the
that
Nah,
people.
heavy,
conversation.
heavy, heavy. Not 10,
Oh
5.
yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah,
stop
yeah,
being
yeah,
disingenuous.
yeah.
Listen,
Hey,
It'll
we
be in
gonna
there.
do that though for sure. We'll run
listen.
that thing.
All
Don't
right.
we might schedule that.
But
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, for sure.
but more than likely, I'm gonna just listen to y'all talk about it because y'all kind of already halfway through it. So like, I kind
You
of
can
like to
give
I
an
hear
mean,
y'all.
you can
opinion, bro.
chime
You can
in.
chime in.
I
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
give an
Come
so
on,
I'll
opinion.
post
come on,
the
come on.
I'll post the
Don't
15.
treat us like we strangers, Big Feet, man.
So
Okay,
where
acting
you
like we common folk. The
where you
hell?
guys? My bad. Where you guys at like with the list and stuff? So
Yeah,
like,
I'm posting the
We at 15.
I'm posting 1 through 15 now.
So now we 16 through
20
16, 17, 18,
through 20,
20. I
baby.
ain't
The
want to go
next
down that
5.
far.
Holy
I ain't want to
shit.
go down that far. I ain't want to go down that far, but we struggling with
What's
a
up,
couple
Zar?
at
You
a
got your
time.
hand up.
Yeah, Yeri.
Czar,
No
What's going
way.
on, people? I just want to make a comment about this
what
list.
up?
What's going on? I called it mid
It's in the
sentence.
Jumbotron, Phoenix.
Yeah, I have a problem with Luke Kuechly. I really have a real problem with this dude. Like
What? What's,
he was a productive linebacker, but I'm trying to figure out what are y'all judging it on because
Oh hell.
no, he didn't make no stops behind the line. He chased the ball. His stats were crazy, but he made tackles down the field. He
you
didn't
got to
stop
be shitting
nobody.
me. You got to
No,
be
I'm dead.
shitting
I'm
me.
dead. Look at the tape. No, look at the tape.
No, I
He
know
did
you
not fill
fucking
the
lying.
hole. He did
I
not fill
know
the
you.
hole like a linebacker.
You got
He
to
was
be
a
shitting
chase.
me.
No, he made
I
tackles.
know you
He made
lying.
a lot of damn tackles, but most of his tackles was down the field.
You know what, Lou? I'm gonna let. I ain't
L-
doing this. I ain't doing
No,
this.
So
I'm
hold
serious.
on, hold on,
If you
hold on,
gonna
hold
throw,
on,
if
hold
you
Nah,
gonna
on,
throw
hold
Luke
on.
Kuechly in there, you might as well throw Brian Urlacher in there. I'm
He
dead
not
All
on.
right,
ass.
He not on the
so
that is
list.
I
so
am
so
dead ass.
Yeah,
so
Brian Urlacher on
disrespectful.
the
He
list.
ain't on the list.
Um,
No, I'm just saying.
so okay, hold
Look
on.
at his
So
tape. Look at the
and
tape,
I'm
man.
about to say this right now. So Luke Kuechly had 75 tackles for loss in 8 years. And he had 12 and a half sacks in 8 years. Compare that to Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis played 17 years. He had 41 and a half sacks. Give him that. And then 99 tackles for loss.
In
So Luke
17
Luke
years.
Bro,
In
look
in
at
17.
17
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
years,
hold on,
if
Czar.
you
Hold
gonna
on,
compare.
Czar.
He
Hold
did
on,
it in
Czar.
half the time. He did
Hold
it in
on,
half the
Czar.
time.
he did it at
He
half
had
the
75
time.
tackles for loss in half the time that Ray Lewis did it.
He's
What
that's
what
why
about what
So
about okay?
that
What about
whole
London
he
Fletcher
didn't
then?
make tackles downfield
was
is
bogus.
crazy.
That's why I said you got to
Tell
be
me
shitting
about
me.
London
Like,
Fletcher
come
then,
on,
bro.
man.
Pull him against London Fletcher stats then. Because
London Fletcher.
London
London
Fletcher
Fletcher was
stats just
nice.
London
about as
Fletcher
good as
was
Ray
nice.
Hold on,
Lewis.
hold on, hold on. I got
Let's
you.
No,
I
yeah,
play
got
give
you.
him.
ball
Please
now.
please give him
I
London
got you.
Fletcher's tackle for losses, please.
London Fletcher
So
was
London
nice.
Fletcher is
16,
nice.
16
He's
years,
not.
16
He's not
years.
Kuechly nice.
Fuck
In
no.
16 years, Landon Fletcher had 109 tackle for
And
losses.
how many years
Ooh,
again?
S-
ooh.
16.
Thank
So
you. What
again,
is this
Like
nigga
I
Luke
talking
said,
Kuechly,
about?
Luke Kuechly, had he played just based off the numbers, right? And if you extrapolate that, Luke Kuechly would have had
that's a nice word.
150
Extraculate,
tackle for losses in 16 years,
bro.
which
Bro,
would be
that's the
blowing
uh-huh.
these niggas' numbers out of the water.
But that's the point. That's the point of being one of the top linebackers of 25 years. He couldn't stay on the field.
Who couldn't?
You
It wasn't
he
about
could
him
not
not
stay on the
staying on the
field,
Keekly. He talking
field.
bro.
about Keekly.
Come
Keekly.
on,
Okay,
man.
so is it about tackle for losses or is it about
No,
Yeah,
it's
throwing
which
for
one
about the
is
losses?
whole.
it?
Is it
It's
not?
about the whole thing. It's about the whole
Bro,
art, the body of work.
Luke
He's bugging.
Kuechly only had
He's
one
bugging.
season where he played
Hey,
under
hey, this
13
when you just
games. That's
got
because
Real
he's
concede
rap,
injured.
Vinny.
defeat.
Like what
This
he's
when,
bugging.
hey Zard,
He's
this when you
bugging.
just got concede defeat,
He's
Yeah,
bro.
this is
bugging.
Also,
not
another
this is not
thing.
somebody
Another
y'all
thing
need
I'm
to
as
just
take
letting you
well is
know,
like,
serious.
man.
He's
even
bugging.
if
Sometimes you just
if
gotta
you're
say,
gonna
"Oh
talk about
shit."
the body of
Real
work, if
rap
you're gonna talk
juices.
about
He's
the body
bugging.
of work,
There's
This is
guys that
somebody
played
y'all
better than
don't have
Luke
to
Kuechly
take
in the last
serious, bro.
25 years.
if you're gonna take body of work, but then try to throw injury or time missed out there, and the numbers are still
Hey,
comparable,
bro,
There's
just
like
like 5
concede
other
defeat, bro.
linebackers that had better stats.
Just
He's
concede
bugging.
defeat.
He's
Yo,
Name
bugging.
them.
How am I
well,
Name
yeah.
bugging?
them.
London Fletcher,
Name them.
London Fletcher
Hold on,
trumps
Name
him.
them.
What are you talking
hold on,
about?
London Fletcher
There
wasn't
are
better than
five.
Luke Kuechly,
There
dog.
are
He was
five
good.
other.
Shit.
Hold on. There are five
Name them.
other
Name three.
linebackers that have better stats. Compare the years that they played in the NFL to one another.
Real
I'm
rap.
one of
Like
them.
Okay.
just on projection, Luke Kuechly could have been the most productive
But we're not
linebacker in
projecting.
NFL
We're
history.
not projecting.
Yeah,
This is not
Well, yeah,
Amazon
because the
math.
nigga was so good, he
We're
was
not
able to
Amazon.
retire
This
in
is
eight
not
years.
Amazon. This is not an
And didn't he
Amazon
make the
math
Hall of
stat
Fame?
shit.
And he made the Hall of Fame. And he didn't play that
Who?
long. Luke
Nah, he
Kuechly.
didn't make
Man,
the
No,
Hall
not
of
not
Yeah, he
yet.
going.
didn't
Fame.
make
Not
it
out
You
there
yet.
crazy?
yet.
You
He's on the
crazy
Hall of
now?
He
Fame
was on.
2010
He
team.
going
He's
to the
not in the
Ring
Hall
of
of
He
Fame. The
Fame
was.
Ring of
yet.
Honor with the Carolina Panthers. He ain't going no damn Hall of Fame.
Luke
He's
is
definitely
Luke
going to the
Luke
Hall of
Kuechly
Fame.
is
he's
definitely going to
going to
make
the
the
Hall
No,
Hall
of
of
he's
Fame.
Fame.
not.
He's definitely going to make the
He
Hall of
is
Fame.
not.
You're
Bro,
bugging.
can we move on? This is
Yeah,
not
let's move on.
this is yeah, this
This is starting to
Wait, hold
vex.
on.
I'm
I
starting to
want
get
to say one
vexed.
thing. Let me say one thing because I watched them play.
We
Simba.
can't hear you, son, but you like 3,000
Yeah,
miles away,
nigga
brother.
yelling and we don't even know you.
We don't even know what
What?
you're
He
saying.
he talking to a tin
Yeah,
can of
yeah. Can y'all hear
string.
me now? Can y'all hear me now?
Nah, brother.
I'm screaming. The tin can
A
was.
tin can through a string is
Ah!
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, to a string is
That was funny.
crazy.
I ain't even gonna
Yeah,
Wait,
hold
no,
you.
who
that was a
said
good
who
one.
That
said
was a
they said
good
Zar
one.
what?
said
That was
that.
a good
Zar
one.
said that.
That
That was
was a
a good
good
one.
one.
That was a good
They
one.
said
Y'all
what?
don't do it
He
because
said
Simba.
Simba
First of all,
Simba
he's going
talking
to be
through a
losing
He
his
talking through
mind.
a.
can in the stream.
He said he talking through a
Tin
tin
can
can
through
of
a string,
string.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was funny.
That was funny. That was a good one.
Oh, Simba is going to
Who
be
said
highly
that?
upset. I don't even know if y'all want to do this. We should move because it's Luke Kuechly, man.
Who said that? Leave my boy Simba alone.
Man, nigga don't even like this damn
That
shit.
was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a good one. That
Coming
was a
through a
good
tin
one.
But
can is
Ah!
nah,
so
That
Luke,
was
crazy.
Luke
crazy.
Kuechly was good. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
16, 17, 16 through 20. Give me five names.
16 through 20. All right, bet. All right.
AP. I'm still saying AP.
Adrian
I
Peterson should
mean,
definitely be in that.
he could start being considered. If we're gonna keep niggas like Miles Garrett and them on this list, he has
Yeah,
to start
like,
creeping up.
I don't know,
yeah,
man. Adrian Peterson not being top 15 is kind of crazy, but I get it.
It's not.
it's not though.
That has to creep
He
up.
could be 16.
I think, okay, for me, I think it's crazy.
Okay,
Um,
can we put him at 16?
We could,
I mean, he could
depending
be a
on where
name
else.
that's mentioned
We ain't
because
mentioned
Give
Megatron
me
yet.
five names and we
I
can
yo,
like
we didn't
Calvin. I like
mention
Megatron.
Megatron.
I
Come
like
Oh
on.
my
Megatron.
Oh shit,
Oh,
Megatron's
god,
still
damn.
out
Oh,
there?
damn. Wait a minute. 25, man. Megatron's not top
Oh
10?
shit, I forgot
bro,
about
he gotta
Megatron.
be six. Yo,
Yeah, you
first
got to
off,
put
like
Megatron
Juice
there. You might
said,
have to put
look,
Megatron
I don't
there.
know where everybody may have that nigga, but for some people, he is definitely a top 3 to 5 receiver of all time. He
Y-
gotta,
Yeah,
bro.
you might have to
And
put
He's
Adrian
top,
Megatron there.
he's
Peterson is
top
a
3 for
top
me.
and Adrian
We
Peterson
fucked
is
up
a top
somewhere.
3 running back all time to some people.
So for some
Well, look
people,
at
he
So
look
is.
at
A
look
top
in the
three
list on the
what?
Some people
jumbotron.
do got
AP
Adrian
Adrian
Peterson
Who
top
got him
Peterson,
as
but a
a
three.
lot of
top
people
three
as a
running
top
back?
three
No,
running
I
back
Bro,
all
know.
that is
time,
not a
bro.
consensus like Megatron. Fuck out of here.
I think Adrian Peterson got a stronger argument for top five more than top three, but like,
I'm just saying
yeah,
that's in the conversation.
Yeah, I
Megatron is
think
People be
definitely a
going
top.
crazy for AP,
yeah,
dog.
that's a fact. Some
Nah,
Megatron is
people
going
got
definitely a
crazy
top
for
Like
AP
three.
you
number
AP
had
one
is
though.
Penn
nah.
State niggas be
People
going
definitely
crazy
do
for
that, but we
Ladainian
talking about.
Tomlinson and then don't say it for
Some
Adrian
people got
Peterson.
Because
AP number one
Ladainian
for real.
Tomlinson was miles ahead of Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, he was.
Miles is
He
Yes, as
insane.
a
was.
running back. Yes, I don't care
Yep.
how nobody that like him feel about it.
Yeah, I'm not arguing. That's no debate, Vinny. I'm with you. It's not even an argument.
I
Yeah, I'm not debating
Yeah, I'm
that
not
because
I'm
debating
not
that at
gonna say
all.
I ain't
I'm
debating
not
that
gonna
at
say
all.
Ladainian was
Miles, but I will say if you ask me between the two, I got LT over
Ladanian.
AP.
Ladanian.
yeah. Ladainian was just he was
Vinny
just
ain't
he was
Vinny not going for
yeah
that
yeah.
LT
I'm
shit.
with it. That's not
I
even
know
like
he's
real
not. I
shit.
know he's not.
Like
I know he's
Man, look
not.
at that name LT.
Ladainian was
Hey,
That's
can
hey,
I
Stop
that's
playing
what
with
I
me,
can
hey, that's
Rain.
what I
I
Stop
said.
playing with me.
That's what
I don't mean to mute. Can I please have my next, my next list?
Bruh, we ain't never getting to the verses.
Yes, yes, we
Let's
are,
just
because
go on ahead.
we finna wrap this shit up. I got
Let's go on
AP
ahead.
and Megatron. I need three more names. Pins,
uh,
people.
you could put um. I guess this where Reeves comes into the conversation.
Oof.
So I
Shit.
put his name down. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get bumped down. But
But I think you could put him in the conversation now, Holly.
don't forget you got Julius Pepper still out there.
Travis
Travis
Kelsey is still
Kelsey.
all the way at
You
the
got Joe
bottom.
Thomas.
Man, leave
I
that nigga
think
down
Joe
there.
Thomas comes
Hey,
into the
watch your
conversation.
mouth,
Joe,
F.
I think,
God
yeah, I'm
bless.
about to say, I think Joe Thomas and Megatron
Y-
really
Yeah,
deserve to be
they
Hey,
here.
Joe
Yeah,
deserve it.
Thomas.
one of
Okay,
these next two spots.
so I put Megatron at number 16. Want to just go ahead and put Joe Thomas there,
I would put Megatron at 16 for sure.
and then Joe Thomas at 17.
I feel bad for Joe
I-
Thomas. He really
I'm
spent
about
his
to
whole career
say,
in
bro,
Cleveland.
old line niggas don't get enough love and respect,
Yeah, they
bro.
He
don't.
spent his he
Yeah,
spent his
that
whole
nigga might legit be the best offensive tackle since 2000. To be honest with
yeah,
you.
he spent his whole career in Cleveland.
Well, y'all the
Yeah,
one moved him
Every
down from 12. He was at 12 on the list.
and he had to move for some other people. I ain't gonna lie to you, Auntie. He had to move.
Boo. Get out the
Or
way.
we can switch him with Ray Lewis. How you
He
feel
had
about
to.
that, Miss Dina?
I
Hell
mean,
no.
you can go in and do it on your little stinky list. It ain't gonna change nothing about
What?
what he did.
Well, I'm just saying.
Stingy is
That ain't
crazy.
gonna
What's
bother me
crazy?
You
none,
can
because
Stingy,
we
definitely
know
say
who
that.
Ray
stingy
But
ain't
Lewis
gotta be
is.
stingy.
We know
Crazy.
who Ray
you
Lewis
trifling
is.
Miss
about Joe
Water Liz
Thomas
gotta
The
be
being
master
stingy.
second.
motivator.
So if you want
Why
that,
the
Dang,
why
go
the
Miss
list
ahead.
gotta be
And we
stingy,
we
Miss
we,
Dina?
Why I
we
gotta be
I
stingy?
Go
mean, you
ahead.
say trash things, you're gonna get a trash response.
Hey
That
Okay,
nigga
well
just
yo,
then don't
loud and could
participate
dance.
in the
That's all.
stinky list. Go on mute.
Hey, Miss Gina, funny.
Miss
Yeah, I
Dina
could be
said the
funny.
stinky
Stop playing
list.
on me.
stinky list is
That
funny.
nigga knew how to dance. That's about it. All he
Dang,
doing
we
for
can't
this piece.
disrespect Ray like that. We can't
Man, fuck that
disrespect Ray
nigga.
like
Let's go
that,
to the
man.
next one.
Ray was a dancer.
Ray was a dancer. It's crazy. Holly, I'll put Adrian Peterson got to be somewhere in this range.
He
Um,
top 20.
Did we put
yeah,
Calvin at
Adrian Peterson's
16
top
for
20.
sure? Did we already do that?
Nah, I'm gonna
I
push.
would.
Yeah.
I'm nah. Ooh, y'all already did that. Damn.
No, I'm asking. I
Yeah, I
don't.
thought we did. I thought we did.
I think I agree. I think Calvin should go
That shit
16.
is just so hard because like I want to put Joe Thomas like a little bit ahead or more at 16, or he really should be
I
top
actually
15.
don't
But
have a problem with Joe Thomas at 16 either. I don't.
but if we
I,
I
going,
have a quick question. What's the year criteria? They had to play 2000 on?
They had
Just
to
the
play.
you
last
said
the
Criteria,
what?
last
nigga.
25 years was just 2000.
We redoing
No,
the
no,
list
no.
that's in the
I'm
jumbotron.
asking like, did they have to play a majority of their career in the 2000s, or did they have to start in 2000?
you don't have to start in 2000. Joe Thomas didn't start till what 2010 to 2007, some
Well,
shit like that.
the reason why I was gonna
2007.
no, I'm saying like, do you are you only counting people who started in 2000 are on? Is what I'm saying.
The
Yes,
list
because
is the
that's the
last
last
Oh,
25
25
years, gang.
years.
that's what I was
Yes.
making sure before I threw out a name. Never mind. Then. I was gonna say Orlando
nigga,
Pace,
Yeah.
but he started
niggas
in
need
97.
25
niggas
years
need
old.
clarification.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure before I threw out a name.
All
CJ
right,
always sneaking up on the
who at number
stage.
And you
16?
can't throw out a name because it got to be the names that's on the list. We're just rearranging the list
Yeah, so
that was
don't
put
come up
out
here with
there.
Yeah,
that white people shit.
that's why. Hey, that's
Damn.
why I asked first.
He was about to
Holly
say,
crazy
he
for
about to
that.
say,
Hey,
well, how
yo.
come Donovan McNabb doesn't make this list?
Man, fuck out of
He
here.
hate Donovan McNabb. He'll
That
never
was
say
a
that
Oh,
in
I
never
his
ain't
mind.
life.
doing this.
He probably would have
I'd be
said
mad
Lane
if he was
Johnson.
on the
Lane
list.
Johnson probably would have been in his argument.
No, I was actually gonna say Orlando Pace, but he started in '97.
Orlando Pay. Hey, now if he
Yeah.
was on this list,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah, never
see, this
for
is what
mind.
I'm
sure.
saying. If you mention Orlando Pace,
No,
what about
that's
Ogden?
why I asked. That's why I asked before I
Yeah.
Okay,
threw
okay,
out
So
a
let's
come
go,
on
name.
with
let's
some
go,
of these
y'all.
damn
Hey man,
current
I was
ass
gonna say
Yeah,
Jonathan
players
yeah.
then.
Ogden.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked before I said anything.
Jonathan
All right,
Ogden's
who we
crazy.
got at 16?
Wait, y'all still
Lane
ain't
should
put
make it.
AP on the list, huh?
Lane should make
You
it.
said who we got at 16, Hollywood?
Yes.
Oh, so that means you didn't
No, it's
finalize
supposed to
It,
be,
it
Megatron.
ain't it
is it,
ain't
right, Megatron
Because
or
because
AP
because you said
or,
Joe Thomas, because that ain't Vinny brought up Joe Thomas again.
No, no, well, no, somebody else brought up Joe Thomas again, but I
I
don't
mean, me, I
know,
keep it.
man. That shit's so tough.
I get where Vinny's coming from. Where
I feel
with
like
Joe
I'm slighting
Thomas,
somebody.
He got to get shown a little bit of love.
If Joe Thomas was on the
Um,
Patriots, he would have been top 10 more than likely. So you gotta think about that. And he was just that good. But
he was
he
that
was on
good
a
though.
terrible team
Joe
though.
Thomas was that good. He was on a
I mean,
terrible
I'm
team.
okay with Joe
He was
Thomas
that
at
good.
16 and
I'm
Megatron
not
at
mad at Joe
17.
Thomas at 6.
And
Yeah, I'm
Megatron
not
at
mad at that.
17.
I'm not mad at that.
So wait, let me ask you, Wizard Kelly, would you have Joe Thomas over Ogden, Walter Jones, and Lando Pace? Any of them? I know they're not on the list.
Oh,
I
Well,
wouldn't
what?
put
Walter Jones
Ogden
is.
is not on this list.
No,
I
it's
wouldn't put them I
he's
wouldn't put him
asking
over
for
neither
reference
one of them
only.
guys,
You wouldn't
especially
put
over Ogden or
so
Pace.
you wouldn't put him over any of them guys, right?
Oh, I
You would
forget
put
about Jonathan
hold on.
Ogden.
Would you
No,
besides the Jerry Rices, besides Terrell Owens, besides Randy Moss, who would you put anybody else that's a receiver over Megatron?
no.
Nah.
Outside, maybe.
There you go. I'm
No,
taking Megatron.
Well, there you go.
Wait,
Then.
you
Man,
said
that's a good
But
AB?
point.
Well, no, I
I
didn't
say
say
AB.
AB. No,
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's a good point, Jimmy.
I say
I would put
AB.
you
Antonio
saying
Brown over
AB.
Megatron. Me
I
personally,
I
too,
wouldn't.
Juice.
Oh, me
Yeah, I
too.
definitely
I
would.
probably
I
would
I
definitely
too.
put
wouldn't.
AB.
Yeah,
I
give me
probably would
AB.
put
I would
AB
put
I
over
AB over
AB had a
Megatron.
Megatron for
dominant
would
sure.
stretch. I mean,
consider it before
Megatron was
AB.
him, but AB had that fucking
AB
dominant
AB had
had
a
stretch where
wicked
he
stretch.
was
it
lighting
was
AB
that
had a
up.
crazy.
wicked
I never
stretch.
seen three niggas trying to guard this nigga at one time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking
Nah,
AB.
Cordero
me
before
either.
So
But
AB.
Because they
AB
couldn't
Megatron at
catch him.
16.
Then AB going up with
Yeah,
that.
I'm
Then I
taking
got to
What
talk
I
about
think
Cordero.
is
Julio.
crazy is when AB
Hey,
had
hey,
that
Vinny, they
dominant
couldn't catch
stretch. There
AB.
was
That's why.
Yeah, but I mean, like, also, like, if you talk about niggas being on terrible teams, I think this is why this is a great comparison between the two because they was both on terrible fucking teams. Joe Thomas would be the only left tackle or the only really good, I guess, player, whatever the case may be. Calvin Johnson was literally the entire offense for the Lions, and they could not stop it.
Right.
that's a fact. They couldn't.
But even though AB was on a good ass team and shit, he was the
Yeah,
guy
you could
He
though.
say
was the
you could
guy.
say,
So
hold
it's
on, you
like
could say he was the guy for sure, but he also had things on his team
That
that would
made it
help take
easier.
away or
Yeah.
mitigate the
He had
attention
the
that he didn't get.
bumblebees. He had the
Right, he
bumblebees.
had Le'Veon Bell
Yeah,
behind him
Ben.
going
Like,
crazy.
come on. Like,
He
he
also
had
had other
better
It
receivers
sounds
weapons.
that
like
was.
it's
He
Megatron.
also had other receivers on his team that could help take off any pressure. Any whether he went crazy or not, I'm not taking that away. I'm just saying he had other help.
He had an
Megatron had
easier
no other
path.
help.
Le'Veon lead the league
Yeah.
in rushing yards one year
Megatron
ago.
definitely had no other help. I'll give you that too, Vinny.
who was his best wide
man,
receiver
AB
too?
ain't been
Nate
studying.
Nate
He ran
Burleson,
that
Burleson.
joint.
Nate
Golden
Burleson.
Tate.
Yeah, Nate Burles. I think Golden Tate
Kenny. It was
Yeah,
Kenny at some
he
point.
only played like what 2 years
And
ago.
who
And
Roy Williams,
Tate on.
old ass. I don't know who you want to say.
and who did AB have a majority of the
Shit,
time? He had
Martavius
He had a
Bryant,
few
he
niggas.
was top.
Martavis. He had
Damn
Mike
Juju.
near
Wallace
top.
before Mike.
He
Well,
had
yeah,
Manuel
Mike
He
Wallace
had a
came
bunch
before
of
Last
Sanders.
year
sure.
was
fast
top,
niggas,
brother.
Shit.
bunch of crash outs.
Man,
All them niggas was
AB,
crash out.
The thing
because
about
They
AB
they
was
wide
doing
AB,
his
receiver
he
you
thing
out
wasn't
and
there.
he ended
always
up
on
taking
point.
niggas spot.
AB was killing
AB,
though, man. That
Yeah,
nigga
yeah,
was
AB
I'm
he
was
was
not
killing.
killing
taking that
ball
AB
away
was
from
boy.
him. I'm not taking
hard.
that away from him. I'm
No,
just
for
saying
real.
he
Because I
had.
thought about AB
The
too.
times.
That
I'm
But
man
just
was a
saying he
fucking
had more
hog, bro.
help in his
I mean,
situation than
I always
Megatron
say
did.
like when you think about the 2000, when you think about the 90s, it was of course it was Jerry. When you think about the 2000s, it was Random. You think about 2010s, it was definitely AB. It
It's
was an argument
I
between
see.
him and,
I
and
can't
Megatron.
say.
Nah,
I
you
can't
But I
can't
feel
say.
say
like
See,
To
that's
that.
what I'm
say
saying. I
AB.
can't
definitely,
He
say
relax,
Like,
definitely.
brother.
yeah,
You
to say
cannot say
definitely is
He's gonna
definitely.
crazy
take
but
because
I
AB.
there's
feel
been
like
lists that come out and they
I
said
mean,
that
because when the Madden cover came out and all that kind of shit, and he was on there, and then
Nigga,
they had him in the
Megatron was on the
background.
Madden
Megatron was
cover
on the
before
team.
Yeah,
him.
Yeah, I
Megatron
know
was on
that.
the
I'm
man
saying
cover too.
I'm speaking
Yeah,
on
what
when they
is
had
the
the
difference?
commercial with Malcolm Butler chasing
Man,
them and all that type of shit.
2013,
Like,
man.
I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah,
he had a more dominant
I,
stretch. Of course, he
yeah, his
retired
stretch
in
was wild. He
Nah,
He
I'm
2015.
had a
not
stretch was
5
taking none
year
of
wild.
that away
stretch,
from him.
man.
I'm just
But
bro,
if
saying,
he
his
wouldn't have
stretch was
retired in
wild.
2015, he probably
yo,
would
like
have,
even
bro.
during his stretch, right? Even during his stretch with his crazy numbers, which he had crazy numbers. Nobody,
Wow. We dipping into the verses. Like, come on. We gotta finish the list because
okay.
Megatron is on
Yeah,
the
good
verses.
point.
Like,
Good point.
oh, sure, she right about that.
so who we got at 17? Who we got at
Megatron.
So did
16?
we
Oh,
put
who?
Thomas in?
Megatron.
Okay, yeah.
I thought it was Megatron. You said.
Joe Thomas
We've
16.
been back and forth between
Yeah.
Man,
Thomas and
Megatron is
Megatron.
So
16,
who we
Joe
want to
Thomas
put in
17.
this,
Everybody
man?
don't gotta agree with me, but that's my vote.
That's what I would
No,
have
I
say
said.
no.
agree
This
with
is my
that.
No,
thing
brother.
though. If we're not gonna pull guys like AB or these other guys in, let's just use off the list because it's
Well,
like
that's what we doing. We're
I
not
feel
pulling
like if we
nobody
Yeah,
was
Yeah,
we
else
really
in.
weren't
only
having
we
on
a
the
weren't
list.
adding
conversation,
Only on
we
the
nobody
should
list.
be
in.
able to fight for AB.
We just
Only on the
That's my
list.
We
vote.
should be able to fight for
Only on the
AB, but
list.
fuck
Only
it.
on
Yeah.
the list.
So who at 18?
Who was the names that was given?
I'm sorry. Who's after 15?
Megatron and then Joe Thomas.
I'm fine with that.
That feels
So
like
then
such a
you
slight to
still
that
got
nigga.
AP and Julius Peppers
I
and
think Adrian Peterson got to be 18, man.
Darrell Reeves.
I
I'm
think
not mad
AP
at I'm
over
not mad at
Reeves.
AP going
I'm
The
taking
18.
fact that
AP
y'all
over
moved
Reeves.
AP down a spot is disgusting, but whatever.
I'm
I
not mad
take
at
AP
AP
Oh,
over
the
going
Joe
Reeves.
18.
Thomas on the list.
Yeah, Joe Thomas on the
Like he's on
list.
the original
Yeah, he
list.
on the original list.
Dang, what did he got him? What they got him at?
He was at 17 on the original list. He's 18 on ours. So it ain't that big of a
Oh,
damn
So it
movement.
I
ain't.
mean,
Yeah,
he
it
right
ain't that
there. He
big.
right there. He be
And
all
y'all
right.
niggas still don't got Darrell Reeves
I
up there.
mean, you
Y'all
could
niggas
leave
is
shit. You could
crazy.
leave AP at 18 if you want. I mean, we could put him at
Yeah.
18. I don't care.
oh no, Joe Thomas. I see the he was at 12. Oh, he
Yeah,
done
he dropped
dropped.
to like
Okay.
17. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's a slight. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. Would y'all
That's
give
low
Joe
key is a
Thomas
slight.
or Zach Martin? Isn't the tackle spot a little more important?
Right. It because y'all put Zach. Hold on, y'all jump Zach Martin to the
Yeah,
top
that
10,
was
but
that
Joe
was
Thomas
definitely
still
my
number
argument
two.
for sure. And I'm I'm
Zach
and I'm
Martin
stand
top 10.
I'm
Because a
standing
Ooh.
on that.
tackle's
I'm
more
standing on
important
that.
than a guard.
I like Zach Martin, but my
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
God,
standing
know
on that.
that.
And yo, look, and that same argument I
Well,
made
well,
earlier,
y'all
Philly.
can really switch it if y'all want to put Zach Martin at 17.
That's
man,
He's
Joe
not going
Thomas
at
crazy.
over Zach
17. That's
That's
Martin,
I think,
dumb.
respectfully,
crazy,
bro.
yeah,
bro.
Hell no.
Joe
Respectfully,
Thomas. I'm
yeah,
going
Joe,
Joe
That's
Joe
Thomas.
Thomas over Zach
crazy.
Martin,
Zach
respectfully,
Martin,
bro.
Zach Martin, y'all sound
To
I,
me,
crazy.
I
Zach
bro,
Martin
think,
on the
look, to
list,
me
but I'm just
that's
saying Joe
crazy, bro.
Thomas
To
is
me,
Zach
that
better,
is
Martin is
bro.
him,
crazy.
dog.
And I use
what's
the
more
same
Zach
important.
criteria
Martin
we
not better
just
than Joe
used with
Thomas,
Joe
dog.
Thomas. Is there another guard you put in the last at least 10 years or whatever the case may be? Is there another guard you putting over Joe Thomas? I mean, Zach Martin. I don't have
Nope.
another guard to put him over. You can't say Marshall Yonder. I'm not saying Marshall Yonder.
No.
Nope.
I'm not saying Logan Mankins.
Nah, I give him the edge
Nope.
over
I'm
Mm.
Marshall
I'm not
Marshall
saying Jari
Yonder.
Evans.
Nope.
What about Brandon Brooks?
No.
Nope.
Mm, okay.
Hell
Nah.
no.
He was
I
nice to
think the only
defend
person
Philly.
that I even
Man, give
have
me Joe Thuney. Nah, I'm playing.
a slight
Joe,
argument would
Joe.
probably be, I mean, and he a center is Jason Kelsey,
Mhm.
but I still
I
wouldn't
mean,
put
even if you want to
But
go,
him over
even if you
Zach
want to
Martin.
go further, the only other niggas I would say as like guards, if you talking about the whole 25 years, I guess, is niggas like what's the nigga name? Allen. I can't never say his last name. It start with an F, like
Alan Faneca?
Oh,
Faneca,
Alan Faneca for
Faneca.
the
Yeah, yeah,
Jets.
Faneca,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
and the
Alan
Steelers.
Faneca.
yeah, like
Or,
fucking what's
not
this nigga that played for Seattle? I think he played with Walter
okay.
Jones. Because niggas is
Oh,
telling me
yeah,
Sean
yeah,
Alexander
I know
didn't
what
deserve
you're
his
talking about.
MVP because of these two niggas.
It
And
was
I,
a white boy. It was a white nigga, right?
yeah, I think so.
I want to say, was it Steve Hudson? Or was it Steve wasn't there?
Some
Steve,
shit like that.
Steve
Yo, most
Hutchinson
Some
played for
shit
linemen
the
are
like that.
Vikings.
white. That
'90.
ain't no distinctive
He was
Yeah.
in
character.
the,
Tell him, Miss Gina.
But
I
that's
mean,
what I'm
only
saying.
yeah,
Like that's what I'm
no,
saying.
no,
Like
no.
that'd be
like
the
your
only
Larry
argument.
Allens or
Steve
your
Larry
Bruce
Hudson.
Greens
Allen,
and stuff like
facts.
that. I
That'd be the
wouldn't
only
put them.
argument.
Yeah, I put them guys over him, but that's about
That'd be
it.
it.
It's not many.
Hey, Vinny,
Yeah, I'm
Vinny.
putting
You're
Larry
talking about
Allen
Steve
over Zach
Hutchinson.
Martin for sure.
You're talking about
Okay,
Steve
so who at
Hutchinson, and
18?
he's in the
I
Hall of
mean
Fame.
19.
You get Reeves. This could be a spot Reeves could
You
possibly
putting
go in.
Reeves, and
Reeves,
then you got
Reeves,
you got Julius Pepper's name still out there.
Yeah,
Oh
Pepper.
shit.
I go Pep.
I'm
I'm
going
probably
Peppers
going
then.
I'm
Peppers
going
over
Pepper. Yeah.
Reeves. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold you.
I'm going Peppers.
Reeves. Well, yeah, I would. I mean, Reeves
I
catapulted
just
us
want to
to a
throw
Super
I just
Bowl.
want to throw out
It's
there
just
that Travis
19.
Kelsey is still only at 25, man.
Nigga,
God
so
I
damn.
mean, yeah,
that's
he is
another
too.
nigga
I'm
that
just
was considered
saying.
one of the best of his position. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like
He's
how we going like
Wait, who you
second
say?
best
Who you
tight end
say?
on
Ash?
the list.
I said Travis Kelsey is still really
Um,
I
low
put
at
him before.
25.
I'll
Move
put
my
him
nigga up,
before
man.
Travis Kelsey
No.
should be
TJ Watt.
higher. He
If
That's
I
right,
gotta
they
be
Dave.
said
honest,
he ain't
Okay,
better
can
we
than
That's
gonna
right,
put him
I
Dave.
at
ask
Aren't we on
can
we
we
gonna
can
put
I
him
say
18?
at
something?
we
Chiefs
gonna put
fans
him
Can I
at
said
say
he ain't
something?
better
24.
than
Can
Tony
Can we
G.
all
yeah.
agree?
Hey,
Can we all
Holly,
agree
we
Watch
at
the
that?
the
Can we
18,
rate
right,
conversation. The
Holly?
IMDb?
conversation will.
Hold on for a second. Can we all agree that it's either between T.J. Watt or Lamar Jackson that's gonna be at 25?
Yeah, we can agree that. We can
Yeah,
TJ
I
definitely
can
Watt
agree
do
gonna
to
be
that.
that.
at
I
25
can
for
agree with
sure.
Yeah,
that.
TJ
TJ
Watt
If
at
he
Watt
don't
25.
probably
show
be
It's
up in
been
the
them
24.
two is
playoffs.
TJ.
Yeah, TJ
Yeah,
Watt will probably
I'm
be
putting Lamar
25.
at
Lamar's
25.
definitely
Well,
over
so at least
TJ.
put that there, Holly. We
And
got
Lamar,
TJ at
Lamar will
No,
25.
probably
Lock
I
in that
got that.
25.
I need number 19 and 20, please.
Lamar will probably be 24.
Yeah,
Watt will probably
yeah,
be
we can lock
25.
that.
Man, 19
Okay.
put
All
Trav,
right,
Can I get
man.
19 and
19
20.
and 20, please?
I don't think Miles Garrett should be up that high.
He
I
shouldn't
mean,
be. He should be
That
near
Miles
the
needs to
that
bottom.
be
that's
22.
fine, but can I get 19 and 20, please?
Right, he's at 20 on the
Yeah,
regular
but
list. That's why I'm
No,
Like,
we
let's
didn't
move
name him
him.
yet. We didn't name him yet. Is
Walter
what I'm saying.
Jones.
As you
Who
putting
the fuck is
Miles in
Walter
there
Walter
too.
Jones?
Jones was the tackle
Hell no, Mel's are
for
like
Seattle
2020.
Seahawks. Hall of Famer. He was nice in Seattle. Him and Steve Hutchinson were running shit in Seattle.
Who's left?
Walter Jones is who I said I would put it
Well,
to.
you remember we were doing Bob. We were doing like three names at a time, like
Yeah.
Oh,
three
okay.
names. So
So
the
wasn't it?
names that
Okay,
were
but I'm saying out of
left
those
are
people, name
Julius
who's left.
Peppers and
You said
fucking
So
Ladainian Tomlinson.
so you put no no
and who?
no. He got moved
Not
up, right?
Ladainian.
You
Darrell
meant
Revis.
Darrell Reeves.
Oh,
Oh, right, Revis.
so
Okay.
we got don't we have Megatron at 16 and Joe Thomas at 17, right, Holly?
Yes.
Yes, on my stinky list.
So 18,
She's
19,
so petty.
20.
She's so petty.
I mean,
Maybe
she
Darrell
called it
at
that.
Chiefs
No,
so
May-
you
petty.
called it that.
You
Maybe
just
maybe
Not
sanctioned
not
it.
Darrell.
forget.
You just sanctioned it.
No, I'm going
Maybe
by what you
Darrell.
said.
Maybe Darrell at 18.
Man,
Maybe
Kelsey at
Kelsey.
18,
I
man.
would.
I
I
Or
would
would
put
Pep.
take
Kelsey. I
Y'all
would
Kel-
like
put
Kelsey
Kelsey
at
Pepper?
over
18,
Darrell
man.
Reeves. Yeah, I would put
Yeah,
Kelsey over
Kelsey
Darrell
at
Reeves.
18 makes a good call.
I'm fine with Kelsey going at 18.
Well,
I'm fine
yo,
with it.
y'all had AP at 18.
Oh
Oh shit.
shit, no, he ain't going over Andrew Peterson.
So
Hell
this
no.
is 19 and 20.
Hey, watch
Hell
your
no.
mouth. Watch your mouth. Evans. Calm
My
down.
bad,
Okay,
my bad. I respect
19,
Kelsey, but I
19
ain't
Okay.
putting him
Kelsey,
over Adrian
19
Peterson.
Kelsey.
Hell no.
We're gonna go 19 Kelsey, then you might as well if we're gonna put him at 18.
Ah man, you got Chiefs fans say he ain't even better than Tony, man.
Hey,
Well,
this nigga
Tony not
Tony.
on
Okay.
his list,
Right?
You
bro.
do got some Chiefs fans that don't like him over
Okay, but
Tony
he's
though.
not. I mean,
So we
Hey,
putting
but Trav
Kelsey,
performed better though.
or we putting Julius, or we putting
Tony.
hmm?
Huh?
Hey,
Respect Tony
y'all,
G, DG.
He's not on
y'all
the
fans
list.
Well,
been
let
Hey,
me
saying
ask y'all a
that.
question.
That's why I
I
was
got a
asking.
question.
stay focused.
Do
Stay
y'all
focused.
think it
Stay
makes
focused.
any difference? Well, no, because number two would just cut that out. That's okay.
All right.
Um,
Number
Man,
18
that
should
nigga, he
be
left
Travis.
us,
Number
bro.
18 should be Travis Kelsey.
okay. So we
Right.
said, wait, you taking
Number
eight?
ni-
Well,
Wait, you said,
18
whoa,
is
whoa, wait,
18.
wait, wait.
I'm
no,
sorry.
AP got to
We
be
got
18.
AP
No,
at 18.
my apologies.
Okay.
Kelsey should be at 19.
That's cool.
Pepper should be at 20.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, well, hold on.
And then the
Okay.
other boy,
That's
Revis,
it.
at
Reaver
21.
should be 21.
21. That's straight.
I'm cool with that.
Damn, that island went
Well,
all the way down, huh?
do you think Walter Jones is at 22 then?
That island went down, down.
Damn.
You keeping Walter
I,
Jones at 22 or
I
moving?
would keep Walter Jones at 22.
It sounds like you talking with your hand over your mouth, Philly. I hear what you're
No, it's
saying.
because I don't have no fucking. Hey, kid, why are we barking?
Okay.
That's it.
Kid
It's
Well,
or the
look,
dog.
the
Man,
dog.
that is not a
You
human.
finished with the water?
uh-huh.
And then Walter Jones at 22. Damn, he right
There you
back where he
go.
So
was.
that just leaves that. Then
Yeah,
that leaves
let me get
Miles
in
Garrett
on
at
this.
23, right?
Yep.
No, I would put Lamar,
I'll put
Miles,
Lamar at 23.
Yeah,
and then
Lamar over them two for
Lamar,
sure.
Yeah.
Miles, and then
TJ
TJ.
Watt.
TJ.
TJ Watt
Yep,
at
I like
25.
that with her.
I like that. That's fair. That's
Good,
fair.
good list.
How the hell you
Good.
know you weren't
Okay.
here? Somebody some
No,
good
I'm talking
All
about for that
right.
part.
We made it. Nigga, we made it.
Oh, listen, I had already said in the group chat I was leaving. Well, I'm not gonna go through all this with y'all.
Ooh, that was tough. That was a toughie. Okay.
I ain't gonna
So
lie,
can we get the
listen, I got something else. Not this time. Hell no, not right now. But don't worry about it. Next time it'll be a
give
wheel
us the
spinning.
full sports, send it to me too because I'm gonna post it on our page, but
All right.
give us the full sports after dark list.
All right, give me a second. I'll make sure I
Oh
switch this
hell no,
up.
you gotta mute your mic. Tell that dog, come on now.
Shut that
Yeah, I'm
damn
about to
dog
Disrespectful.
send him
up.
out the room.
Chico,
Chico, no.
Go
I
over
know.
there,
I know
man.
you
You
had a
doing? You
dog,
doing?
Silu.
Bruh.
Go over there, Holmes.
run.
No,
Who dog
Run.
is
Chico, go
that?
over there. Chico, get the fuck out of here.
run, Chico, run.
Chico,
Get off my roof. Get off my
If I
roof.
get into it with
Chico,
them,
go bite his ass.
I
Go bite
got
his ass,
live here,
Holmes.
you don't.
Go bite his ass.
He said bite it then. Yeah, that wasn't in the movie.
Get the over here, Holmes.
Get Chico, go bite.
Hey, what you do to my dog, Holmes? All right, go ahead,
Nothing.
Hollywood.
Okay, anyway.
Nothing.
Bruh, uh, okay, I will go to you, Steve, Peter, then Steve after this. So, number one, Tom Brady. Number two, Patrick Mahomes. Number three, Aaron Donald. Number four is Peyton Manning. Number five is J.J. Watt. Number six is Ed Reed. Number seven is Zach Martin. Damn, he jumped up high as hell. I ain't mad at it
Yes,
though.
sir.
Number eight is Ray Lewis. Number nine is Terrell Owens. Number 10 is Randy Moss. Number 11 is Aaron Rodgers. Number 12 is LaDainian Thomason. Number 13 is Rob Gronkowski. Number 14 is Luke Kuechly. Number 15 is Drew Brees. Number 16 is Calvin Johnson. Number 17 is Joe Thomas. Number 18 is Adrian Peterson. Number 19 is Travis Kelsey. Number 20 is Julius Peppers. That island went all the way down to 21. That is crazy. Walter Jones is at 22. Lamar Jackson is at 23. 24 is Miles Garrett. 25 is TJ Watt.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
TJ
lie.
Watt.
It's a few
Zach
names that
Martin's
could have been moved,
insane.
but I'm standing on Zach Martin.
Zach Martin's insane.
I'm standing on Zach. You can't name a better guard.
You can't
I ain't
though.
gonna lie. And then
You really
somebody
can't
said
name
TJ
a you
Watt ain't
can't
never
name a
won
better
And then
guard.
when
since
you
twenty-five.
and if niggas gonna talk about the importance of a position for tackle, cool.
Tackle,
Talk
right. Joe
talk about
Thomas.
talk about the importance to Zach Martin for that O line.
I would like to
He's a Philly
propose.
fan.
I'm
Listen,
a Giants fan.
I'm just saying
The
I,
NFC
I,
beef.
I
they
would
kind of weird over in Philly.
I
I'm
would
like,
I would like to propose something, and this is only a one time. Um, somebody on this list ain't did shit in 25 years,
let me try to figure it
and
out.
it would be that nigga
Mm.
at number 25.
Oh.
Said
Oh, you just
25
have to
years is
slice him
crazy.
out.
He
Period.
ain't won a playoff game, and I love TJ Watt. So I would like to propose that we remove him from this list and put somebody at 25.
Wait, nah, what?
Mm.
I
No,
agree
because now
with you.
you're gonna open the
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
floodgates
no,
for
can't
no,
other
you
no,
people.
can't do
no,
that. You
no.
can't
Yeah,
Somebody is close or equal to him that goes at 25.
nah, you can't do that because then
I agree
everybody
with
gonna
you.
want to
Then we're
everybody
gonna
gonna
start
want to grab
replacing
mad mad
everybody.
Everybody,
people
yeah,
to do that
everybody else
shit
gonna
with
get
no.
replaced. Yeah,
And he's
Keep
everybody
him
else
a
where
gonna
he
get
and
at.
he
replaced.
and
Who
wait,
you
did you
talking
say
about? Who
Miles
you talking
Garrett
about
is
though,
on this
Hollywood?
list?
Who you talking about
Yeah,
Who
he
what
is
the
on
what
Garrett
there.
the
could be
fuck did
replaced for
Miles
sure.
Garrett win? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
He
that's what people
he
gonna
Definitely.
he
do.
won
No,
a
that's
playoff
true.
game.
Hey,
Miles
Hollywood, who
Garrett
you
could be
talking about?
Hey,
replaced
Is
for
I
I
Miles
mean,
sure.
say,
what
Both
hey,
of them
hey,
niggas be
I
didn't
going
say
goat.
Miles Garrett win games single handedly a
what
couple
didn't Zach
seasons ago.
Martin
Okay,
win?
you could
Like,
probably say the same shit about TJ Watt. They both got defensive player of the years. They both all pros. They haven't won shit.
Somebody
and
ask
neither
somebody
is
that.
Zach
Yeah,
Martin.
that's a fact.
Hollywood? Who you was gonna put on the list?
I don't know.
That's the
Shit.
problem. See, and then
Shit.
everybody and
He
their mother
got
gonna want to bring niggas up.
No.
Coach B
hey,
about to bring up
hey,
Don't
Antonio
do it.
Gates.
Don't do it.
Like
listen,
Yeah, I was gonna say
See Lou, some goddamn
what?
body.
I already
Anybody but
fought for
that
your boy
nigga.
Ladainian Tomlinson when niggas was trying to bring up Adrian Peterson. Coach B, it's
Y'all
no
ain't,
need, man.
What's up?
y'all ain't have Jared Allen on the list, huh?
No,
Nah.
Oh,
he
okay.
wasn't
No.
No,
on the
we
list.
put we did the list that they put together. We just redid it.
I'm
Yeah.
going
Oh,
by
Re
the, I'm
okay.
arrange
I
going
it.
got you.
Yeah, we rearranged the players that they had.
I'm
Right.
going by
So Zach
hands.
Martin's
What's
in
up,
there.
Peter?
So
Your hand was up before we get to anything else. What's up?
Hey, can y'all hear me? Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Yep. Sorry. How's everybody
On the
doing?
high line, on the
Me,
high
brother.
line.
What's good? What's good? This was a great conversation. I'm not gonna lie. I applaud you guys for putting this together. This is definitely not an easy thing to do, especially that 25 years
Shout out to
and
our ambassador Hollywood.
yeah, putting it all together and putting a list like that is really, really tough the thing to do, especially that all these are great players. Can- Well, this is why I try to avoid looking at rankings because I just don't want to devalue one player to another just because of the situation thing.
You breaking up.
But oh, can you hear me? Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all good?
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, this was I think it was a pretty solid list which y'all put together. I think probably my only couple feedbacks is one, I think Darrell Rivas should be higher. Um I think I think with Darrell Reeves from a standpoint where Darrell Reeves was arguably one of the best cornerback at that time, just for the way that he was literally a shutdown corner that no one would have thrown into his side. And if you go even line up to his best receivers, he will hold the best receivers at that time to under 35 yards. That really says something about a cornerback, and not just from a statistical standpoint, but just look at the wide receivers that goes one on one against him. And I just hold the conversation about Calvin Johnson, and I just remember that game when, and I even spoke to, and I personally had the pleasure of speaking to Darrell Revis about it when I was covering the Hall of Fame at the time. When I asked him who was the toughest wide receiver he went up against, and it was Calvin Johnson, not just for his size, but what he did with his size and his speed and everything, and he still hold him to 13 yards. So I think that just says a lot about Darrell Reeves and what his caliber. I think he should be somewhere in that top 10 range, but that's just me. And my other feedback is I saw I heard the conversation about the offensive line not getting enough love or not getting enough love for being overshadowed. And I think that's really a good fair assessment because they don't get the level of respect because they're the trenches and they paved the way. And with that being said, I think Walter Jones should at least be somewhere in that top 10 as well. And I would probably put him over Zach Martin because Walter Jones was, if I don't think people even remember about Walter Jones at left tackle, not just because it's a premium position, but his impact as a run blocker was definitely shown for because of all the 1,000 yard rushers that came from with Walter Jones at the offensive line. Like Ricky Waters was the 1,000 yard rusher because of Walter Jones. Sean Alexander broke the NFL record because he ran behind Walter Jones. John Madden himself said he was the best, not only best offensive lineman, but he was actually the best player at that time. So I think Walter Jones should be higher, or at least be the best offensive lineman taken, just because of what he accomplished at for the Seattle Seahawks throughout his career there. So, and I think that, and it's kind of hard to evaluate offensive line in general because they don't have the stat. But I think you just kind of have to either watch him or just got to go just look at what he accomplished or the accolades or what the offensive line had produced because of the offensive line.
Yeah, I was about to say
That was,
because he's not the only one that was on that offensive line that was going crazy at
Yeah,
that
Steve
time, especially
Hutchinson was
somebody like
15.
Steve Hutchinson, who you could even say
right.
had it, whether it's one more or not, he had one more All Pro, right? And whether we talking about watching the game or whatever the case may be, yes, Sean Alexander broke those records. Ricky Waters had great years, but it wasn't just because of Walter Jones. And however you want to put it, yes, that was more of a running error than it is today. Left tackles get paid for pass blocking. Left tackles get heralded for pass blocking.
Facts.
That's why Joe Thomas should be the number one lineman
That's
for
why I
me.
said Joe
So
Thomas. I mean,
I got a
I mean, I don't think that's crazy, but I still got Zach Martin over.
so I got a question, right? So
Well, hurry up, because Steve had his hand up
oh
before
my
you
bad.
got your
Go
question.
ahead, Steve. My bad.
What you
All
got,
right.
Steve?
Steve,
Paige and Steven.
I guess not.
Go ahead, Weaves.
So I got a question, right? So was it is it the dominant historical season that kind of like catapult Revis, I mean, I'm not gonna argue that he's a top 25 player, but what catapults him over Champ Bailey from the career that he
Chad
had?
Bailey ain't on this list.
Yeah, I know what I'm
I don't
saying.
think I
Revis
don't
I'm
think
Island.
anything catapults him over
yeah, but
Champ
Nah,
is
Bailey.
it
but
the
but
No.
that but
dominant?
that
Is
but
it the
that's but yeah,
dominant
you
historical one, the one dominant historical season?
you
Because I mean, I
right.
but
love
that's
You're
Revis.
right, Wizard Kelly, because even like to say as a younger nigga, right? Like that's what all my friends and family members or whatever the case may be that was around my age, that is what he's heralded for. Revis Island, the one year
Gotcha.
that people were talking about, it's almost
I
viewed
mean,
as if
because Champ
that
was
was his entire career.
at one point, Champ was
Champ
one on
Champ
one, dog.
entire career was
It
crazy.
was
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
That
And
that but that's
he
what I'm
was a
saying.
ball hawk and a lockdown, a
But I don't
shutdown
but see
corner.
this is my problem with these
Those came like
conversations.
a dime a dozen, like once in a generation. You either had a guy that was a shutdown or either a ball hawk. He was both. You know what I'm
But this is
saying?
my
So
problem with these conversations is like I'm not
Hello?
I like I'm not trying to say it because I love Darrell Reeves when I was younger, but like
Hello?
that nigga's like that's what it is, man. Like, it's the Reeves
yeah,
Island shit, and it's like the whole portion of people making it seem like that's his entire career. Like he still has that Tampa stinker, whether it was about him
yeah,
playing zone
yeah.
coverage or man coverage, whatever, whichever one it was, right?
I
But
mean, I'm not gonna argue with that because he helped catapult us to a Super
right, but
Bowl.
it
Like
but
we
this
was
is
in
what
a
I'm
drought for
saying.
10
Like it be
years.
feeling
We
like
signed him and immediately won
it
one.
be feeling like you
So
slighting players in this sense, which I know that's not what we doing, but that's what it feel like.
He was
yeah,
trying
but I
to
mean,
get rid of
he had a dominant 3 year stretch where he was a first team All Pro 3 years. Champ had the same thing from what '06 to the '09. I mean,
I'm
I think it
taking
was like
Champ Bailey
'05
over
to
Revis all
to
any
'08.
day of the week.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? 52
clearly.
interceptions,
Any day of the
100
week.
he got the most Pro Bowls. I mean, which I know Pro Bowls don't mean shit now, but he got the most Pro Bowls for a cornerback. That's probably never get, I don't think a
Didn't
cornerback
Charles
gonna ever
Oakley
get
I,
that
have the
I
again.
will
Darrell
say at that
12
time,
Reeves?
Pro Bowl selection.
Pro Bowls
Yeah,
mattered
it
at
meant a
that time.
lot back
Was
then.
at
Back
that
then.
time they meant something.
But now it's about all pros.
Yeah,
I
now it's
mean,
about
50. Yeah,
popularity
yeah,
with
yeah.
Pro Bowls now.
And he actually got more All Pros than Darrell, but Reeves wasn't. He wasn't second none when he was in his prime. So
Champ had 10 picks in one season, dog, and
yeah,
it
that's
wasn't
what I'm
like he was
saying.
giving up. Like he was, bruh.
12 Pro Bowls, five All Pros, fucking
Oh, it's the
180.
nickname. It's the nickname, dog. It's the
he
nickname. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
he the reason why
Yeah,
Champ
it's
Bailey my
literally
181
favorite
what it
number, bro.
is.
passes defended, man. That's
No,
crazy.
Yeah,
Champ
it's
is one of my
literally
203.
favorites.
203.
literally that.
That's a record.
That's
Give
why
me Charles
24. That's where
Woodson
24 come
over
from, bro. He was my. That's
Hello?
why 24 my favorite
you heard
number.
me?
Cause him. You who?
Charles
Hello?
Woodson.
I mean Woodson. I'm not arguing Woodson either. Woodson is over Reeves too. I'm
Yeah,
not
the hell
arguing
up
that.
there.
Yeah, I ain't arguing that. For me, if top three, however you want it, I mean, of course, Dion is one, and between Woodson and Bailey, whatever one you choose, I'm not arguing it.
Yeah.
But you know, what I mean, whatever you prefer.
Hey, Steve is back now.
What's up, Steve?
Hey, how you doing?
We good. What's up?
On them,
Oh
brother.
Welcome to
man,
Sports After Dark,
sorry.
brother.
New to this, didn't get you at first. Hey, I first of all got to give a shout out to Cordell Stewart, Byron Leftwich, Charlie Batch.
What?
Okay, yeah.
Huh?
I'm not talking about now.
Who?
I'm talking about in the past. But now
Me,
you're forgetting Troy
Me too.
Polamalu.
Charlie
Troy
Batch was mid. I ain't
Polamalu.
gonna hold you.
This is Steelers space or something?
It is now.
Yeah, he gotta be a Steelers
He
Charlie
fan.
finna get
Batch
my
is
guy
ass.
slandered, dog. He finna get my guy torched.
Like Cordell Stewart was cool, but
No,
Charlie
no, no,
Batch.
no.
Boy, you said
Troy
Charlie Batch.
Polamalu. I
He
just
finna
wanted
get my
to.
guy torched.
That's the
Hey,
reason why
Steven, you
Art
might you
Rooney.
might throw Tommy Maddox in there too. If
Oh
No,
you
no,
no, no,
Troy
no, no, no,
Polamalu.
no. I
Troy
was giving a
Polamalu. What?
special shout out to players of the past that
Troy
paved the
Polamalu.
way.
What?
That paved the way. Let's just put it that way.
No,
Charlie
but
Batch?
what are you talking about, Troy Polamalu? What about
Oh,
Troy
Troy
Polamalu?
Polamalu, the best safety ever to play the game.
Huh?
You
Told you, finna
drunk,
get him
ain't
Huh?
you?
torched.
All right,
yeah,
calm
but
Finna
you
get
down.
him
got people,
Calm,
torched.
calm,
you
calm
got
down.
people that feel that way. But I don't think he was
Go to
Not
better
even
sleep,
than.
old
the
man.
best.
He
I mean,
wasn't.
in his era,
He
he
might
was.
not
But
be better than Brian Westbrook.
Who the
who?
fuck is Brian?
He
I
meant
mean, not
Dawkins. He
Brian
meant
Westbrook,
Dawkins. He
Troy
but
meant
I meant
Dawkins.
Brian
Polamalu?
He
Dawkins.
meant Dawkins.
I
He
meant
meant
Brian
Dawkins.
I
Dawkins.
think he meant Brian Dawkins. I think he meant Brian Dawkins.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah,
he's
I
You're
meant
not
Brian
better
serious.
than
Dawkins.
Brian.
Troy
I mean,
He's
y'all know
not
what
better
he's
Polamalu.
than
trying to say.
Brian Dawkins. He's not better than
He
Brian
is.
Dawkins.
He does have a gold jacket.
He's not better than. So does Brian
Brian
Dawkins.
Dawkins has a gold jacket too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Brian Dawkins was like
Me and
that
Brian
too.
How
Dawkins
many
was
rings
something
does
Steve,
else.
Steve,
Dolphins
you
have?
up? You up there
I
starting
feel like
shit,
we
Steve?
had
And
it.
that's
Yeah.
more comparable than bringing him up
That's
I
with
the
feel
only
like
AJ
we
thing you
had
can
Green.
this
say.
conversation a
That's
couple
the only
months
thing
ago
you
in
can
another
say is the
space
ring.
about who was better between the two.
I
Hey,
mean, yeah,
And I
that's the
think
only thing you
Brian
can go to
Dawkins
is team
was,
accomplishments. That's
yeah,
crazy.
right.
ultimately
Team
the guy that
accomplishments
was
for the
better.
players.
Yeah, Dawkins was really one of them. No disrespect to Troy Polamalu though. No
No, it
disrespect to
does
Troy
sound like
No,
Polamalu.
not at all.
disrespect for
But
No,
sure.
it's not
it's not
disrespect.
with them Dawkins.
It does sound
Saying
like it.
Dawkins was
I
average
mean,
It
is
does
those
sound like.
those
I'm not gonna
they
lie.
can
It
have
does
an
sound like it.
argument. Those two can have an argument for who's better.
You know,
Like that's I don't
Heinz
think that's
Ward is
disrespectful.
a good one too, and Ben
Hmm?
Roethlisberger. They all have rings,
Yo,
and
can
we're
we
all
move
forgetting
on
them.
to the
All
task
right, here.
tonight? The
All right.
the wide
Let's
receiver
tell
era.
Steven and Steeler. Let's
The
move
Hold,
on.
truth
Hey,
hold,
hurts.
Gina
hold
don't
on,
want to hear about
guys.
no Steelers.
Truth
Yeah,
hurts.
Steeler.
Hold to the
Steven,
NFC
calm your
North,
ass
man.
down.
Can we
Truth
move on?
hurts. It does.
And
I
Steven,
agree.
you can go ahead and unfollow me too, bro. I checked your timeline. I ain't following you back, my brother. So you can go ahead and unfollow me.
No,
Can we move on, please?
I know. I know it's unpopular. So sorry,
And well, just a quick
but thank
reminder:
you for the time. Seriously, thank you for the time. I
the only
enjoy the
thing
show.
Troy Polamalu has over Brian Dawkins
Appreciate you,
is
Steven.
rings,
Appreciate you
not
coming
We
up
we
just
and
team
talking with us,
we
brother.
moved. We
Hey,
moved on.
thank
Y'all
So
are
we
you.
good.
disgusting.
All right. Shut up. This is my show. Y'all don't tell me when to move on and when not to move on. Be quiet. Not you, DJ. That's my DJ. You hear me? Anybody else? Shut your mouths.
Shit, him
No,
too.
you don't tell my DJ to shut up. I don't tell your half to shut up.
That's fighting words.
Let's fight then, nigga. What the fuck?
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
pick,
That's
pick,
that's
shoot your
slash your
gun.
tire words.
Shoot your
That's
gun.
that's that's
Anyway,
that's slash your tire words over here.
man, you killing
I'm
niggas'
throwing bricks
tires,
through windows.
bricks.
I'm throwing bricks through windows, baby.
What the hell is wrong with you?
About
You
that one,
fucking Looney
don't.
Tune?
Well, I can't do but so much. I can only throw a slit. Shit, I can't run. You want me to pull up on you? Nah, we can
Hey,
run that after
shoot
the
your
baby.
gun. You hear me? Shoot your gun. Let's get on Call of Duty and shoot the fade. You hear me? Listen. Anyway,
I don't know
the
what that
reason
means.
why we here, we going over wide receivers.
Yeah,
Eras, Gen
yeah.
X, Gen Z, and the
Mm.
millennials. It's a millennial that's bum, but we gonna talk about
Oh,
that later.
brother.
You hear me? You know what I'm taking. Give me the new niggas. I don't know which one of them
We got
is.
some questions
Yeah,
surrounding this though,
so
y'all. So it ain't
let's
just
talk
yeah.
about
Holly
it.
got you.
First question, and please do not come off of mute until I get the question all the way out. Let me find it.
Let me put the what's that graphic? Let me put the graphic back
I
up
put it
here
up there. Oh, you gonna re-put it?
in the jumbo because it's a few slides back. No,
I mean, it is. You
Yeah,
can go ahead.
please.
You can go ahead.
yeah. Let's put it back. I'll put it back up there.
All
Okay, go
right.
ahead. My bad.
First question. Let me find it. Give me a second. Y'all talk so goddamn much in this damn chat. Holy fuck. Never mind. I got it.
Holly, I got a question, please. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, why not?
So I know who people are, but just in case people don't recognize some some of the faces on there? You gonna identify who the players are under each thing? Some people may not know who
So
each face is.
okay, so Generation X. Oh, that's the Generation X. Shout out to the WWE. Anyway, we're talking about the full era, not just the three that's up here. So we got T.O. And honestly, I feel like T.O. belong. Anyway, so you got T.O., you got Jerry, you got Randy. And then in Millennials, you got Megatron, AB. And then in Gen Z, you got Jettis, Chase, and Tariq Hill. Tariq
You
Hill.
forgot
These
Julio.
are the people that
No, I didn't.
these are all these are the this is the generation
That
that
nigga
these
ass, Miss
receivers
Gina.
are in. It isn't just these three guys. You
So
got to
yeah,
consider
think about the
everybody
full
that's in the
generation
mix.
of wide
Correct.
receivers in that time frame, in that era, right? So first question: which generation has the most all-time greats? And that's
Gen X.
everything into play: accolades, Pro Bowls,
Gen X.
rings.
I would probably say
I'm going with Gen X.
Generation X, right?
Yes, Gen X is the top three receivers of all time, arguably. No matter how you want to like put it, whatever order.
And then I mean also because you
And then
got
you're gonna throw
what
in
you if
Fitzgerald.
you,
All right, where does Fitzgerald go into millennials or Gen X?
probably the
He a
millennials,
millennial.
Millennials.
but like
Yeah.
Marv would be a Gen
Yep.
X. It's like
That's
You
what I
Tory
was
you
going
Holt,
to
got
like
say.
them.
Yeah,
you
you
got
probably need
Ken
to name
Brown.
some more people from
You
each
got
I
one.
ain't
Ken
gonna hold you.
Brown.
Marvin
You
Harrison
got
and
Marv, you
Torrey
got Chris
Holt.
Carter
You
still
got
in
Chris
there. I
Carter,
mean,
right?
look at the
Chris
GOAT
Quentin
numbers
Carter.
he got
Brown.
on
Like
him.
Chris
you got some
Carter.
nasty.
Yeah, Generation X got
Gen
that.
X got it to me. Is all
Hey,
it
Lou,
is.
I ain't gonna lie. Marvin
That
Harrison
sounds like it.
deserves some more love.
Now I
Cause them
think
niggas in the
Oh,
'90s,
for
they was
sure,
cooking,
Before
I
man.
think
Antonio Brown, we had Marvin
I
Harrison.
will say I think
for sure.
that Gen Z will give them the best run for their money. I don't think the millennials got it at all. Personally,
Yeah, I think Gen Z would get them the run for their money for sure.
yeah, I don't
So
think
you
What was
don't
the
think
question again,
nobody?
Holly?
The question is, which generation has the most all-time greats?
Yeah,
Generation
I
X.
Gen X.
I, I would say Gen
Yeah, I would
X.
say
Yeah,
X.
Cause a lot of the niggas you was trying to put in the millennials are in Generation X.
Like who?
Like like T.O. was most of his career was
With
obviously
the
with the millennial, but he started in Generation X
okay,
though.
because
So
I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
thinking maybe he should have been moved down a
yeah. T.O.
tier.
should have been
that's
with
what
the
I'm saying.
to
It was the
millennials,
Yeah,
same
millennials.
I
thing with
feel like he
Marv.
should
Yeah,
be in millennials, but
because
exactly.
he
But if
started. He
he
started
started
to
in X,
take
then
off
X
in the
got it.
millennials.
but
Yeah,
which one was his prime? Like which one was he known for with the
The
millennials?
He
millennials
was
was
in
So
his
his
so I
prime in the
would,
prime.
yeah. He
yeah,
millennials.
so
millennials
I
with the
would
Philly
move
was
him
his
down
prime. Yeah,
then.
Yeah, I would
I'm
move him with
that
the
changes things.
millennials
If we put
for.
T.O., yeah, that changes.
but the rest of them that Lou was naming, like the Marvin Harrison, the Torrey Holtz, and all them,
I
they valid.
I ain't gonna hold you. If you
So
put
we
T.O.
I
said
with
mean,
Larry
me,
Fitzgerald is where?
but to be
Millennials.
honest,
he was a
Marvin
Millennials,
millennial.
Millennial.
Harrison. If you're gonna
Larry,
move
Larry
yeah.
To to
millennials.
Give me the
if
Yeah,
you're gonna
millennials.
Marvin
move
Harrison was there
To
too.
if you're gonna move To millennials, you got to move Marv there
That's
too.
how you got to
Yeah,
You
move
got to
Marv
move
too.
yeah.
He's
Marvin
with the
there too.
2000s. That's what
I
I'm
ain't gonna hold
saying.
you. You might
So
have to
I
move
mean,
Moss there too.
It changes
no,
things.
Martha's already there, and
See, but
With
Yeah,
the
that's the
but
thing. They
it's
millennials,
were all
mostly
they
with.
were in that 96,
He's
97
with the
draft
X, so
class.
that's what I'm saying. Yep.
That's
like
what I'm saying. So I don't
You,
know
s-
how you
Yeah.
if you can move them.
yeah, but so that's my thing. So like, because millennial era is what 90 through what is millennials again? As far as
I
that
thought
time
millennials started
frame,
at what 2000.
nah, millennials earlier than that because I'm a
Well, not like
millennial.
actual birth. We just
Yeah,
divided
Okay,
but
it up
well,
into
let's talk
Yeah.
terms.
about
It's
it in the
Yeah,
just
yeah,
football era.
yeah. Football term, not like real
okay,
term.
got you.
Yeah,
But in a football term, your
football
millennial
terms.
the millennial time frame would be the 90s. Like
Yeah.
it would be during that millennial time frame. So it's like the
Yeah.
90s, and
What?
so
Well,
that's
no,
what I'm
but
Well,
by
that's
saying.
kind of
but
If
that's
by the
you're
kind of
looking at
football,
sketchy with T.O. because he wasn't in
but
his
see the
prime
thing though,
until the
by the football
2000s.
terms, they gave you by the football terms, you got to go by the list of the guys that they put in the millennials, like the
yeah.
top three
So
no,
guys.
Hold on, I got
I
the
know that, but
I
we're
got a graph that showed me like everybody that was in there. So give me a second. I'll pull it up. Go ahead. Keep the
uh,
conversation
Yeah,
going.
because like T.O. he didn't hit his prime until the 2000s.
I mean, but that's. I mean, I just feel like we should leave it to the thing.
That's
'Cause,
we
I mean, that's
confusing. We
true.
got to we got to distinct which
well,
one we
yeah.
want to
I
keep
mean,
them
when
in.
Hollywood put
I
the
think it's
graph in,
more
then
of
we'll
like
see.
I think it's more like when they were drafted more than
Yeah, I should think we
necessarily
should
the
go by where
millennials.
they started.
Yeah, because I don't think it's
Well, if that's
necessarily
the
when their
case,
prime
then
was.
It's
To was
X
drafted
then.
in
Hey
'96.
Lou,
He would
Yeah,
still be a
who was
millennial.
number 86 on your team? I
'86.
think they said
You
Wasn't
mean
86.
that Stokely? Wasn't that
you mean
Stokely?
87?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
You
not
talking
a
about
that's
Reggie?
not a
No,
good
no,
Or
number.
no. Or
Like
it might
Reggie
be
was
88 or
'87.
something. This a nigga in blue.
'88 was
Okay,
Marv.
so
Yeah, Yeah.
So they have.
Yeah.
I'll put it because they got playmaker in with the with the generation
Yeah, I'm about
X.
to say playmakers are part
X.
of Generation
Nigga
X.
Mike Irv, yeah,
Yeah,
he
and that
definitely
would
that
that
Playmakers
one.
are
would make
part of that.
sense. Yeah.
that
And
nigga
Yeah.
shout
ass.
out to MLF football. This is where I got the idea from. Um, just in case. But I want to ask y'all: Do we put who the hell is honorable that? mention in terms? It's Oh, Thomas. Do okay. y'all put I honor? didn't see Do your y'all, mic y'all move. put? I'm sorry. Oh no! Do y'all put? Do we put honorable mention for like Wes Welker in the slot, the white boy slot? Uh,
No, I mean it's not honorable mention. It's
this is
just
just the
I
He's in
air.
mean
So
he
if you look in the
he's in the
it's just
jumbotron,
that
millennial. He's in
era
the
of
you you
millennial
can
receivers,
look
right?
at
category.
those.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
He's in the
Yeah.
millennial.
So just think about like look at all the players like that's in each category, and then think about the receivers that they played against and alongside of, if that helps. see, because I'm thinking like because in terms of categories, who do we look at as like those characters that those type of wide receivers that were like number twos or like wide receiver twos that we kind of forgot? Because there's probably a list.
I mean, that's a good
But
question. There was some great wide
but hold
receiver
on, but
twos.
that doesn't matter.
That's
Yeah,
like
It
They're
Isaiah
doesn't
still
matter.
in the
Wilson,
That
timeline,
Jordan
doesn't
Thomas.
Love.
matter
Definitely.
though. We're looking
They're
at
still in that
timelines as they
time.
Yeah.
played. It doesn't
Yeah,
yeah.
Isaac
matter if
Bruce,
they're
Oh,
wide
okay.
receiver
One
one
or
or
Right. It's
two.
not
I
two.
don't know
about
what
a
Isaac
big
Bruce
timeline
wide
I'm
Arians
on.
number
receiver
ones
one,
were
2, or
Isaac Bruce and
3.
Torrey Holt.
You probably missed that,
Wasn't Hope
Thomas, though. It's
better than him?
all wide receivers that played during that time span, not just the people that on the picture, not just wide ones. It's
Yeah,
all
I know,
wide
I
Whole
know, I
receivers.
know.
timeline, the whole era, the whole era.
So
So
where do we put Julio? Julio
He's a
is in the
millennial.
trash. Um, Hey, what? He's
Damn.
in the
Yeah, he
He
a
a
trash.
millennial.
millennial.
yeah,
yeah,
I I
trash.
said what I
He's a
said.
millennial.
Oh shit.
Real quick. Where do we put Flash Gordon? Who the hell is that? Where do we
Well, the
put Flash?
Talking about
millennial.
Flash
Josh
Gordon
Gordon.
does
Josh
not
Josh
He's a
Gordon.
belong
Gordon.
anything
millennial.
in this
He was
He a
nice
conversation.
for
He
millennial.
had
that little.
That
he
1
Nah,
had
year,
you
he was
can't
special though.
do
No
that,
cap.
Hef.
30 seconds.
He had like a 3 year
yeah,
stretch
he
where
was
he was
nasty.
I
crazy
That
mean,
boy
before he
don't get me
averaged
started.
wrong.
14
He had a
yards
Where
and
is
three-year
like
stretch
12
where he was
games.
crazy, but
okay?
He was the best
That
But
player
that's
he
on
ain't,
that
he
before
ain't
field.
in this
the
conversation,
that
Paulo.
suspensions.
2014 year,
He's
Played on
in,
that
stupid.
field.
You
he has
remember
to be
Josh
in the
Gordon.
conversation though.
He a
Well,
millennial. He a millennial though. We
Yeah,
know.
he
okay,
millennial.
so
Yeah.
is Hopkins millennial? Is D
Yep.
Hop millennial?
Yep. Millennial.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he, or would y'all There's a consider lot of good him
Yeah.
more Z on a like? Would y'all?
Gen Z.
Nah,
Yeah, would he be
he
more
millennial for
Nah,
Z?
D
me.
Hop would be a millennial,
Uh,
I would
He a
think.
millennial. He came in like
What's
2012.
you said you
Roughly.
had a graph, right,
Yeah, I
Hollywood?
put in the jumbotron. Those are the players that they had in the picture. But then now I'm
Oh, okay, I
saying think
see.
about like who they played against, and you know,
Definitely got to
Yeah,
throw Dez and
D
Deshaun
Hop would be a
Jackson in there with the
millennial.
Yeah,
Millennials.
D Hop a millennial.
what about said Ted Ginn
Ted
Millennial.
Ginn.
Millennial.
To
millennial?
do
All right,
what?
now we just naming people.
You just
Yeah,
name motherfuckers.
literally.
I am.
It says
I'm just
that.
Hey,
throwing
Thomas
names.
having
I'm
fun
throwing
Oh,
talking
you
about him,
naming
names.
huh?
people that's not
But
gonna
see,
see
You
and
the
throwing
then
list,
this
darts
is
at
man.
dartboards.
I look. I'm one of those guys. I like to talk about the wide receiver lore. You know, the guys who were there, they were good. What about Steve Smith?
I mean, now that's
Now,
something you
Steve
can
Smith,
say.
I'm
Millennial.
with you
Steve
there.
Smith, you can say. That was a name. That's
You
a
would
What
put
name.
Steve
what
Smith with the
about
Millennials, though.
see. So hold on. This is
Mushan
an
Muhammad?
issue. This
Huh?
is an issue I have
Ah,
with the Gen X thing and putting like To and Marvin there because Playmaker his
He
career
asked.
ended by time To and them was
Yeah,
like
but he nigga was done. Yeah.
Jerry
entering the
Rice
league.
is
Like,
the
yeah,
name.
he was done. And then like even with Jerry Rice, Jerry
Yeah,
Rice played
he
forever.
a baby
Nah,
Jerry
boomer.
Jerry
Rice was
Rice
near
is
the end
What
of
Jerry
his
Rice was playing
career.
till
what
oh
about
03.
Dez Bryant? What about
Jerry,
Dez Bryant?
Jerry Rice
Dez
played
That
Bryant.
forever
Dez
nigga
would go with the
answered.
Millennials.
He's a millennial.
Yeah,
Dez
he's a
is
You
a
go
He's a
millennial.
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 What are we doing?
These all the niggas
Because
that play.
Jerry went from 85 to 2004.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Jerry
Oh
Rice
was
was
getting
near
yeah.
the
wet.
end of
That
his
nigga
career, like
definitely a
when
baby
And
To
boomer.
getting
came in the
1,000
league.
yards on him.
And
Who
put a
was who
thousand
was the
yards up.
dude? Who was the dude that was good for the Patriots? What was his name? He had a last name start with a B. Not Brown. What was the dude
Troy
before
Oh, you
Gronk
talking
got
about
there?
the
there?
Browns?
There.
Brown.
I know actually probably
Troy
Deion
Brown or
Bryant.
Deion Branch?
Oh,
Branch.
Deion Brown.
Branch.
Deion
Troy
Branch.
Bryant.
Brown
Man,
was
you
better
just
than
So
naming
Deion
so
people
we
Branch.
now, man.
so that's what we doing. We just
Well,
throwing
Yeah,
I
can
like
we
dartboard
can we
I
answers.
said I
continue?
like
Can
wide
we
receiver lore. Wide receiver
Yeah,
lore.
Yeah,
Troy
it's
I
right.
Brown
like
We
had a
you
just
know.
the
better
Top
lore
Troy
ain't part of
players.
the
better Troy
conversation.
Top
Brown was
players.
better statistically than Deion Branch was for the Patriots.
You say who?
Wait, what?
So
Troy Brown
I was gonna say you might as well
Oh
start
yeah,
statistically
Dwayne
was
yeah,
better
Sanders.
than Deion Branch
Oh,
for the Patriots.
oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair play.
I'm
Fair
not
point. Fair
arguing
point.
with that.
Yeah, I remember
But yeah,
Troy
so
Brown and
So
what
Now,
was the
which
other
one
boy
had
y'all?
all
What was
the
the other
the
receiver
all
y'all
time
had?
greats? Because I got another question.
Forgot his name. Wizard.
Who you say now?
Who was the number 2 for y'all? With Troy Brown was next to Troy Brown for receiver for the Patriots. What's his name?
That was Glenn.
Yeah, to Glenn. There you go.
Troy, oh no, not Troy.
I think it was Terry Glenn. That was his name.
I
Terry.
still think
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
X is the
Rest in
answer,
peace.
Holly, to your
I was
question.
a big Joey Galloway fan too. I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't
The
gonna hold
Patriots
you.
legend, Joey
Ocho.
Galloway.
If you adding Steve Smith to the
Hey,
millennials and
Ocho
all of
You
that,
Cinco,
I'm gonna
got
have
it.
to go with the millennials. They was bugging.
you definitely gotta put you
Yeah, Mushan
Chad Ocho.
Muhammad too. That's one of the most
Right,
underrated
Yeah.
wide
but her
receivers ever.
question was all time greats. Her
Which
question is
Yeah,
era? Yeah,
all
greats.
which
time
era?
greats.
Yeah, greats.
It's
Yeah,
got to be
Twitter
X,
Can
ain't
I
bro.
it?
can I please throw Muhammad Sanu in there?
Hmm.
All right, anyway,
Who?
so
Anyways,
if
anyways,
we going with all time greats and with the list they got, then I'm going Gen Z. Gen
Gen
X.
X.
I ain't gonna hold
Yeah.
you. I might have
Yeah.
to go
just keep it
millennials.
simple. When they
You
started, go
you gotta
X,
think
man.
about it. You got Anquan Bolden.
Muhammad
You
Sanu.
I
got
was just gonna say
you
Anquan.
got Anquan
Yeah.
Bolden. You got Brandon
Hey, chill. That's
Marshall.
my bro, man. Chill on Sanu.
Yeah, but none of them niggas are better than the niggas in Gen X. Like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
like,
Like you're
but
Who
not
like
ain't?
calling.
like
I
have
love Brandon Marshall, but
have the
we're
thing
not
about it
calling him
is
an all-time
how many of
great.
those guys how many of those guys your name that we're looking at are getting gold jackets?
Most
Because
Steve
of
you
the
can
Smith
niggas
name
is
a
getting
ain't.
the
lot of
gold
guys
jacket.
in that
Most of the
that's
X niggas
getting
getting the jackets.
I like Steve
most
Smith to get a
of
gold
the X
jacket.
dudes are getting.
Exactly.
Who?
I like him too. I don't think he is.
I feel
Who
what
have
you're
you?
saying, Hev, but I don't think he gets one, bro.
Y'all don't think Steve
Who?
Smith make the Hall of Fame?
I
I
thought
don't.
I
No,
thought
I
you
don't
talking
think
about
he gets.
Brandon.
I
no.
don't think
My
he's
fault.
Hall
I
of
don't
Fame,
think he
bro.
gonna get in
I
there,
Hold
hope
on.
he
bro.
does,
Steve,
bro, but
Hold
Steve
I
on.
don't
probably
I'm
gonna get
know
a,
the
one.
way
I'm
they
gonna say
acting
this.
No,
now.
Steve Smith ain't gonna
Reggie
make.
Wayne ain't made a Hall of Fame.
Oh
I
yeah, I'm
don't
about to say
see Steve
Yeah,
Reggie
Smith
Wayne
doing it.
too.
and
Tory,
I
that's
don't
why
I don't
niggas still
see
waiting,
if
bro.
Tori can't get in either. I don't see them
That's
getting
what I'm
in.
That's
saying.
what I'm.
Niggas
Oh
still
yeah,
waiting.
that's true.
Like,
That's
wide
true.
receiver is very log
That's
jam
crazy
Yeah,
for
that
Yeah,
niggas
Torrey
in the
yeah, it's
Hall
too
Holmes
of
is
many
Fame.
not
it's
in the
guys.
Hall
definitely
of Fame
log
yet, and
jam.
neither is Reggie Wayne. That's insane.
That's
He
why it
got a
didn't
lot of
make
Well,
sense
can't
for
touchdowns.
them
say
to
that
only put in
They
all
four
those
people
making
other
last
dudes
year.
they
That
Hey,
didn't
making
make
niggas
sense.
wait, bro.
got all of got
How the
gold
hell did
jackets
Smith
in
got
Gates
a
the
lot
get
of
a
in Gen
first
X.
touchdowns.
ballot? That's freaking
Steve
crazy.
Smith was
Oh,
a
Jason
dog.
Witten?
Don't hold on. Don't Steve Smith got a lot of touchdowns or something? He like tops. He like top something in the
Bro, like
touchdowns,
top 10
bro.
in
Steve,
I
yards.
thought.
Steve
Nah,
Smith.
no, no, no. That
Steve,
who? Jason Witten?
No, you talking about
No,
Steve
Steve Smith.
Smith?
No, Steve
Oh,
Smith.
Steve. Nah, remember he got a triple crown.
He got
He
a
had the
triple
triple
crown, and
crown
I want
year.
to say
He
he
do got
top
a
10 in
triple
Yeah,
yards
triple
crown.
all
crown.
time for real.
Yeah,
I
I feel
think
like
he's
he's
going to
top
eventually
something
get in.
in
I think he's
stats.
going to eventually get in, but who knows when?
I do think Reggie Wayne gets him. I think Reggie Wayne should get him before him
Hey,
though.
Nah,
hey, I know
Steve
y'all.
Smith like top
Your
10
brother,
all time in yards, not
That's what
touchdowns
I'm
though.
saying.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
but Reggie Wayne's
But
top 10 in
Yeah,
yards
Reggie Wayne
too.
is too though.
Yeah. I mean, so what? So is Tori Holt, huh?
Hey, I know y'all.
Yeah, I
They
think
And
make
so.
niggas wait, man.
so, what's the
Especially,
answer to her
well,
question?
I think
I'm
we
gonna go
all.
X.
I
That's my
go in
final
Gen
answer.
X. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still going X.
Ah,
What was the question?
if
I
we
just
go
came
on
back in. What was the
totality
question?
Question
though,
was, get out of that.
if we go on totality, I might have to go with the millennials.
Which generation has the most all time greats?
See, then if that's the case, see, if we go
But
on which
that's
generation
why I'm
got
going
most
with
all
Gen
time
X.
greats, we keeping it a band. Gen X
So,
got them right there, and you probably add
But
Sterling Sharp
that's
to
what we
that.
saying.
see,
Yeah.
because real quick, this list is going to be different because people are going to talk about how the game has changed. They're going to say that. If you like, we can say
but
what
but
we're
you but
saying.
But
but
the
but
you
game
nobody
has
said
changed.
that so
not
far,
really
though,
though.
bro.
You
No, no,
you
no.
you
I was
you
literally
can't.
about to
You
say
really
that.
can't. Well, here's the
Oh,
thing though. You can't because
I'm just
even
saying. Okay, go ahead.
it's made it harder. It's made it harder. It's made it harder for those receivers to actually get in. Because think about the Gen X guys. All those guys were getting numbers, and then because of the way the game was played, they get numbers. They got gold jackets. Most of your Hall of Fame receiver, I mean, most of your good to great receivers in the Gen X time got gold jackets.
Yeah, they all got gold
Those
jackets.
guys, Chris Carter, Michael Irvin, Steve Largent. We can keep going down
And
the
if
list.
you
Sterling
talking about
Sharp.
if you
They
talking about
got
how the
gold
game was
jackets.
played, it was harder
Yeah.
for them to do what they did back then than it is for them niggas now.
Yeah, that's true
So
too.
they all got gold jackets. That's when you talk about the all time
Tim
greats. Those
Brown
guys
got
are
a
actually
Tim
getting
Brown
There's
in the
more
Hall too,
guys
huh?
Tim
in
Tim
that
Brown.
division
Brown,
than
because
Chris
going
Reggie.
across the
Carter.
middle got
Tim
your
Brown
lights
was one of
knocked
them
out.
ones.
You can't do
But
that
no,
now.
well, my point is that what we're talking about, we could probably have an agreement upon. But once you get those jackets getting put on, then people are gonna be like, oh, well, how come this and how come that? Like we could probably all agree, but people won't agree later and down the line. Like what happens in the next Hall of Fame ballot, and then certain players get the gold jacket at the time you thought they should have, and then people gonna say, oh, well, the reason why is because the game had changed. There are
I ain't
analysts
gonna
that are gonna
hold
say
you.
that shit.
From a quality standpoint, the millennials, that's the group for sure.
I
For
agree, but
receivers,
yeah, for me, yeah.
I would go with the millennials.
There were just so
It
many.
was
There were so
so
many.
many.
So millennials got all the all time greats.
I
I'm
I
mean,
still
wouldn't say
saying that.
all. I probably would go with Gen X
Well, I
because
guess
No,
I'll say the
Millennials,
most because
there
the
were just
question
millennials.
more.
is the most. Who has the
the most
most?
all time greats, it
Or
probably
the
would
most.
be Gen X then.
Well, I think it's also because of the fact that they're an older group. So, I mean, some of these people are fresher. Like Gen Z might. That's why I said I think Gen Z will give them the hardest run. Like, because Gen Z got some, gonna put up some numbers that
Yeah, I think all the Gen Z
niggas have.
receivers. But I ain't gonna lie, you got some receivers that got some records that's gonna be hard to be broken, like Moss and Rice, and
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
they
true.
gonna have to play a long time to
And
break.
they
A
played in the
lot of
harder
people
era
just
throughout
they
But
the
got to
years.
play a
yeah,
long
well,
time to
see,
break those records.
and the problem with Gen Z is that what's going to happen is you're going to have the argument of XYZ team has great receivers, but shit didn't work out well because of the team, front office,
I
quarterback,
mean,
all that
but when you
bullshit.
think about it, a lot of the great wide receivers don't have rings outside of who Jerry and like in Gen Z or Gen X, you got Jerry and Mike, and the Millennials, you got well, I think did AB get one with Brady?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
AB
got
got one
one.
Yeah,
with Brady with
but
the
Avery got
Buccaneers.
one, and then
Hmm.
in Gen Z, you got one person with a ring. So it's like the top wide receivers don't always get a ring.
Okay, well, for example, and I'm not saying he's great, but if you look at longevity, like long term, where's Mike Evans in this argument? Does nobody
Nowhere,
care about that?
No, we don't care about that
nowhere,
nigga.
He a millennium.
Bro, what?
nowhere.
Evans
He a
would be with the
millennial.
Oh,
What you
he in the
mean?
millennials.
millennial. He in the millennials, but he
He's
ain't
not
nowhere near that
considered.
top 25.
Thomas, I
So
think you
Okay.
focus on the names more so than the whole era. That's the conversation,
Yeah, that's the
not
thing. If
just
you
Well,
the
I'm
go off
not.
the
name.
whole
Well,
era,
yo,
that's
CJ,
fair,
I
but we
would go
can't say
with the
Mike
Just the
Evans
millennials
because
era.
if
it
we're
hasn't
going
put
off
up
the whole
I
numbers.
era.
know, but he
Yo,
bringing up arguments that
so
nobody's arguing about, though. That's where I'm confused.
so
I'm adding to the
so
conversation. I'm not making an argument. I'm just throwing in names because
Yeah,
they're
but you
players that done great
but
things.
you
That's all.
throwing just focus on the whole era, not just particularly the names of that person. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like we know Mike Evans is
Okay.
in
the
Gen
millennial,
what is it? What is he in? Gen X,
millennial,
Gen
Millennial.
Z,
You
Millennium. He a
millennial.
millennium.
millennial. So we
millennial.
Millennial.
know he's
Yeah.
in that era. So
Okay.
we don't have to single
What
him
would y'all
out.
put? Okay. What would you put Andre Johnson?
He would be with the millennials.
He,
Millennials for
he
sure.
with
Millennials.
Right.
millennials.
That's
See,
what
and this
I'm
is what
All
I
them
saying.
was
If
dudes
you
talking
go
played
about.
by
around the same
quality,
time.
you go by the quality, you would go with the millennials.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm
They
But
got
saying.
here's my
everybody for
thing.
real.
You got
It's not
that's
that Gen X.
Yeah, I mean they may
Z-Man?
have more
Because
players
look,
that
wait,
like
wait, wait.
that put up numbers, but when we talk about all time greats, we're not considered the Gen X has more all time
Yeah,
greats than the
like you
millennials.
Yeah,
still
that's
got
a
to think.
fact.
You
Yeah.
still got Chris
Fair.
Carter that's not on there. You got the Tim Brown that's not on there. You
Sterling
got
Sharp.
Sterling Sharp that's not on
Sterling
there.
Sharp was one of them.
Like there's a lot of Nick that still aren't on. Isaac
Isaac
Bruce,
Bruce.
right?
yep,
Yeah,
Isaac Bruce.
Bruce Freeman.
Yeah,
All
Isaac
them niggas.
Bruce.
Torrey
I think
Holt
Torrey Holt.
Torrey
also.
Holt.
Would you consider Torrey Holt with the Gen X or with the
Gen,
millennials?
probably Gen X.
Gen
I mean,
X. I mean,
even
because
even in the
he
role
Gen
he
I want to
started,
ask
Gen
y'all
X.
because I
Yeah.
forgot
Cause I mean he was
who are the
born in the
receivers?
'70s, so
Who
but
are
I
the
mean
No,
he
it's not about
played
when he was
along
born.
with
It's when he
Randy Moss
played.
or like T.O. and
Like,
them.
did he
Like
play
he
more
was
with?
all in
Yeah,
that
that's
time
true.
frame.
That's true.
yeah, but he was.
real
I
quick? I want
Because
to
he
ask
mean,
was
y'all.
drafted he was
yeah, that's
drafted at
true. That's
99.
true.
hey
Because I
yo,
forgot.
hey yo, so okay, go ahead,
Wait,
bro. Go
just really quick. I also want to ask y'all who were the receivers for the Titans when they played the Super Bowl against the Rams and they
Derek
lost?
Dyson.
Mason.
Derek
Derrick
Mason and
Mason
Yancey
and
Derek
who was
Pickett.
the
Mason
other
would
one?
be in the
I
Gen
think it
X.
was Derek
Yeah.
Mason and
Yeah,
Yancey Pickett
Derek
was their
Yep.
receivers.
Mason.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just thinking. I was like, damn, man, do they have any notables? But all right.
yo,
Derrick
so
Mason.
this
Derrick
this
Mason's the only
Derek
one
Mason
for
was
the
cool,
Titans.
but
this
Yeah.
one
he wasn't nothing to really like.
man, he
He
was
was
cool and
cool.
he
Not
just
too
had a
much on
decent
Derek
time. Yeah.
Mason. Not too much.
He
So
was
so
alright.
this
I
how I
mean,
really this how I look at it though, right? We can go off the quote unquote greats and shit from X. I feel like the more talent is definitely from the millennials time, but like
Millennials,
this
yeah.
yeah, but this whatever you want to call Generation Z, it's going to have definitely have some questions, right? Because now I can argue this. I feel like X, it was some good DBs out there, but it weren't really like too many great DB. It was some good, hear me out, like it's some good ass DBs that's out there. But I feel like some of them guys, they like the day the day these receivers are seeing a lot of good DBs out there.
Yeah.
Even though it's a passing game, it's a lot of good DBs everywhere on the field. I feel as though the DB play really wasn't much because there was focus on really stopping the run then, but I don't think it was too many corners and safeties around that Gen X time to you can really look at the secondary. Like, yo, that secondary is crazy. It was some good ass individual guys, but I don't feel like it's a whole team. So I feel like X really got them stats because of that reason. So Z might not catch that because it's so many of good DBs and safeties out here. Somebody might hot, but it's so many good like corners, safeties that they might not get those touchdowns. They may not get them yards, those catches. So I mean, what y'all think? I feel like Z is gonna be the one.
But
I
Juice,
don't know
but
if y'all
Juice,
get what I'm trying
Juice,
to
the
say.
reason
If
why,
you get what I'm trying to say,
I hear what you're saying,
I get
Juice.
what
I hear what you're saying, but the problem with the argument as far as X goes, the X was a running
Right.
league,
That's what I was
so the
about to
passing,
say.
wasn't
right?
there.
But
So the X was so your yards was at your passing yards were at a premium because everything was built around the run
no,
game.
but
okay.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So to my what I'm saying though, right? It
So,
was
but
focused on
and
stopping the
Juice
run.
and think about and I agree with you with the amount of good DBs that had to play is because now it's a
Right.
passing league. Before they played a lot of one on one, so a lot of those single DBs they locked up. You had the Arnelius Williams, you had the Rod
Right.
Woodsons, you had the Deion Sanders, that you had the guys that had to go in and lock up with your best receiver one on one day in and day out, and it
But
didn't
that was
happen.
not week in week out. Though what I'm saying, like to where it's now, it's almost like it's good secondaries out there. But
But I'm
so though
saying it
so
has to
so
be good secondaries because you have so many more
no,
passing
and I
attempts.
get
Where
I
you
get that. That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's tough because somebody brought up the argument. Hear me, Coach B. Somebody brought up the argument like those numbers may not get touched, but I'm saying this is why it's not going to get touched because they are focused on stopping the pass as much, and there's so many different things going on. So it's like it's almost like those Gen Z or those top five guys. Now they bring to this question: are they ever going to get threatened to come out of the top five? Because it's like imagine if Justin Jefferson was saying one on ones or every week. Imagine if Jamar Chase would say, imagine seeing it like every week and it just was that. It was just man, this and like and they just focus on stopping the run. I truly believe they don't need the 10, 15 targets. Those guys probably would still be putting up crazy numbers.
Okay,
That's
really
my
quick.
so the top five
Well,
seems like
But
it may not be
Juice,
threatened.
I see what you're saying, but I think you're also arguing to get by acknowledging it's a passing league. The passing attempts are way more. Like Joe Barrow
okay.
had like almost 700 passing attempts last year. And of course that's more in the extreme, right? But these guys, if you go and look at the passing attempts for the QBs, like they're running in the, and I would say for the high end QBs or your top 10 QBs and stuff, like they're running in the fours and fives, and Joe Burrow, was way out there in the six. Like I on the one hand, I hear what you're saying, but about the DBs, but the attempts are also so much higher now, I think, than what they were doing back then. I still think they have. I don't know if they're going to catch it, but I think the opportunity is there because of what you said. It's a passing league, and what coach is saying. So the attempts are way higher. So hey, if you catching the ball, if Burrow's throwing you the ball, 15, 20 times a game and he's catching them, like he's going to roll.
Okay,
And
real
others
quick.
going to
No,
roll.
hold on. Let me do a throw
Yep.
on a caveat. How do we look at the evolution of D line and the evolution of edge?
Yeah.
Does that not change it in pass pro
Are we
like that?
branching far away from
No, we
from
not. I
from
see
the
what he's
original
I mean
I
question?
see what he's
that
saying.
makes a difference. We can't say that doesn't make a difference though. We can't do that. Uh,
but the evolution of the D line started with the
Right.
Gen X.
It started with the Gen
Like
X, or
Yeah.
do you
What?
think it was perfected? Okay, well,
yeah,
it
It
no,
started
started
with
with
the
the
Gen
Gen X
X.
because Lawrence
Yeah.
because Lawrence
Lawrence
Taylor
no,
was
Taylor
Lawrence
was
I
Gen
Taylor
X.
no
not Gen
and
it
X?
started with the
Reggie
beginning.
White
Reggie
and all
White
of
was
them.
Gen X.
Reggie White
No,
not
no,
Gen
this is
X?
what I'm
That's
saying.
Gen X.
I think no. He's the evolution of the edge started changing per se, right? I feel like the millennials coming out there and being more
Yeah.
Okay,
like
but
it was more receivers. Like
dude.
the evolution happened, so it's just like we
Mm.
seen this going from a running league to where it's like passing league. Some people still trying to be balanced because in football you still gotta know how to run the ball, but. This is tough. I ain't gonna lie. I feel bad. Like it's tough.
No,
No,
I
so
guess I
what
guess
y'all
I guess
describing is the
what I'm
defense is
saying.
trying to keep up with the pass, so they're trying to make adjustments and keep up with the being the passing league.
Well, see, my thing is,
And what I'm
see,
saying is, with the Gen X, you saw the evolution because that's when sacks became a stat.
right.
Mm.
Is
Yeah.
when the
Yeah.
with the Gen X team. So you saw the evolution start then.
Woo, woo. Do you want an evolution? Woo, woo.
But no, I didn't say.
Well, see, and then
Um,
you got to see. Well, for example, the reason why I mentioned D line and edge and is because we go from a time where dudes were getting a bunch of sacks to where dudes that are considered highly rated now only get so many half the sacks that the dudes got on the edge in certain times.
Pressures.
well, you also gotta remember too.
Well,
Pressure
So
let me
league.
here's the
since
thing.
you want to
So
keep moving in that direction, I'm gonna say, well, you got many more mobile quarterbacks now. You used to have statue quarterbacks.
Also
Now you
true.
got many more mobile. So I'm
That's true.
saying you're going to
And
keep
that was
on
in
pushing out further.
okay.
All you're doing is pushing it further and further. there is a reason for what's going on before something is provoking it. So
And that's
yeah,
fine. That's good conversation. I don't have a problem with that.
My thing
I mean,
is,
well, what I'm saying is no matter what we say, there's always caveats in terms of how the game has changed.
Right.
right.
All
Well,
right.
my other
I
thing is
mean,
just
no
like
matter
you
what.
got to remember too. If it's a passing league now, and you still can't reach the past some of the numbers that like Jerry Rice and Randy Moss put up, what's that say about what they were doing in a run first league?
Bro, you gotta what? What? You can't reach those numbers because there's other receivers out there too. Now it's so many different
Hmm.
things in the game. Like these guys got 2, 3 other receivers on their team that's getting another guy getting 1,000 yards, another guy getting 750. Like game has changed. So I don't think them guys gonna touch those numbers. So now what I just say it feels though if we're gonna go off the numbers and what they've done, that the crack that top five as a receiver is gonna be very, very, very fucking hard.
And also, let's not forget the tight end game changed,
That is
right?
true
With
too.
Gates,
well, let's not
with
forget
Gates,
that the players not playing as long today as they did back then.
also
Like
true. I mean, like for example, you take Gates for the
Hey,
Chargers,
Thomas,
you take a bunch of
Thomas.
yeah.
We're not getting to all that. I'm sorry, brother. I got another question. You
All
going
right.
way off of what we talking about. Question 2: which generation skill translates to any generation?
you said, their gifts.
Generation
Probably
skills translates to any
Oh,
generation.
skills. Okay.
Probably Gen Z.
Gen Z. Gen Z.
I would say the
I'm
millennials.
not gonna hold you. To be honest, all of them do. Like,
Yeah,
So my only thing, Lou, is
I agree with
I'm
that.
worried about the blocking in Gen Z.
Yeah.
That's
The
my
I
only
mean,
blocking,
problem.
yeah.
I'm worried
yeah,
about the
I feel
I
you
blocking
can
on that.
see that.
position in
I
Gen
feel you
Z
on
I
that.
can see that for
because they
sure.
haven't been
But
asked to do it.
I'm just
They
saying
haven't been
from
asked to
a
do it like the other
receiver
ones.
standpoint, just if you talking about route running, speed, like all of that, when you looking at a receiver, like yeah, some people gonna say, I mean, you can say run blocking for sure, but like really run blocking, you just gotta get in the way. But especially as a receiver, but like really all of their skills translate to every generation.
All them translated.
I
Who's more skillful is Gen Z.
I think the speed or
Yeah,
kill.
more
I
more
just think this.
more skillful. Yeah, I would
Gen
say
Z.
Gen Z for sure.
Yeah. Because also we gotta think about it, right? The route running too, and the route tree also became very, very creative in today's game. So whereas like as it was for like Gen X, and then we seen some of the transition with the millennials did a lot for Gen Z, man. They did a lot. They did a lot.
See, that's why I think the millennials, because the millennials, you say who translates the best, I think it's the millennials because they know the advanced route
Right.
trees, and then they could also block, and then they had the size and speed from at the
Yeah,
receiver
but
That's
I
why I
standpoint,
say
Is
quality
there a
wise.
and
stat
their
for that?
Quality
tacticians.
wise, coach, I would go with the millennials.
so this is my thing,
Yeah.
right? I feel like scale, flash, or whatever the case is, I'm going Z. Quality, I can I guess you can go with the millennials, but then with the legends and shit, or the greats or the X. So that's really is like these guys got like different because the day game, bro, I lie to you not. The way some of these niggas is running routes, that shit is insane. That shit is insane how some of them running routes.
Is there a stat for that where we talk about like is there a stat for wide receiver blocking and like success? I mean, is that a thing? I don't know.
Nah, bro. We don't really care about that.
No,
But we
when
seen it.
you on the field and you see them dudes,
Yeah.
you knew them dudes in Gen X had to block. It wasn't an option
Yeah.
because the
Yeah, I
game
Yeah.
was a
mean,
running
yeah, because
game.
the
Yeah.
way the game was,
But I
yeah.
think guys
Yes.
like that could be able to block if there was X, like AJ Brown would be able to. Nico Collins would be able to. Uh, uh,
Yeah, like
Mike
Allen,
Evans.
there's definitely
Anybody's
guys
favorite.
in this
Jamar
in these
Chase, Mike
generations
Evans. Yeah, like they got
Hmm.
that can pass block or run block for sure.
even some of the little ones that can be able to. Bro, you just got to get in the way. I feel like it's not gonna be crazy saying Tyreek Hill about to pancake somebody, but I feel as though he will get physical enough to be able to be in the way. But
To get in the way, yeah.
now the physicality of who these guys can run across
Gen
that middle,
Gen X.
Yeah,
right?
Gen X for sure.
There's
Gen
no
Z,
doubt.
Gen
It's not
Z.
even a
I don't know if
question.
they were gonna be able to run across that middle and get true,
Nah, them niggas don't run across the
Gen
middle
Z
no
ain't
more.
going.
true.
I mean,
Gen Z ain't
you
doing
got
it.
a couple guys that can do
You
it,
got
Yeah,
but
you got a
not a lot of
couple.
them.
That's
we
it.
don't. We
It's,
no. So run
you could
across the
count on
middle. I don't know.
one hand.
Yeah, probably
I
one
mean,
hand.
Jamar Chase does it.
No, but Jamar Chase, he
Yeah,
run.
that's what I'm
No,
saying.
but
Jamar
look,
can
look,
do
look
it.
though. Jamar Chase run because he know he's not gonna get touched. It's a difference from when you get popped.
Then he
Right.
built like a fucking running back too. So
I
Real,
I
real
don't.
don't,
quick
I don't give
question.
a damn how he built. You can get popped.
I don't
but I
give a
mean, he
shit.
been like
Real
that
quick
since high
question.
school though.
I got a quick
Well, shit,
question. When the
before high
Steelers
school.
when the Steelers won the Super Bowl against the Cardinals, who were the receivers then? I would say they were great at
Santonio
blocking.
Holmes.
Santonio Hines Ward.
I think Mike
Who
Wallace
else?
was on that team.
Yeah, that I mean,
Yeah,
like
that
because
was
like
Mike
you
Wallace
can look
rookie
at
year, I
teams,
think.
you can look at teams and say they had damn good receivers that were blocking in come time when they needed to. There are receivers that performed above and beyond.
No, they weren't great blockers. They were great blindsiders. There's a difference.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying though, it's a difference. You go across that middle, but I feel like some guys that's tough, bro. Going across the middle, that's a different thing. I don't think I can just say, yo, AJ Brown can be able to do it. I mean, he is physical. I can't just say Jamar
Yeah,
Chase. I
AJ
would have
Brown
to.
can block.
You feel me? But like blocking is different from going across that middle.
I
Gen,
ain't gonna hold you,
Oh, you
man.
talking, oh, I thought you were talking
Some
about, yeah,
some from
going
that
across the
Gen
middle.
Z,
I'm
if they
sorry, no,
played in that Gen X
it's Gen X for sure.
era,
Some of them niggas ain't
it's a
playing.
they're
real
not
Right, you
Tyreek
fact.
playing.
can't
Hill,
do
like
it because
Tyreek
they're
Hill
gonna
ain't
get the
playing with
flag for
the niggas.
defenseless what's the face?
Not if
Like
they
he really
played in
can't
that
even
Gen
do
X
stuff.
era, they ain't.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The stuff that
Good
they can
point.
do back then, you can't do today because they're going to get a flag for what
Yep.
defenseless receiver. What do they call it?
Cause,
So
cause I ain't gonna hold
Yeah.
you. It was some safeties and
Hey, my
linebackers
dog
that put
Rashawn is
fear
a
in people
millennial, man.
crossing the middle.
You're not crossing that
like
middle.
Like
Hey,
Ray
Brian
Lewis,
Dawkins, they used to put fear in people trying to
You is
cross the
not
middle.
crossing that
putting
my
Ray
middle.
dog,
Lewis
hey,
at
my
I
dog,
I, I,
Rashawn
want,
nine.
I
Put
want
Ray
to see
Lewis at 9.
somebody
Rashawn
come
Jenkins
down
is
with
the millennials, right?
when Ronnie Lott was playing. Please cross the
Yeah,
middle,
Oh
Ronnie
no,
Lott
thank you.
too.
please.
No, thank you.
I
By all
didn't
means.
see him, but I heard about him.
It wasn't.
Steve
It
He
wasn't
Atwater.
Booker.
Oh,
was
Steve
loose.
Steve
Steve
Atwater.
Atwater. Yeah,
Atwater,
Steve
please.
dog.
Atwater, yeah. Who
Hey,
They
you're
used to
not
put
going
fear in
across the
receivers
middle,
crossing the
dog.
middle.
who are the receivers for the Bears when they got to the Super Bowl against the
Oh
Colts?
my gosh, where are you getting
Ooh,
these questions from, bruh?
My mind, nigga. I'm thinking. I'm trying to
I'm
think
not your
about.
nigga.
All right. Well, no,
Oh
okay. No, I'm
wow.
thinking. I'm trying to think about context
For
here. I
what?
mean, it's important.
I don't even remember
Like,
who were the Bears receivers when they went to the Super Bowl.
Man,
I
don't
think
nobody damn
Muhammad.
know.
It was that
Devin
fast
Hester.
nigga,
Stop.
wasn't it?
Devin
Not
Hester.
Devin
Devin, but the
Hester.
I can't
other
even
Devin
dude, the
remember
Hester
who their
starter
wasn't
start
on.
receivers
with a
was
B.
because they
I
offense
Start with
was
a
think
B.
trash
Johnny
for real.
Was
Yeah,
Johnny
Johnny
Knox on the roll?
Knox.
Johnny Knox, yeah, they offense was
I
trash
think.
for real. They just
Yeah.
had
Yeah,
an
they offense
elite
wasn't that
defense
good.
and Devin Hester.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
Urlacher. That's right. Yeah. I guess for me, I
Erlock,
like to think
Just
he
touch the
got the.
Peanut,
ball,
yeah,
nigga.
Peanut. Oh yeah, they had
Oh, they had Mushin
what's
Muhammad.
yeah, they
Yeah,
had
Oh yeah,
Machine
Muhsin
Muhammad.
Muhammad,
Muhammad
yeah.
did play for the
But he was
Bears.
the back end of his career though.
Yeah, he was.
Bernard
He
Banyan,
wasn't
Desmond
Carolina
Clark,
Muhsin Muhammad at that time.
hmm
Rasheed Davis, Mark Bailey. They receivers were
That's
They
who I'm
was
talking
ass.
about.
Justin,
trash.
Bernard Berry,
Justin
the fast
Gage.
nigga.
And who
That
was
nigga
was
averaged like
I don't
20
think Matt
yards a catch
Forte was
one of
on
them
that
seasons.
team. Matt Forte wasn't on that team, was he?
Hey yo,
Who?
Matt
I think
Forte.
he
No,
was,
Matt
huh?
Forte. Matt Forte wasn't on that
Nah.
hey
team.
yo,
Who's they running back?
on who?
There's no way. Hold on.
Your
I don't even remember
early
who they
They
right?
had
running
a.
back
Oh
They had a
no,
was.
it was
nigga.
Thomas
They had
Jones.
a. They had
It
a
was
nigga
Thomas
named Adrian
Jones.
Peterson.
Thomas Jones was on that
Yeah,
team.
it was Thomas Jones.
They had a running back named Adrian
And he
Peterson.
was mid.
Hey
He
yo,
was
He
big.
was
Yo,
mid.
this name was brought up
Not too
earlier.
much
Oh,
on
they had
Adrian Peterson. Not too much
No,
on
this
Adrian
a different
Peterson.
Different
Adrian
I'm sorry,
Peterson.
different
Auntie. He had the
yeah,
different
they
name
had
right.
running
He
Oh,
back
dressed
named
like
Adrian
he
you
on the
Peterson.
you
oh,
know
oh,
nobody
oh.
They
like
had
AP
Let's
Mayhew.
go to
Like
running back. Let's not get to
and
running
they
back.
had Cedric
Oh
Benson.
Cedric
But
yeah,
Benson,
anyway,
Cedric
yeah.
we off
Benson did play
topic.
for
We
them.
off
It was
topic.
another
Yo,
running back named Adrian
hey
Peterson.
yo,
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
bring up
played for the
almost
Bears
almost
for years.
Played for the
Wow, I didn't
Bears.
even know
He
Yeah,
I
that.
the
want to
played
Bears.
for
say
the, I
I
That's
think
think
he
the
played
Bears
for
was
them
crazy.
his
trash. I
whole
don't even know
career if
how
I ain't
they made
yo,
the
I
mistaken.
want to
Super
say
Bowl,
this to the
dog.
receiver shit that was brought up, right? Earlier, this name name was brought up, and I was just out Georgia with the motherfucker. But now we had a conversation. I'm sitting there. I believe Muhammad Sanu, right, was like a T Higgins
Hmm.
before T Higgins in a sense. Because if you really look at Sanu, he was always that like number two, that where he was. I think he was like the top, like, or the number one, number two receiver. And it's like, if he had his own team, but then remember that year with the Bengals, he had like what, like 1,200 yards when AJ Green got hurt. He was balling. Sanu was really
Look, that's
slept
what I. That's
on
why we
early.
remember
Thought that
them, no
nigga ain't
juice,
never have
because we
a
used to
thousand
get
yard
burnt. We
season in
used
his
to get
No,
career.
burnt
he had
by
a
them,
thousand
yo.
yards.
He did.
Yes. Sanu had,
Mm.
bro. Yes, bro.
Yeah,
He
Sanu was
never had a
crazy
Sanu,
with
Yeah,
that.
Sanu,
he
he
had
Sanu
a
was
never
he
had
changing
a
had
what they
a
doing,
1,000
yo.
yards, nigga.
Sanu was
Because we
crazy
had
yeah
to
with
he
play
had
the
that.
one.
Patriots and we had to play
A
the
lot of
Bengals
people
a
Never
forgot
lot,
had no
yo.
Sanu was
So
1,000
crazy with the
yards.
Yeah, he
Bengals
ain't
Yo,
never
too.
had
so
1,000
He
yards,
never had
man.
no
Because I
1,000
remember when
yards,
we
bro.
when we traded for him.
Please don't let AB hear y'all talking
He
about
ain't
a
never had
No,
a
I don't
Sanu.
thousand
know if
Yeah,
he
yards.
he
had
He
it.
was
never had a
he was
1,000
You
yards,
he
bro.
know
was
she love that
close.
Yeah,
nigga.
He
he
had
was
like 800
His
he
yards,
was
yeah,
but
real
he
good with
had
the
his
the
highest
Bengals.
Bengals.
output was right before we
He's in
traded
no, no,
for him.
that's
Atlanta.
right. His rookie, not his rookie Jordan,
830 38
junior,
yards.
Yeah.
when I remember 12.
Yeah.
But
Because I think the
Sanu
Bro,
Bengals
had
had
some,
Sanu was
yeah.
Chad
not like
Johnson,
that.
T.J. Houshmandzadeh, and him.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah,
good at
like,
drafting.
They
Mohamed
had
Sanu
all
was
three
not
of
like
them.
that, but yeah.
yeah, that's why Ravens fans be knowing them, bro. Because the Bengals always
Listen,
got
Yeah,
somebody in the
Bengals not a
burning.
big
Ricky,
So
he was
receiver
whooping
now.
y'all
I
ass
give him
on
That's
that.
why
Ricky
that's why I
on
thought they was
break.
gonna let T. Higgins walk. Just rely on their ability to
I
draft
Nah,
did.
that
better
was because
wide
of Joe.
receivers.
Real rap
That
wizard.
was
They
because
know how to draft
Just because he
receivers.
was whooping
that
the
was because of
Ravens ass
Joe. That
don't
was because
mean
of
that he
Joe
an
Burrow,
all-time
bro.
great.
That was because of
All
Joe
right,
Burrow,
all
bro.
right. Not too
Yeah.
much, bro.
See,
Not too
I
much,
gotta
not
blame
Joe.
Joe Burrow on that.
I mean,
Oh, this ain't got shit to do with that. Like, please, let's talk about receivers
It
and
was
the questions
receivers.
at hand. Holy shit.
I feel like they should have traded T Higgins.
Who gives a fuck? This ain't about that.
Oh, I thought y'all niggas just brought up T.
so the skills. So the question was, what skill set translate? Did we? I think was your question, right, Holly? So we
Yeah, which ones
we
can
supposed to have a
translate?
consensus answer, or
No,
just
you
anybody? Oh,
answer
okay,
however you want to.
okay.
Oh, I thought this shit got answered. I thought we said millennials. I agree. I don't think there's nobody else.
All right, so it's probably gonna be a messy question. Which set of wide receivers make their quarterback actually look better than what I guess the world thought they were?
Millennials.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna go with millennials now, man.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably say millennials did.
Yo, they really.
Because I mean, well, shit, I ain't even gonna say they made them look better, but when you look at D Hop and Andre Johnson and what they did with their quarterbacks, you can't name a good quarterback that them niggas had. But them niggas was going crazy.
Schaub was throwing pick sixes all over the fucking shit, all over the shop, and they made him look decent. I mean, it's bad. I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks that got bailed out by their wide receivers in millennial age. I think Gen X had
Well,
better.
Gen X too though, because I know
I mean,
Okay,
Troy
Bro,
Aikman, right?
Troy Aikman got
Troy
bailed
Aikman
out a
ass as
lot.
fuck. Oh my God, he's so ass.
wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I
Yeah,
hate
but
my
who
boys.
else?
My boys, but are we saying that Troy Aikman was just
Yes,
a
he's
fraud?
ass. He's ass. Trash. Basura. What word do you want to use? That's what he was.
Okay, so if he's a fraud. Okay, so Steve Young, was he a good quarterback or
He's
not?
way better than Troy Aikman.
Yes, he
He
was a
was
good
way
quarterback.
better.
So what about Rich Gannon?
He was ass too, but he's better than Troy Aikman.
Okay,
That nigga
he
was
had
the
he had
Well,
one
He
year.
MVP.
said,
Put
but
them
he's
put
better
some
He
than
had
respect
Troy
one
on his
Aikman.
name.
year.
Hey, the point is, a lot of these niggas is
One
ass,
year.
bro.
MVP Rich Gannon.
Um, that 1 year.
Was so better than Troy Aikman
The
for what he
greatest
did.
bridge quarterback
We're
ever.
not
Outside of his
comparing them to
college
Troy
career.
Aikman, dog. Relax. We're not comparing them to Troy Aikman.
He is. That's
Yeah,
the
like
standard.
everything ain't Troy
Let's
Aikman,
let
dog. We
him know
get it.
how ass that nigga is. My
what
bad.
about a quarterback? What about Nick Foles? Who are the receivers when Nick Foles won the Super Bowl?
Better than
No,
Troy
bro,
Aikman.
bro,
Don't
bro.
mix it
Stick to
up.
the joint. It's just, I get what Hollywood's saying now. We speak on the receiver. So which receiver had a quote unquote mid quarterback
A lot
that
of
he
them
made
did.
look good? No, but hear me out though. But Nick Foles, what receiver were we about to speak on that Nick Foles
Alshon
had
Jeffrey?
that's in this conversation? But I'm saying that's
Oh, nobody.
Hold on, I thought the
'cause-
question was. Well, I thought she
I'm so
said
confused. That's what
made
The
I'm
the
trying
wide
to
question
find out.
receivers
is,
look better.
what wide
no,
receivers made
Oh,
their
made
their
their
quarterbacks
quarterback
quarterback
look
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 better.
better.
better
Okay.
than what they
Yeah,
really were?
Yeah.
Kurt Warner, is he in that?
Oh.
Warner's in that discussion, isn't he?
No, which wide
Oh,
receivers made their
Well, I mean,
quarterbacks look
he
better?
definitely, yeah. I mean, he had like 3 or 4
No.
good seasons, and they were all with great talent around him. So
I think so.
he
He'd
could
be in
be in
that
that
discussion.
conversation.
Did we say Matthew Stafford for the Lions with Calvin with Megatron?
Nah,
No,
No,
Matthew
Matthew
Stafford.
Matthew
Stafford made
Stafford
Bro,
wide
was nice.
Matthew
receivers better, in
Stafford.
my opinion.
He didn't make
Matthew
Okay,
Megatron,
Stafford
but
was
he's
a
He
definitely
top
nice.
that
top
They're
nigga
saying
quarterback
turned
Larry
coming out.
Fitzgerald
he
was one of
turned
them.
Kenny Galladay into a fucking
Okay, but
a
we're not
But
borderline all
But
Stafford.
he's
pro.
not on
Matthew,
the list. We're talking
but
about niggas
Matthew
on the list.
Stafford was not mid. He was not
Yeah.
mid.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
Right.
no,
necessarily a
no.
list,
Oh, I
Philly.
thought you
It's
were talking
like
about
the
like
overall.
I
It's like
didn't like
overall,
the
but Matthew
Nuggets.
Stafford was not mid though.
No,
So
hell no.
Yeah,
like it
Stafford
was
wasn't
I
bad
honestly,
at all.
and he
So
made guys better than what they actually. I mean,
I'm
I'm not
trying.
saying that. Of course, Megatron was good, but Cooper Cup
But
wouldn't have had that if you would never played with Stafford.
no, but what I say, but Stafford was in mid. So who was really mid that had a one of these top receivers, like a top 15, top 20 receiver of the era? Like who was really mid that
Rich
had? I'm
Gannon,
trying to think right now.
Rich Gannon.
I feel
Shit, I'm gonna go with millennials, bro, because I saw Brady make a lot of guys better than what they actually were. Stafford,
yeah.
Golden Tate was good, but he had
No,
1,500 yards one season with fucking
Hey,
Stafford.
chill out on
No,
Golden State.
no, but
you
the
still
question is
got the
which
question
receiver, bro.
backwards,
You got to
Wizard.
question
Yeah,
which
that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
You're saying
receiver.
it backwards.
oh, it made the wide
What
receivers look
receiver?
better.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
made
No,
the
No,
No,
but
what
what
quarterbacks look
wide
better.
receiver
My
made
receivers
their
bad, my
make
bad,
quarterback
my
look
bad, my
better?
bad, my bad, my
I'll let
bad.
you do smoke today.
Why would the quarterback look better? Okay, for example,
Like for instance, my LA said Larry Fitzgerald made his quarterback look
For
better.
sure.
he
all
did.
right.
Carson Palmer was
So
ass.
what generation of receivers?
Jettis just made Sam Donalds look
Yeah,
better.
I was gonna say probably
Ooh.
this generation because
So
I
like
mean,
what
Well, he be
generation of receivers made their quarterbacks look better than what they are?
well,
And
I,
the
I
I would
majority,
say
Trey
say
Warner.
Or word.
actually I would say the millennials because Matt Ryan was
Um,
Steve
ass.
Steve Smith made his
Matt
quarterbacks look
Kurt
better,
Warner
Ryan,
was like that. I don't
except
know who
for
said
what's his
Kurt
name?
Warner. That was
yeah,
kind
that
of
was
crazy.
crazy. Now Ryan was ass without Julio Jones.
Huh?
Yeah, Matt Ryan's ass.
Matty
oh
Ice MVP?
nah,
Matt
he
Now
Ryan
I'm
was
not gonna
ass.
let you
nah
lie on Matt
That
Ryan
nigga
for
was
Julio
Ass
nah
is
ass.
a
he
I
was.
jump,
want to
man.
say
That's a jump.
Julio made him
Oh,
actually.
better.
okay, wait a minute. He was trash.
Julio
Come
didn't
on,
make him better. Julio
He
definitely
wasn't
made
ass
better.
Ali was
though.
like,
I
wait a minute, I'm
mean,
Yeah, he
back.
was mid. Okay,
he
a
was a
mid
little bit ass.
quarterback
You know what
that
I'm saying?
looked better because of wide receivers.
Julio ain't make nobody look better. What the fuck?
You can't have no kind of conversation with the teams from the NFC South with Ali. I mean,
Yes, you can.
It's not
I
the.
don't hate on the
It's
Panthers.
just Atlanta.
If I don't, I just don't like Julio. He sucks. If it was anybody else, like I just took off for Matt Ryan. I
wait,
just
hold on.
said like, come on.
Hey, side caveat: do you think Jeremiah Smith is a good wide receiver for Ohio State? If you look at the
Bro,
comp,
what the hell?
we're not
Nigga,
talking about
what?
college right
Bro,
Bro,
now.
what the
I
fuck?
swear to God, do it again. I promise you, you getting
okay,
booted.
okay,
Bro,
okay,
what, bro?
Do this shit again. She got one
I
more
want to.
again.
Do it
Bro, what,
again. Do it again.
bro?
Okay, okay. I
Yo,
want you to
please
break
know that
down.
she's not playing, bro. She will drop you.
I
Like,
know.
let's stay on topic, bro. Don't bring
No,
up
no,
college.
Yo, that was so. What the
no.
hell? But
No.
I say
Tell
it's
me why
millennials,
Julio
bro. It's
Jones is-
millennials, man. It's millennials. It's millennials.
but why don't you rate Julio Jones? Well,
Bro. I feel like you're just finding so many different questions to ask.
Good
no,
brother.
no. She said
She
Julio
hates.
Jones.
She doesn't like.
I
She
don't
don't
like
like him.
Falcons players, bro. I
Don't like
don't
him.
like Julio.
Just
Okay, okay,
Like it doesn't matter. Like fuck that nigga.
okay,
That nigga can win 20 Super Bowls and I'll still call him ass.
okay.
Trajan was really
Yeah,
ass.
this one
I
kind of
would say
tough, but
that.
I'd say millennials.
So take
Yeah,
out
I say
let's take out
millennials.
Gen X. That's the old niggas, right? Yeah, let's take them out. Could you put the Gen Z in the millennials era and they still have the same success?
They will be killing them
Nah,
DBs.
Yeah,
They will
Gen Z.
kill
yeah.
them DBs. Hell yeah.
Because I mean,
Because I think the
when I look at,
millennials will cook in today's era.
They
I
both
think
they
they
will cook
would
in
too.
all.
I think they both would cook in either era. Because like when you look at Gen Z and look at Jetta's, fucking Chase, AJ,
But
like
you got to think about the way the defense played too. So take that into like
no, but that's
consideration
why
too.
I
Yeah.
think they would. That's why I think they would cook in the millennial era, like Gen X or Gen Z. I think they would cook in the millennial era. But I also think the millennials would cook in this era too. Like
Yeah, they was
But
definitely
who
way
will
that's
have
more,
why
more? Who
Bro,
will have more
definitely
success
way
though?
more success. I mean, physical for sure.
who had way more
I would
success?
probably say Gen or millennials will probably have more success because I think they're more physical than this era. And as I always say, listen, man, when you get physical with them DBs, they bitch up. You know,
what? No,
Oh
how you
yeah.
Huh?
soft ass niggas don't even want to block. Shut up. You
Huh?
soft
Huh?
ass niggas don't want to touch no
But
pot.
with
they
Y'all
DBs,
don't
they
yeah,
want no
nah.
problems.
hey, you get
Y'all don't
physical
want
with
no
them DBs,
problems.
Huh?
they bitch up, and I
Y'all
think
don't
these
want no
DBs would
Huh?
bitch up
problems.
in
You
this
know, cut it out.
generation.
Yo, I
That's
ain't
a little
hey, see,
rude.
that's something new to me to hearing this
That
shit.
was a
That
little rude.
I don't care if it was rude or not. Truly, it's the
That was
truth.
something new to yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was always say, man, them receivers don't want to get physical shit.
They don't
Hey,
want
but
no
that's why I'm
smoke.
saying. That's why I'm saying,
They
You
don't
Juice.
want
want
no
no
Get
straight
it.
powder.
up
I
so
get. I get the
tough ass
understanding
nigga.
that the physicals don't want to. That receivers don't want to get physical. But when them niggas do, like the AJ Browns, the Calvin Johnsons, the
You
what's his
see
name?
Ocho Cinco go head up with Ray Lewis.
Yeah, but okay, that's a
Yeah,
linebacker. That's different, nigga.
he
That's a
got knocked
linebacker.
out.
You don't
No,
do that
no.
with linebackers. You do it with
Man,
DBs. DBs bitch up, not linebackers.
Hey,
But
man,
hey,
I,
when Andre Johnson beat the shit out of Cortland Finnegan, that nigga was never the same.
That's because and
that's
Andre Johnson.
crazy.
That's because he got
Uh,
his feelings on soft ass, sensitive ass nigga.
exactly. When you get
He
physical with
got
them
his
whole ass
feelings.
niggas, they bitch up.
It's because
Math.
Corey
It's simple
Finnegan
math.
Madison. Leave him alone.
It's
So it's the
simple math.
millennials, or did y'all, or is it?
Yeah, I
You
think it's
saying
the
millennials?
millennials. Yeah,
Okay.
because they'll get physical with these whole ass DBs. I ain't gonna hold you.
Just real quick caveat. Where did y'all rate Keyshawn?
Caveats. Who?
What did
Not
you think
not
of
what
Keyshawn?
not what I think he said. Please don't know Jesus. Not what I think he said.
Did you
He
say
said
Keyshawn
Keyshawn
Johnson?
Johnson.
No, okay, I
Yeah.
knew it. I knew it. Come on, dog. It's like this sucker nigga about to get my dog slandered. Come on, man.
Nah,
That nigga.
Key was like that, bro. He was nice.
Huh?
Oh my
He was
God,
like what?
bro.
Who said
He,
him?
He was like what?
hey, Key was nice. Key was
Shut
nice
up,
when he was
dog.
at
These
USC.
niggas gonna get my dog
Yeah, I
slandered, bro.
was
All
about
they
to say,
do. This
maybe
is the
when he
second
was in
time in a row,
college.
dog. Like, why? Why did Keyshawn? Where did Keyshawn the fuck come from? See that nigga in the hallway
But
down the.
Keyshawn wasn't bad, B. Like
Oh my
you can't
God,
act like
bro.
Keyshawn was bad though. He was good. He was
In
solid.
college,
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, he was
when he went
solid in the
to
league
SEC.
too. He was a little, he was all
He
right in
was
the league.
solid. He never lived up. I mean, he was never gonna
Yeah,
live
he
up to
never
that
lived up to
when
his
he got
peak,
drafted.
but
I feel like Keyshawn was solid though, yo.
that's what I'm
Ain't
saying.
nothing,
He was
ain't heavy,
solid.
nothing special. He was solid. It's all right.
I mean, he ain't no Marvin Harrison or no T.O., but
Mm.
he was solid. That's crazy because he was picked before them two niggas too.
I ain't gonna lie, that's some receivers coming now. You bet. That's my question. Is that top five ever going to be threatened, bro? Because that's so messed up, man.
The only
They ain't
way
gonna
I
get
think it
that
gets
shit.
threatened, the only way I think it gets threatened is if them niggas play. I mean, because you gotta look, how long did Jerry Rice play?
20
Like
years.
24 years or something?
Yeah,
Like,
22, I think. Or 22, 23.
yeah, like that. You gotta have longevity. So, like, yeah, he played 20 exactly. So, like, I think that's the only way that top five really get threatened, to be honest.
Some of them niggas ain't playing that long. Who would even get? Who even
Nah, hell no.
the longest playing receiver right now? Because think about it, bro. It's
D
so many.
Hop, the longest one right now.
Yeah, it's so many young receivers coming in. These guys are not about to. I'm not keeping no 34 receiver, 35, 36-year-old receiver. Get the fuck out of here. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, but
So it's like
and
nobody's gonna play
the
that long.
talent receiver coming in is
But
crazy. Like
Yeah,
you
I
nobody's
think
said.
gonna
those
play
top
that long.
guys are putting up the yards, the number of yards early, right? You see those top guys put
Yeah,
up 1,500, 1,600, 1,400. The
Mm-hmm.
Jettas, they're putting up those numbers early. So I think the Jettas and Chase, I think there's like two or three guys
bro.
that
Like,
can
No,
threaten
but when
it.
they hit a certain age,
I
bro,
still think
listen.
at
Julio played 13 years. Julio played 13 years. He's top 16 in yards.
yeah,
He's
bro. Them
16,
y'all,
16 in
them
yards.
niggas was playing
So
for a
like
long time.
that's what I'm saying. Like when you look at like because Larry is second in yards and Larry played
Yeah,
almost
he
20
play. Yeah,
years.
he played.
He played
He
17
stayed healthy
years.
for the most part.
But like,
Yeah,
but
T.O.
but like
yeah.
now, they not so. It's so many receivers, bro. They're not looking to keep some nobody. Like even when it comes down to Jamar Chase or Judders, when they hit a certain age, they probably gonna retire. Cause
Yeah, they're probably gonna get out of yeah.
I'm not gonna keep him out unless they're gonna keep playing. They're gonna be playing for pennies now. They probably gonna look like,
Who,
man, shit, my body good, shit like that. You feel me? I got
But I think that's more
AC
Who's
the
the
reason for them
longest
to walk
tenure
away.
wide receiver we have currently? Do we know?
D Hop.
D
D Hop.
Hop, D Hop.
Oh, D
He,
Hop, D Hop. What he
yeah,
been
and
in for
he
12 years or something?
He's going into his 13th
Yeah,
season.
he got
13.
drafted in
Okay.
13.
And where is he at in yards? He's 21st in
wait,
yards.
yeah, bro.
where's Devontae Adams?
Yeah, what
He ain't
Tay,
11
he
now?
ain't
Tay
had that
came
many
in what
yards.
14, I think.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah,
He
hold
just
on, I'm
look
about to pull
old
it
as
up right
hell.
now.
Yeah, he played. Damn,
Yeah,
my bad.
He's going into his 12th
He's
season.
stressing. He's stressing.
But
Yeah.
look
So
where
where would Devontae Adams go? Where he going?
He's
Gen Z?
33 in yards.
Yeah, bro.
He
That's
going to yeah. No,
Uh,
he going millennials.
yeah.
what did
He's
y'all
He's
a
put? Wait, where do y'all put D Hop?
D Hop is a
D Hop said
millennial.
I'm
millennial.
saying,
D-Hop
yeah.
is a
Millennial.
He
Yeah,
millennial.
hot
millennial.
millennial.
So
Yeah.
wait,
So
when did Tay Adams come in?
they came in around the
20
same time,
Around the same time?
2014,
2014.
because Hop came in at 13. Adams came in
Wait,
a
when
year
did
That's what
after.
I'm saying.
hold on.
Millennial got everybody, cause
Gen Z, or like he's like, do we have borderlines on what we're looking at generationally? Where does
Nah,
Devontae go?
You say what?
Devontae is a millennial.
Okay,
Yeah, Devontae's a millennial.
like my question is, are there Gen Z?
I
Like
feel like
who?
he
Are
played longer than what he has.
yeah,
And Devontae didn't start.
Yeah, he's
Devontae ain't
32. He
start right
old as
away, right?
fuck.
He ain't start right away, right?
I think he was
some
like a
Yeah,
number two when he
Devontae.
first
Yeah,
got to the
Devontae didn't
Packers.
start right
I
away.
don't think he was a one. I think he was like their second
His
receiver.
he didn't really start. He didn't really start going off until like
So
2016.
so
Yeah,
see Lou, that's what I'm looking at. Like, yo, that top five may not ever be moved because it's like they're
But
not touching
that's
them
what I'm
numbers,
saying.
bro.
Like
They're not touching
if
them numbers.
you the only way they touch those numbers is legit or longevity. That's
Yeah,
it.
and nobody. I don't think nobody is that good. That a team gonna say, okay, we're gonna keep paying you because now it's business. You feel me, not personal. And also as a player, why would I want to play 20 years if I don't have to? And I mean, a lot of these guys they don't want to. They understand like I want to still be young, still be able to move. So I don't think nobody's gonna play past 15. I think Diop gonna be
now.
retired in 2 years.
Yeah. But hey, how many years did Randy play?
Oh,
20,
Ran-
right?
Randy.
Like
I
20
think
20.
Randy
seasons.
played close
Randy
to
played
20
20.
years too.
Randy Moss?
but wasn't there
No, hold
somebody
on.
and
What
somebody
Randy?
one of the
No,
modern
Randy played
Oh,
14.
he played
14
14.
14.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Okay.
what
finna
I'm
say he
saying.
ain't
Like
play that much.
I didn't.
He played 14. Why do I think he
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
20
But like
seasons?
Ju said, a lot of these receivers they not gonna play 15 years. Like I don't see
oh,
Jettis and Jamar
Nah.
Chase playing 15 years.
Especially with
oh,
the yeah,
Well, D Hop about
the
to
type
get
of
this
money they
Super
gonna be
Bowl with
getting too.
Buster. He gonna go ahead and retire. So that's gonna be it for him.
oh. Well, one of the
Y'all say
receivers
that every year.
going to hit 2K. Is there a receiver that are
No,
going to
we
hit
don't, because
2K?
we ain't had D Hop last year, so I couldn't have said
I
that.
think
Um,
Probably
Jettis can
not.
hit 2K. I think
I'm talking
Jamar
about
can
winning
do
the
it
Super
too.
yeah,
Bowl.
Jettis will.
I think
Who?
only well, nah, not with Tay over there. Nah, I'm
I ain't
finna
gonna
say
Nah,
hold
if
you.
I
Puka can
don't
If
think
stay
he
healthy.
if
nobody. I
he
don't
was on
think
a
But
Jettis
better
gonna
team
get
with a
it.
better quarterback, I think
Uh,
Malik Neighbors could do it.
no, see,
yeah.
yeah, maybe because but I low key think it's gonna be hard unless they get another. If he don't get another receiver, it's possible. If he gets another receiver, it's gonna be tough. That's what it is. Like,
He had a high target share too last year. Well, he had the highest in the league, so I
yeah.
don't see
So
that
it.
changing, of course.
But I'm saying if they get another receiver, like for example, Jetta's not gonna get it because you got Addison there, you got TJ. Like he's not gonna get
Yeah.
2,000.
I
They're gonna
think
spread that ball
Puka
around.
would have had a chance, but Tay over there now, so and then he don't stay
Yeah,
healthy.
Tay gonna take away from his targets for sure.
Yeah, without a fact, and he gonna get hurt at some point too. So
Yeah,
I don't think you're going to see a receiver hit 2K in the next 5 years. I don't see it.
you're not
mm.
gonna see it regardless because
I mean, I don't think so.
no, you're not gonna see it
But
because
I
these teams
mean,
are getting two receivers now.
your boy, that guy in Cincinnati might can with the yak with the yard after yards after
Jamar could
catch.
do it for sure.
He
Jamar's
could
not gonna get
definitely
him
do it.
because of T Higgins.
Yeah, but he got
I
1,700
think Reek. I
this
think
year.
Reek got another shot at it. I think
Yeah, I
Reek,
think
if he
Reek
Not
stay
with
had a
healthy, he
Tua.
can
chance.
stand another
Reek
shot at it.
came
Tua
close. Reek
ass ain't
had
gonna
what like
stay healthy either.
17.
Bro, no, but remember the year Reek that was on the track for it is because he got hurt.
He got
That's why he
hurt.
Tyreek.
putting up
Yeah, he
numbers.
missed what, one game,
Yeah,
huh?
Tyreek
2 games.
Tyreek was the
Yeah, so
closest.
Reek has a
Yeah,
shot.
Tyreek was the
Yeah,
closest.
but
I don't
Tua
know if
Yeah.
stayed
that's gonna
healthy
happen
that year,
again.
didn't he?
No.
I don't
I
know if
thought
that's
he
gonna
did.
happen again though. But
Who's the other receiver for the Dolphins?
Waddle.
Jalen
Jalen
And
Waddle.
he can't.
Waddle.
He can't stay healthy.
Is he going to stay
Nope.
healthy? And he's got injury issues. I mean, it's just
That shit ain't happening
That
again,
whole
man.
that,
Tyreek had his chance to make that shit happen.
Tua stayed healthy that year before. That year that he got 1,800. He didn't miss a
uh,
game. That's why when he missed games, then I mean, but that's because of the Dolphins' backup quarterback situation was so bad that couldn't even get
Yeah,
Tyreek
but
the
I,
fucking
I, I
ball.
don't I don't think that shit gonna
So,
happen, bro. Tyreek probably won't have another chance. It would have to be something insane. I feel like he was
well,
the
you
one to
got
make it
Dolphins
happen.
fans saying that he losing his explosiveness,
No,
so
he's not.
I don't believe it.
I mean,
Yeah, you
Tyreek
got
already
Dolphins fans
said
saying
he
that.
not going to play for a bunch more years, though. He kind of already said that.
Yeah, these guys. That's why a lot of
Quick
them is trying to get
question:
this paper, boy.
how many quarterbacks did Mike Evans make look good?
A lot.
oh, ooh.
Everybody,
All of
even
them.
Brady.
Yep.